What is up, YouTube? My Cowboys family here, bringing you guys our game day reaction live stream as we watch our Dallas Cowboys face off against the New York Giants.
The lonely divisional rival New York Giants, the Little Giants, with our Big D. Let's see what happens week 10 here in a game that I consider must win and definitely a must not get embarrassed. I don't want to hear trap game. I don't want to hear none of that stuff. I want to hear the Cowboys winning by 20 plus, case closed. That's the only thing we should be concerned about. No injuries, and get this win against the F Giants. So, as we open it up here today, guys, game's about to kick off in about 15 minutes. We got some stuff to say, but first, we got to say and represent those here that make it happen here on My Cowboys Family. Like the man with the takeover plan, SnugX, back-to-back sponsor of the week, 2 weeks in a row like our 90s Cowboys. Woo! And SnugX, also the Cash App King, 12 straight weeks. Will they go for 13? We'll know today, because we're gonna crown some champions, new and old. Speaking of champions, not just SnugX, but Jason Renfro, 89 points, 8-9, Hendershot style for Jason Renfro on the stream boss currently. And if you look at the gifting champion, you don't have to look much farther than Skeptical Fan. Much love to the man staying skeptical. Speaking of the gifting board, which is one of the best ways to help out the channel, you got Skeptical Fan and Jason Renfro currently in a tie with 3 gifted memberships each. Only one will win. Who breaks the tie? We'll see what happens. And then on top of that, when you look at the Cash App board, will SnugX take it for the second best all time, 13 weeks in a row? We'll have to see, guys, because right now there's a new leader in town for this week. A new leader. Doesn't mean he's a winner yet, but he's a leader, and it's Stanley Smith. Much love to him. Stanley's just taking over, not just the Cash App, trying to break that streak from SnugX, but he's also overall first place on the board, which means he might be taking away that sponsor of the week as well. So Stanley Smith standing in the driver's seat as of this moment. We'll see how today ends, hopefully with a win by the Cowboys. And we'll see who wins these other boards, these other battles, as we face off against our divisional rivals, New York Giants. But let me also shout out those, well, not those, but let me shout out the ways you can help the channel as we do a little intro here for our channel. Of course, you got the Super Chats, the thanks button. I just talked about the gifting memberships. You also have other memberships here that you can just jump into. Navy, Blue, Silver, Star, Over Everything. We had the great Seabass on last night. Hope you checked that out. Seabass.
Thank you so much for joining us on here. Great,
great discussion. Yeah. And again, Over Everything. We'll talk about that in a minute. But there's 4 other ways to help out the channel in the Cash App board.
Of course, you have the Cash App, money sign My Cowboys Family, the Venmo at My-Cowboys-Family, the regular PayPal link, and last but not least, you have the Streamlabs link. Lets your comment show up on screen like a super chat.
Remember, guys, next week, we're going to have the Star and Over Everything membership raffle, the monthly raffle for this month of November. And, we say the sewn and stitched jerseys. You know the deal here, guys. Much love the Cowboys Mosh. But yeah, every month we give one of these away to a lucky winner in the Star and Over Everything level membership. Of course, there's Navy Blue crew and the Silver too, but the Star and Over Everything, they also get the nightly, daily shout outs. And we'll start off today with Star level members, Skeptical Fan, Jason Renfro, Lincoln Kane, Mary Alvarez, Andy Potched, Marissa Sparkle, De Lunatic, and never forget, Over Everything, Seabass. Appreciate you guys.
That wasn't planned.
Yeah, jinx right there. But hey, guys, appreciate you all. Star level, Over Everything level members, top shelf members, and everybody in all the crew. Yep. Because you got the emojis to drop too, right?
That's right, guys. Drop them if you got them, especially now. Let me go ahead and hit up the chat, do the shout outs, and then baby, we're gonna jump right into the bit of pregame news.
A little bit.
And then watch our Cowboys, right? Kelly Presley, what's up? Skeptical Fan always stays skeptical. Love the emoji drop there. Cowboy Longhorn, what's up? Tammy Soltis, much love. Aztec Aguilar 04 in the house. Retro Scotty, hello and hi. We have, let me see, Jason Renfro saying, let's get that 60 burger. Oh, man. That means the backups are doing it too. Right? Kenzie Bands, hello and hi. Mackenzie, 2 times. Much love. Daniel Berry Sports, hello, what's up?
DB.
We have El Cool representing here. Stephanie Willis, much love to you and the fam and the, soon to be new baby, I'm assuming, time-wise.
Expanding the Cowboy family.
Yeah, we got to grow the nation.
You know it.
Let me roll back and make sure we got everybody. I think Freedom First managed to squeak on in first again. So always, F the Giants. And yes, guys, drop your final score predictions down below. I do expect a blowout here. So let me hand it off to Mr. MCF.
Yeah, well, I do
pregame news.
Yeah, a little pregame news, a little pregame shout out as well. And the kicked off the things today, not live on stream, but off stream in the Cash App side of things. Jason Renfro kicking it off today. He's the first when it comes to dropping the love. Kicking off this game. Is that good luck? Let's get this win. Oh, Jason Renfro ain't done yet. He goes, he's also dropping more love in stream. The first gifted membership of the night. And that breaks the tie for the gifting. He is 1 up. Currently, Jason Renfro, what a time to take over there. 1 up on the gifting board. Trying to take back his crown when it comes to the gifting membership situation there.
Congrats to Stephen White. Shout out once again, Jason Renfro, showing the love there.
Yeah, hey, he may make a run here. I made sure I fixed the board, so I got everything now in order. Got a tough battle there, even though what is his name? Stanley Smith is in first place. They got ballers at the top spot there. Guys like Skeptical Fan in second place. Amazing Games in third place. Jason Renfro in fourth. Marco Seppian in fifth, and on. So we'll see. Jason moved up right there. I think, yep, he's now over Amazing Games in third place with that jump, skip, and hop over into third place. Coming down to it. We don't know who's going to win, but it's a battle to the end. Much love to everybody. Jason also.
Yeah, Drums and Cowboys said, MCF and MCW, I'm drunk, but I'll behave and support our Cowboys. Hey, sometimes Cowboy representation takes on many forms. And in its adult libaciousness, right? Sometimes we just got to show our love for our Cowboys extra enthusiastically. So that's all, Drums and Cowboys. You're just showing your enthusiasm on another level for the Cowboys there. Skeptical Fan said, hold up.
Oh.
We got to retie that tie.
Have to redo it.
Shout out to Daniel Berry Sports, who just got that gifted membership by Skeptical Fan.
DB Sports right there in the house. Skeptical with 4 gifted memberships. Jason Renfro with 4 gifted memberships. Neck and neck here for the end. And everyone, getting the love as well here. And, this is our biggest day of the week, usually when it comes to people on the stream. So we get to like 80, 90, 100 sometimes. If you're going to gift memberships, this is the day to do it because there's a lot of people that don't have them. So anyways, much love. Appreciate Jason Renfro. Appreciate Skeptical Fan in a battle for the top spot, which now, again, Skeptical gets closer to first place against Stanley Smith there with that drop. So as I've updated the boards, everything is now up to date. Any other comments, any other thoughts before we get rolling here? Much love to Jason Renfro in the Cash App. Once again, I have another thought. He said go Cowboys with $1.60 holler.
There you go.
So he went 160, he went 138, he went 1 on it. He's stacking up some Cash App. He's in second place on the Cash App currently.
Yeah, shout out to you, Bo Smith. Let me see. Kelly Presley says, I think we win 24-10. Man, that would be, I have to admit, a slight disappointment if that's the case.
Yeah, 14 points. I want to see 20 or more against a team that's playing with undrafted
Cowboy
players.
Longhorn said 30-7. I'm going with 38-3.
I'm keeping the Giants in single digits. And I'm saying we're hitting 30. So I don't 31-1. No, I'm saying 31-3. I'm cool with that, even if it's technically, it's almost 30 points.
I wish there was a way 20. You could score just 1 point. That'd be kind of funny.
There used to be, I think, a way in the old days. But now we're in
don't let this turn into another Cardinal game. Yes. Agree 100% Cowboy Longhorn. That's the number one thing.
We're at home, though, this time, and we have a streak of 11 games. Knock on wood, we keep that going. That'll be if we win this, I think the last time we got a streak like this was 1978. So it'd be nice to get a home streak, continue, make people scared to come into our house.
I agree.
And give us an advantage. This has been years and years and decades since we had that.
Contributed heavily to that streak.
Hell yeah, guys. We've been there for a lot of that streak. At least 2, I think 2, well, no, I guess not 2. 1 game for sure in this current streak.
Yes.
But yes, home field is major. And again, with these things going forward and also the knowledge that we can't sleep, no trap games, just lost to the Eagles, a loss. Played well, a loss. That should wake up this fucking team. And no excuses. None. Zero. Zilch for our Cowboys. I don't care. We lose. It's everyone's fault. Jason Renfro said, hold up. Another $2 Holla.
Thank you, Jason.
Trying to
Much
creep up
love,
on Skeptical.
he said, more in the Cash App. Although I think, with the lateness of that super chat, I think we already shouted it out. But go ahead and check just in case. Justin Corals, a Q-Man, much love, saying, I just hope for a win and no major injuries. I got Dallas 38-10. So, again, a very generous 10 points there for the Giants.
I'm with that except for the 10 points.
At some point, I expect our backups will go in there and play. And then, maybe we'll get them a little gimme or something.
And they already have their backups in, though. So, I guess it'll even out at that point.
Third stringers?
A lot of third stringers in there. And by that point, if that's the case, they've probably got their third stringers in.
El Cole also throwing out there, San Francisco took care of Jacksonville, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and touch on
that one kind of pissed me off, guys. Yeah, because I really thought Jacksonville had a chance, and I was dead wrong.
Yeah, but our Cowboys are going to be on the screen while hopefully if the, Ravens and the... Actually, no. What game is it that's supposed to be showing here? I think it's the San Francisco game too. I think they're just showing.
We should be good. No, we're on. Okay, that's right. Yeah, we're getting the. It was San Francisco. That was a blowout, and then that ended. So they're giving us the insight
we still have
on
a few more
the Ravens
minutes before
game,
they put our Cowboys on.
Yeah, it's 31-30 in the Ravens and Browns, and it's going to be somebody winning, no overtime. That's the good news. It's going to kick off in about 5 minutes. I got some news and info really quickly. I'm sure you guys know this.
Yeah, already. A lot of things not exactly unexpected, especially when it comes to the injury updates and the guys we expect.
If you joined us this past week, you know the answer to today, and everything we said all week. 100% right. I mean, that's just set in stone. Now the fact that the Cowboys, we know the injury situation for Cavante Turpin. We know he's not going to play this game. We said this yesterday, and we'll see what that goes with. And hold up, wait a minute. Once again, Jason Rose said I'm in first place on the Cash App, still behind Skeptical Fan a little bit on that overall board, but he is in first on the gifting board. 5 on it. 5 gifting. He got a safety and a field goal there and make it 5 on it. And Skeptical said I'll get two safeties. And Jason Renfro is currently up by 1 on the gifting board.
There you go. Congrats to the Q-Man.
Oh, the Q-Man. Justin Quarles, much love. And always, he's one of the OGs. Go Cowboys. Oh, shit.
Skeptical Fan also said, hold up. Sniper1234 should get a gifted membership too.
Ooh, man.
Thank you, Skeptical Fan. Appreciate that.
It is almost a holiday, so it is that time of year. Appreciate you, the gifting from Jason Renfro, and now Skeptical Fan making it a tie. They both got field goals. They both got safeties. It's neck and neck. Now, speaking of neck and neck, what is going on when it comes to our Cowboys and their necks? When I say necks, I mean Tyron Smith's neck. We know he was banged up, but as we know also yesterday, he was healthy, good to go, no designations with a full practice. Now, I'm going to move it over to this game here real quick. The New York Giants at the Dallas Cowboys. The Cowboys are trying to extend their 11-game home winning streak today, and we are favorite now. Yesterday was 17. Today it's 17.5 points against the Giants. We are captains for the Cowboys against the Giants. Offense, it's number 73, Tyler Smith. Defense, it's number 33, Damone Clark. And special teams, number 24, Israel Mukuamu. So good representation there of guys that do the dirty work. Also, what about the inactives? Cavante Turpin pregame this morning, actually. Shoulder injury, of course, we know. Did not practice all week, listed as questionable. And the word already was this morning, it was unlikely he plays, but they're going to reevaluate him pregame, like we said, probably a game-time decision. Turpin, then pregame, did not participate in the pregame receiver drills. And obviously, his status was up in the air. But then, shortly after, we got an answer. Oh! Whoa, what's going on, baby? Update me, because I heard a lot of music. Oh! Okay. And the music isn't stopping. We got 5 on it. 5 gifted memberships.
Back. 5 from Jason Renfro and then 5 from Skeptical Fan.
What? Is that true?
Yes, it is. Shout out to Bo Smith, Fuego, Rich Lampkin, Stephanie Willis, and Spock Can He Save Me, who got 5 gifted memberships from Jason Renfro.
Holy shit.
And shout out to Frank Moyer, The Hood Patriot, Talk to Sully, Andrew Berrigan, and Mater97, who were gifted 5 memberships from Skeptical Fan.
I lost track of that whole thing. It went from 5 to 5 to now we're in a battle. It's a scoring battle. Late, I mean, I would say it's the fourth quarter in the week, but in the day, we're in the first quarter. It is now 10-10. Skeptical Fan, Jason Renfro in that battle for the gifting champion. Hey, and a lot of people, congratulations to a whole group of you guys, a slew of you guys in that navy blue crew, ready for this game to drop those damn emojis. You know what's happening.
You know it.
So now as I clip much love, truly much love to you guys. They're again, first and second place. I think it's about to be, I'm going to have to switch that on the board, but I think it's going to be first and second place for Skeptical and Jason Renfro. I think Mr. Smith there, Stanley Smith, I think he drops to third place after this. But let me just finish the inactives, Because, yes, Turpin is one of the inactives. Noah Big Hagane is also inactive. Eric Scott, the rookie. Asim Richards, the rookie. Junior Fajoko, the rookie. And also Trey Lance. Trey Lance is also inactive. So we're not going to see Trey Lance today unless, knock on wood, no injuries for our quarterbacks, both of them. So with that list on there, that means we're going to get Deuce Vaughn with the returns. We're going to get Jalen Brooks out there at receiver possibly. So you're going to see some new guys active once again. Some guys like Deuce Vaughn, number 42. He's going to be out to 43. I'm sorry. 42. He's going to be out. I forgot his number. It's been so long. He's going to be... Whoa. What was that?
Woo!
What was that?
I think maybe our laptop audio is like up too high or something.
I think they broke it.
So, but thank you so much to... Let me see. That was Skeptical Fan with another 5 gifted memberships.
Wait, 5?
Yes, to Don Oliver, Black and Blue TV, Demetrius Alexander, Get Greased, and Antron Hemingway.
Wow. All right. So I think we know who's in the lead now. For now, it's Skeptical Fan with the plan to go back to back.
And to back that up as well, Justin Corals, the Q Man, with the $20 holler.
A Tony Pollard
Giving
holler.
a thank you to Mr. Jason Renfro for that gifted membership. Appreciate you, Justin
that's awesome.
Corals.
See, this is a land of love here, guys. Thank you all, you guys representing it in the realest ways. We're kicking off this game today, and we got to get back on track, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this team needs to get back on track, and this is just something we got to do. Kill the Giants.
I'm so glad that we're all saying the same thing, because I'm like, where the beep is the Dallas Cowboy game? Like, we're all like, I don't care about this other football. Please, get my Cowboys.
The Browns won, so that's over. Ravens lost in the last second there. Great, whatever, I don't care. We care about the Cowboys. That star over everything. By the way, for the Giants, cornerback Adoree Jackson out, which we kind of knew already, but that's a big loss for them. Deion Jackson, the running back, we knew it. Javarius Owens, safety. Mark Lewinsky, we knew he was going to be ruled out. Offensive lineman Evan Neal as well. Both these offensive linemen out. Defensive tackle Jordan Riley out. And then Cade York is their actual 53-man kicker. And he's inactive while they moved up Bullock to be their kicker. He's on the practice squad. Interesting little mix-up there. Either way, that's the set things for today. As we're waiting for the game to kick off, we're with you guys here. And we're always saying it. Go Cowboys, beat these Giants. And who are we representing today, baby, on our chests? Oh, well, in 1 second we will. Let's announce that.
I think that was Justin Quarles' drop.
Oh, was it? The Q,
Yes, it was.
All right. He said, thank you, Jason. Yes.
And by the way, thank you to Jason, who dropped another 5 gifted memberships in the chat to Kelly KC, Stephen Lowe, Kyle, Clark motherfucking Kent, Big Flock 91 as well. Thank you to all of you. Huge shout out. You guys are kicking things off with quite a bang. Major bang here, guys. And that's all I'm going to say. Thank you. Yeah, while we wait for that to bang, like you were saying, baby, our jerseys today, our representation, we went with a little bit of an off-the-field representation, you could say. To maybe represent
a team need that we haven't seen in a while here. The game has already kicked off. Dak's going up there on the line of scrimmage, maybe.
Offense is kicking things off.
Offense gets the ball first after the kickoff. We'll open this up here in a second, I promise.
All right, Dak goes back for a quick pass.
Brandon Cooks gets the ball to Cooks.
3 yards and fumbles.
Did he fumble? Are you fucking kidding me?
Or are they calling it
I thought he was down. Yeah, he was down. That's what I thought.
I was trying to figure that out. I'm not.
No, I'm saying the Cowboys would not start off this way. It would be a disaster for the Cowboys. By the way, is that gifting board at 15-15? I don't want to lose that. Pretty sure it was at 10-10, and they both dropped 5.
I'll check.
Well, I'm saying we already had a couple on the pre. But anyways, let me get this screen on. I think they're at 15, tied right now. Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, because Jason followed up the other 5 with his own 5.
Yes.
Looks crazy like they're...
Here. By
Did
the way,
they call a timeout, or are they reviewing that play? I think they're reviewing the play.
He was down. Let him review it all they want.
He's down.
He was way down. No problems there. Let me get this thing fixed here. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, so challenge flag out for the Giants, literally on the first play. So what a way to start things off here. You'll be seeing our very confused faces.
Yeah, it's good news. They're reviewing it. Don't worry, guys. He was down. He hit his ass, hit the ground.
Rare is saying that the stripe on the helmet gives me PTSD of that Broncos game.
You mean, are they in the? Are we?
They are in the red, white, and blue helmets
because
of the salute to service.
Yes, and again, I like it, but yeah, that reminds me. We won our last game. It was a struggle against the Colts last year. We wore them last year, but maybe we keep getting. Maybe the trajectory is up. Right, first year we wore them since '76.
All right, so it is roll to catch.
First year we wore it since '76. And it was ugly, that Denver game. Then we got a little bit better performance, even though we still ugly to the fourth quarter against the Colts. Now, let's just wipe the floor with the Giants and end it all. Now, they're cheering. We got the call our way. We knew this.
I think they challenged, by the way. It wasn't even a play review. He challenged.
So they just lost
the timeout.
Brian Daubel is like, hey, thank you for that.
That's
Wasting
a pretty good way of starting things out.
All right, so far, again, I don't want to see fumbles, but I like we're working Brandon Cooks into the mix. We're cooking with Cooks now, and that's the point. I want to focus on him. Let's focus.
What?
Oh, so it hasn't been resolved yet. I mean, this is stupid. But anyways, the refs starting off as we thought they would. Shitty.
Okay.
Let's start off here at MCF representing. I'm representing some injury guys we're playing for here. Trayvon Diggs, baby.
And LVE.
LVE, baby. Let's go. And that means defense got to show up today. All right, no question.
Yeah, they're the ones that can't let us down here today in a lot of ways.
Offense struggles here and there. They get better or worse.
It's been one play. How can we say this? I know.
I'm just saying, if the offense, we got to have the defense step up. They can't. The defense can't struggle for 3 quarters and play in the fourth. They got to play in the first. And let's see if we have to even play the rest of the game if you play hard in that first. So we got to see some defense domination and offense. Just keep doing your thing.
So my question is, if they're reviewing the play, does that mean they're going to give them their timeout back and basically say that he didn't have to challenge?
It's under. He said the challenge was under the Giants calling it. Is what they said. I think that.
But they're reviewing the play again, the same play. It's been one play.
I think the newscasters effed this up. That's my guess. I think they.
No, the refs literally said it. Like
the Cowboys got the ball. They're keeping it with the Cowboys. It's official. There's more time to talk. Oh!
Thank you, Captain DCW. Sharing his membership message saying, "What's up, guys?"
What's up? By the way, I shouted out the wrong person yesterday. Amazing Games got his membership, and last week it was Captain DCW on the board. He's in that Navy Blue crew. Much love to you. And yes, I know he's a fan of another team out there, kind of a little bit. Go Cowboys! You know the deal. Much love. Captain in the house.
By the way, Tony Pollard in motion.
Yep, as a receiver going short, didn't even look his way. Great pass by Dak to CeeDee Lamb on a similar slant play you saw from the first down from Cooks. It was a little more cut inside of a slant. This was a little bit deeper into the secondary, to the intermediate portion of the Giants' defense of the field, and Dak sliced it between 3 guys. I didn't see the replay or nothing, but you watch that play. Dak had to be patient. He was. See the opening of the passing lanes. This Wink Martindale defense will blitz a lot. It opens up passing lanes. We know Dak can carve this fucking Giant team up. We'll see what happens as Pollard runs left, back inside, gets a yard. That's all he gets out of that one, unfortunately. But yes. Oh, but I didn't get a chance to say this, baby. I know we're in the game. Mm-hmm. I know we'll have chances to stop and start and all that stuff. And I talk about the Giants' defensive line, which is their strength. But everything else outside of that is their weakness on defense.
Yeah, basically.
Jason Ramfro, the strength here at MCF, he said $3.60 holler. 360. That's what we need to do from last week's loss. Turn into the win. Yes, go Cowboys. Much love, Jason.
I mean, looking like another pass. Trips right.
But Trips right here.
We have CeeDee and is it Ferguson on the left?
The CeeDee Lamb isolated, which I like at the bottom on the left side. Ferguson with him now on the
Ferguson
outside.
Goes in motion.
Yep, opening the lanes there. Dak had to throw it.
What a catch
by CeeDee Lamb! What a one-handed catch! CeeDee Lamb with a one-handed catch.
That deserves a high
there's a
five.
flag though, and it's probably a hold. And I'm gonna guess it's on Tyler Smith possibly because oh no, who is that on him right there? Is that Biotish with the hold? No, Zach Martin?
Oh, I hope it's nobody.
I don't know. I saw a guy get through right away, and then somebody kind of dragged him down, the Giants player. Dak was under duress immediately because somebody messed up their block.
Well, let's see what they say.
Declined. It's on the Giants.
Okay.
Yes. All
there
right.
You go. So I told you. It's on 25, I think. The way they're replaying that play?
Maybe, yeah. I mean, what a catch by one-handed. That's a highlight reel. That's a true one-handed catch.
Not just that, that's a true number 1 receiver. Again, CeeDee Lamb is only looking better and better every single week.
Yeah, CeeDee Lamb, again, 3 straight games at 100-plus yards. He's going to have 4 in this game, trust me. What did I say about one of the biggest keys? It's going to be every week, it seems.
Oh, yeah.
CeeDee Lamb, he's in the slot outside, when he's isolated like he was there.
That's one of the back play to Dowdle.
Rico, we need
to... That's a solid 3 yards.
So right there, 2 MCF musts. Get more Rico Dowdle involved and get CeeDee
in motion and out as a receiver, by the way. So he was still out there on that play.
And get CeeDee Lamb in. Again, that's why Turpin not being there. You got a lot of options you can still throw in that spot there. But I do think that isolation stuff that we saw in live, baby, against the Rams. We saw CeeDee Lamb isolated multiple times. The Cowboys tearing them up. That's what I think that you're seeing here. Again, look, CeeDee Lamb isolated at the bottom of the screen by himself. I know it's just one receiver here. Looks like a run outside. Rico, what a move by Rico. Hold that ball, baby. You got it.
Go, Rico.
4-yard line for Rico Dowdle. Let's keep The MCF goal's going. Let's go.
But again, we talked about this yesterday with Seabass specifically, that there's specific guys that we have to see today. Because it's a shame that we haven't been seeing them before. Dowdle is one of the ones that I've been screaming at the top of my lungs. We needed to see more. Big time.
And by the way, he's coming out the game now. But by the way, what was the first play of the game? Brandon Cooks getting him more involved. That's another one of our things, right? So they've done everything so far in this one drive, scripted. They listened to MCF last night. Like, let's script this
again,
way.
Let's see
Shotgun,
how it continues.
Red zone. I say bring Deuce Vaughn in.
By the way, it looks like a Gallup.
It's a run to Pollard inside, and he gets to the 1 yard line. I think 1 yard line or so.
Hey, Ferguson. Ferguson getting into it with number 5.
That's Kevin Thibodeau, yeah, for the Giants. Probably the best pass rusher.
They were kind of getting into it there for a second or two after the play.
Oh.
By the way, Jason Renfro gifting a membership there to, I think, break the tie.
Yes, that breaks the tie.
To Jason Scorpio, shout out to Scorpio.
Scorpio, yeah.
And guys, this game, I think, is nationally televised. So.
Well, it's the game of the week. There's also some pockets. You're not getting this on there. C. Lamb in motion, Dak's in the shotgun, second and goal. Got to get this ball in the end zone. It is a fake. Oh no, he's not going to get in. C. Lamb, again, no gain there. The Giants read that very well.
I know.
They're putting up the fourth down play. They don't understand it's third down now. Now it's third down. Jason Renfro, by the way, with that added 5 on it right there. He is now got 16. He got 2 touchdowns and 2 2-point conversions, and he is currently in first place.
But yeah, right, Steve Bass, it's like we had a direct line to McCarthy last night for a few minutes, and whatever crackle got through, it obviously they hurt a little bit there. But either way, it's third and goal now. We can't fuck up in the red zone again here.
We got Pollard on the right, Dak in a shotgun. 3 shotguns, not 1 run. Dak looking to the corner, and we get stopped again. Now this is where I said everything's been working great. Red zone, and we hit a brick fucking wall. I mean, 3 passes in a row. Well, I guess we did have a run the first play. Cowboys are staying out there.
I was just about to say, I'm sorry. Like
Tolbert coming in this play. Mike McCarthy's already calling the play. So, again, we need to see this happen. And again, if we scored now, it's not a good outing in the red zone.
I'm going to say a little disappointing, but
I would spread the Giants defense out and then look to throw and then run Dak up the middle. That's what I would personally have done, maybe third down. But let's see. They're in man coverage. They're got a guy over the center. They got a guy coming from the linebacker spot to blitz. They're going to run it here to Tony Pollard, and he does not get in. He does not get in. I mean, we just shows you we can't get in.
And again, to who did we run to here?
Pollard, not Rico. Rico. We should have been Rico. Let's hit the chat up, baby. That's embarrassing for the Cowboys. Against the Giants, by the way. Against the fucking Giants.
Dak run it in. I mean, exactly on that second and goal. Have Dak run it in. I can understand your desire to maybe not want Dak taking hits. Okay. So what about Dowdle? Was he that winded from that play earlier?
No, he wasn't. It's just bad outing for the Cowboys again.
Pollard doesn't have the power. We need a true power back, said Scorpio. Agree.
And we've been saying, again, Zeke, we know we let him go because of the money. But there's a lot of power guys out there. That
Here we go, making this difficult, said Retro Scotty. Exactly.
Leonard Fournette was out there for 8 weeks. He's a guy that can power it in there. Other teams picked it up and said, let's use him short yardage. Why ain't the Cowboys? There's somebody out there as a short yardage guy, and we don't even bother looking at them.
I do want to make one thing clear, though, real quick, Tammy. Moving on from Zeke was the right thing, but not getting a more, I guess, serviceable power back was a mistake. Or, again, just not using Dowdle enough as our power back, although even he... I don't think can hold up.
There's no proof that he can do it.
Exactly.
Well, there's no proof that he can do it because we haven't even tried it with him. So whatever it is, I mean, the Cowboys played games. They fucked around. They found out.
Yeah, no Hunter Lipke either. Like Hunter Lipke would have been.
I mean, there must be an issue with Hunter Lipke.
Saying, for 1 yard, you need power and size more than you need, speed and quickness.
You also need better blocking.
Lipke could have pushed through. Lipke could have helped block. It just.
I agree. I agree, but the Cowboys, I think, is just...
He's taking up a whole roster spot.
It's just wasted left points on that board, and I think mainly it has to do with the red zone calls. I'm being honest. I mean, I don't know if it's... Are we failing in blocking? Are we that bad blocking?
Sandy Acosta saying Dak should have just kept the ball.
I mean, which play? On that play? The last
Pretty much on any of the second, third, or fourth downs.
I would have liked to see Dak being used that way, but the play is for Dak to throw the ball, and I think that on the one before that against Ferguson, I don't think he would have had much there. I think the play before that was CeeDee Lamb. That play was supposed to be bang, bang, get it out there, and the Giants had it covered. And the first play before that was a run to Pollard.
Bobby Bottle's throwing out there, too. If they needed a little power in the backfield, why not line up one of the many tight ends on the roster?
And that's supposed to be the reason why McCarthy loves these tight ends, the block and the H-back them and full-back them. And what the fuck, then use them.
So that's why some of us are screaming for Lipke, because the whole reason that some of these guys are on the team is because of their superior blocking skills and their help.
That was the reason he took up that spot on the roster. Then use it. We haven't. And I don't know if something's wrong with Lipke. I don't know if it's just like I don't know if they want to. They trust
like something's
him.
wrong with me.
I don't know if they trust. I mean, they definitely don't trust him to carry the ball. That's obvious with Lipke. So they trust Pollard. I trust Rico on the goal line. Let's give him a try. We haven't done it yet. That was stupid. I think that also the blocking, it looks okay. I mean, Biotish lost his block at the end, but it was enough time for Pollard to get in there. No, nothing. So now the Giants are on their own 1-inch line, and now it's time for the defense. And the guys that aren't there play for these guys.
Let's get a safety, a turnover, a sack.
To run up the middle of Barkley, it's a safety. I don't know. I think he got out. He got out because the ball popped off out of the end zone. You got to get the full ball out of the end zone before that knee hits in the end zone. Let's see where his knee hits.
A single break.
Oh, we got to do it again. They're not going to throw the ball. There's no way they're going to throw the ball on this down here. And if he does, we got to be, number one, we got to have press man coverage. We got to have defense attacking the run here and try to get that safety. They might try to pop it to the outside. If one guy gets through, it's a safety.
Yeah, Justin Crowell's Q-Man saying, that close, just give the runs to Rico.
Exactly, thank you.
It should not be
Here we go. Now they're trying to look, they're going to spread it out, but they got a receiver now. We're still powering it up. Gilmore out there. And get that stop! Gallimore, oh man! No, is that a safety? I think he got forward progress out of the end zone. They're giving him out of the end zone there. I would like to have seen that first play where it was. Because I said Gallimore. It's Hankins that got right through there and slowed down Barkley. Barkley's superior running ability there. Oh, no. Who got in there, too? Osa got in there, too. But it
was Evans and Bland.
They got the stop. But no, I'm saying in the backfield to disrupt it.
Oh, yeah.
Making them dance. I mean, they are just trying to get...
3rd and 10 now, 9 minutes and 6 seconds to go.
If they punt this away without, we don't get a safety here. I don't know. They're spreading everything out. They're showing pass. I don't buy it. I say press coverage here, although at the right side of our defense, it's not press coverage. And neither side, they got a quick pass, just knock them down, throw them down, punt. Deron Bland, nice coverage there on 86 Slayton. And that's it.
Yeah, they were just trying to not get the safety. That was literally
They were literally that scared. They would rather take the safety. They would rather run the ball twice and possibly take a safety.
Roy Strassner, what's up? Much love. No safety, right? Then the quarterback can't throw, right?
Yeah, he's not.
Oh, Danny DeVito. I know, I can't help it. I keep thinking of him as Danny DeVito. Deuce Vaughn, by the way.
Number 42 on the field. Will we see a return from him? Will we see a block here?
I mean, I just want to see.
There's Lipke.
I just want to see ball security.
Good point. That's what I want to see. Secure the ball, no fumbles, and no dumb mistakes. It's 4th and 6. They're punting from the back of the end zone there. No block. Armstrong got through, though. We got some good blocking here. A short punt. Be careful. It hits your leg. You're fucked. And I don't know why Deuce Vaughn didn't come up sooner and start yelling that sooner, because it almost hit Deshaun Wright's fucking leg. And that would have been a dick. In our boop. Now, that's on our own 45. We're on our own 45-yard line right now.
I mean, there's no way that this doesn't end in hopeful points. The only problem is that now, remember this, certain 4th down scenarios are just going to kick now.
Well, I think
I don't think we're going to go for it the same way, because we need the points now. We can't be embarrassed, go for it again on 4th down, and then not get it.
I think,
you get what I mean?
I agree. And I think that...
So now, in a weird way, we're like, I don't know.
To me, I agree with you. I agree with you for sure. But to me, this might be a blowout anyways, guys. But my point is that what are we learning right now? We're learning. Don't forget this if we win 40-0. Don't forget red zone issues. Let's not forget that. Let's check it on. Write it down.
It seems like we can get every monkey off our back except for this one.
Yeah, this is one that's stuck for years. Well, not years. This year with McCarthy.
It's been the most consistent one throughout the season because even clock management has improved, right? The penalty situation has improved. Exactly. Like all of the things that we saw ourselves struggling with, right? The general offensive scheme has improved. Our backups after our injuries and stuff have improved. So everything we've somehow managed to
tweak,
surpass, except for this. Because even in the games that we did really good, we still had red zone problems.
Again, I know it's some execution. I know it's some
and
situations.
Fuego, all good. Right now the score is 0-0 in the first quarter.
We got the ball on our own 45 after failing on 4th down and goal.
8 minutes and 50-something seconds left, or 40-something seconds.
And by the way, the red zone issue right now has to be, even though he's done stuff to help this offense and help this team, it has to be put on mainly on Mike McCarthy. And again, you look at Dak has his issues maybe with some of the reads in the red zone, or the players are having difficulties getting open in the red zone. That's scheme. That's mainly scheme. That's mainly this guy right here. So McCarthy got to tweak that, got to get better. That's something we're going to work on past this game. No matter what the score is in this game, keep that in mind. I try to keep this team, these fans, us fans, grounded with reality. Yes, of course, sometimes we get fanatic, but usually
that's what fans are supposed to.
I like to get real. I like to be real. I like to get grounded, and I want to be sure the fans are also understanding. If we win 40-0, we're not the best team ever. We win 40-0, we still got shit to fix, and it's already started with red zone.
So, anyway, let me go ahead and keep hitting up the chat, but real quick, as people hop in here, we have 69 people in the chat, of course. Take a second, hit like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, follow us on all social media at MyCowboysFamily. Hop the Discord link for that's in the description box down below. And I don't like this because they're showing the kind of the Cowboy game of inches that we keep playing here. And yeah, keep fucking
especially
up.
In the red zone.
So now, by the way, Ferguson in motion, he was kind of lined up behind Dak.
Two tight ends here.
It's like a fullback type.
There it is. Play action to the left, throws it right, and Schoonmaker drops the easy. I mean, this is the second round waste right now. Every time it gets like this, we put more on him. Too bad. He's got to get the fuck
and I hate to be that person.
He's trash.
And I understand, like, Schoonmaker, every time he fucks up, it's like that much more pressure to like go out there and try to prove yourself and be better and all this stuff, but
that's good. He's going to keep adding himself pressure if you don't make the easy catch.
And it was a good play.
He would have
got a first down.
He would have easily had 5 or 6 yards. Drops it. Now we're at 2nd and 10. How does this change this drive?
We run in there, by the way.
We run to Pollard to the outside. He gets to the edge, and he gets 2 yards. 3 yards at best. 2.5 yards. So
now it's 3rd and 7.
In 3rd and 7, instead of a first down or a 3rd and 1. See how it changes things when you fuck up on first down? I like the play. I like the pass. I don't like Schoonmaker failing us. And we did need to see, like I said also, we got to see more Schoonmaker and the young guys get more involved on defense, Mozzie Smith. But on offense, we talk about Schoonmaker and Brandon Cooks and getting the ball to Tolbert. And, well, Schoonmaker showing us he's not ready yet. I don't know. Let's see what happens. We got 5 receivers, empty set backfield, 3rd and 8. Low snap. Dak looks right through the hands of Ferguson. No flag. So we literally just wasted field goal, baby. We got a punt. We wasted 2 drives. Oh, I thought you said McCarthy's looking like he wants to call another play.
McCarthy's looking like he wants to kick a field goal.
Incredible.
Lovely. So I'm glad we took advantage of that great field position. Oh, wait.
What, baby? What?
No, for a second I really thought we were going to try to kick a field goal. I thought Anger was 17. I was like, what the? I mean that, but in a confused way.
Try to
like,
get the Giants. It's not the best punt, I don't think. Oh, it's a great punt, but no one's there. It's a great punt.
I mean,
all right. Luckily, it bounced out of bounds. At what? The 6, 7, 8, the 5-yard line.
I'm sorry, that was a great punt.
Anger, yes, great punt. He coffin cornered it right there into the edge. The thing is now they have 5 yards of space. Are we going to miss a tackle? Are we going to miss an assignment? Are we going to miss in coverage? Are we going to do a dumb penalty? If we don't do those fucking simple things, it's a 3 and out or a pick or a turnover or a sack.
You know what the problem is with
Schoonmaker
as well? Because he's shown absolutely no propensity to catching the ball. That means that every time he's out there, we know why he's there. Like, he is such an obvious, only here to block player that it kind of fucks with us too, even though he is a really good blocker.
Yeah, no, and I don't know. We don't see him a lot of times because he's blocking. But
we like Ferguson.
We love Ferguson. 87 is fun. Listen, that pass was a little bit high. It's a hit his hands. Ferguson got to make that catch. It still was going to be short of the first down.
Yeah.
So that goes back to the issue, which was Schoonmaker on that drive.
Ferg is way better, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
And again, he's contending for. Again, he's pretty much on the same track as Schultz was in the sense of,
yardage
he continues to progress. He continues to solidify himself into that kind of number 1 tight end spot.
Yardage-wise is comparable to Schultz this year as Ferguson. They're about neck and neck in stats. So, he might have done more Schultz with us this year, but...
No, but I think it might make a good case for why you still might want to sign him or keep him, because look at Schultz, too. Schultz is doing great over in Houston.
Ferguson said we got 2 more years of his rookie contract, so we're good with him. He's our number 1.
Yeah, well, we'll continue to see how that plays out. But right now, we just got to play the game in front of us.
Schoonmaker got to get better. That's what we got to see.
Yeah, Schoon Butter. What was that? They got Schoon Butterfingers. He sucks. He can't even catch a cold.
A guy, everyone was sick on the team except for him.
He's about to catch a case. Anyway.
Oh, boy. Embarrassing.
Cat52 said, driving home from Fort Worth, can't watch the shit show, but glad to have y'all's commentary. Hey. Well, I hope we have better things to commentate.
Yeah. Right now, the Cowboys had a great drive.
A huge disappointment.
A great first drive, and then we stall out in the red zone. And we have a defense, great job stopping them. No safety 2 times we had a chance there. But forced the punt, get the ball back on our own 45. We moved the ball 2 yards. Got a punt. Yeah, that's the story of the game right now. Now they got the ball. Great job by Anger, pinning them on the 5-yard line. Now we got to get the defense to play hard again. Hence why I'm wearing defense that's not showing
Jamie
up.
Said it. We can't even dominate the shitty team.
Well, again, we have dominated shitty teams. It's just bad start. We have to still note where we're having faults at and where we're having issues at, and that is with the red zone play calling. And I'm going to say, Schoonmaker. Second, so the first drive was maybe the red zone. Everything's great until the red zone.
Red zone play calling.
Right, and
this one was player execution.
Exactly, that's Schoonmaker. We get a first down if Schoonmaker don't drop that.
Overall, the whole DeVito family is here watching their baby boy.
Yeah, they make his bed every day and cook the food for him. Interesting. Anyways, let's see how the Cowboys cooked his food in this game. Here they're going to run to the right. They do. I'm sorry. No yardage gained. A half a yard by Barkley. Mozzie Smith involved there. He got it.
Tender and mild.
Good news, though. Mozzie Smith on that play. See, this is the things I want to see now even more so. I'm more heightened to see not just us win, because we better fucking win, and win by a lot, but...
Where's that complimentary football offense?
Yeah. Now, they forgot. And it's incredible. 2 weeks, no Cowboy defense. Now this week, no Cowboy offense. Or we did have offense. I will fix that. Couldn't get the red zone going. And then we had a drop by Schoonmaker. That really destroyed both drives. Now... Here we go. On their own 7 or 6. They run to Barkley. He loses yards.
There we go.
Mozzie Smith back to back. And that's what I want to see. Mozzie Smith playing great in this game.
Not to sound like a broken record, but again, going back to what we talked about yesterday with Seabass. Oh, shit,
and their best offensive lineman, Andrew Thomas, is down. That's their left tackle.
Crap.
Major loss. They lost their right tackle, Evans, which was not that good. And he didn't play well at all in his career. And against us, Evans has been horrible. Thomas is much better. He still got eaten up by Micah multiple times. This time, Mozzie rolls his leg, his left ankle.
Obviously, incidentally, guys.
Yes. But Mozzie did a great play there. I just want to shout that out. Mozzie Smith back-to-back great plays. So shout out to Mozzie doing his thing. But on the injury there, it looks like he's going to be out for at least a little bit because of that left knee tweak. Bend. Again, I don't know if it's the ankle or the knee, but it's unfortunate. And remember, Andrew Thomas came in this game already hampered, I think, by a hamstring. So another injury now. He's got to work on now, to work through. We'll see what happens. But they're running low. Remember, Glowinski's out for this game too. And he's kind of a mobile guy.
Could y'all notice McCarthy called that West Coast red zone?
Yeah, yes, you can tell. Yes, it's the way it's been the whole year. It's been failing.
Skeptical fans saying letting bad teams hang around. Couldn't agree more. But kind of rolling back to what I was saying, and I promise I'll say it super quick. But basically, we mentioned yesterday with Seabass that we need to see more of like. The players that we haven't seen enough of. Mozzie Smith was one of those guys that we said, he's basically given us nothing. Him and Schoonmaker were two of the guys that we specifically pointed out, like, hey, you're giving us nothing, and we're kind of counting on you to give us something. And can we see more of them? Mozzie, at least,
doing something,
right?
Schoonmaker is failing.
And honestly, he needs to get another shot towards the end of the game after we have some points on the board. We can't just the reality is we can't just let him sit there languishing, but we have to give him at least one chance.
I say you go to him
try
sooner
and make
than
it
that.
up.
You go back sooner than that to him. You go back maybe another drive or two. You go back to him on a base or down. You got to show it. He's got to show it. And if he can't do it there and no one last chance,
until we have points on the board, we can't afford it, because if not, then we are letting shitty teams beat us just by calling shitty schemes.
I agree.
I'm sorry. Just it was the thing that we yelled at them to do towards the end of that Eagles game. Why are you not going to your number one guys? Why is Tolbert the guy getting the look on this super important 4th down instead of, Ferguson, who was wide open? You know? That's what I'm saying. Sometimes it is checkers, not chess. So, anyway, let me keep going. Lost faith in Schoonmaker, said Seabass. Agree. Skeptical fan says, Schoonmaker and Ferguson need to spend extra time on the field with Prescott or Cooper Rush catching the ball. Again, I know that Ferguson missed a catch earlier, but I would not put that as much on Ferguson as it was on Dak during the pass, too high for him to even catch it. It was I don't know, I'm just saying.
It's catchable, though. It's catchable. It hits your hand, you got to catch it. Oh, Mike Harris gets a membership. Why is that?
Gifted from the man Jason Renfro. Shout out to you.
Mr. Jason Renfro here trying to extend I think, extend the lead, right? I
Yeah.
think he was in the lead. Now he's up 2 on Skeptical Fan. 3rd and 12.
So much.
Let's bring this rush here. His shotgun for DeVito.
6 minutes
and
left in the
there's
first quarter.
Osa.
Almost a sack.
Almost a sack. Do get a sack.
There we
Sam
go.
Williams with a sack. On the 1-inch line again.
Yeah,
They're going to punt.
Just short of the safety.
Yeah, we're playing
Like,
with safeties all
just short.
game here. Much love. Jason Renfro, who's up by a safety against Skeptical Fan on the gifting
Feels like we're
board.
playing a game of chicken with the safeties.
And by the way, on that drop right there, Jason Renfro takes over the top spot on the overall board. He's still second on the Cash App, but first on the overall board over Skeptical Fan. He's first on the gifting board.
After this punt, you have to give me a second here to...
Here we go. They're punting again, way back. Are we going to block? We're going to do something here. Let's see. Almost a block.
We basically crawled
Looks like
over
a hold
the guy.
right there on them. Deuce Vaughn gets hit, and he goes down. All right, luckily he
I
didn't
mean-
fumble. That's the most important thing there. By the way, Jason Renfro up 17-15 against Skeptical Fan in the gifting leadership, in the gifting membership battle.
Whoever 30 is was talking way too much shit
Yeah, he's
for
too
that
happy.
type of play. Like,
That's
he
'cause
was
it's only-
all up in Deuce Vaughn's face. Like, okay, great. Good for you.
Yeah. Deuce Vaughn, I think, really wanted to obviously take that one back. Look, the thing is that he lost, like, what, a yard or two on that, getting hit backwards. It's all right. By the way, Jason Renfro, 70 points. He's taken over this board this week, coming for the wins across the board. 2 up on Skeptical Fan. He is, like, 3 up overall, 4 up overall on the overall board over Skeptical Fan. Jason Renfro, the takeover. So let me look at the chat here. 69 people in the house. Kelly Press said, where's the flag? I wouldn't say there's a flag there. The Lunatic dropping them. Tammy Soltis in the house. Sniper said DoorDash food. Yes. Now we're back on here. Skeptical said the defense certainly brought their A game for sure. And then we got them back there. But remember, our defense is looking good because they have no offense. That's 100%. Dak's looking, throwing, and gets it to Ferguson. First down, Ferguson. And that's about a 14-yard gain for the Cowboys. Hell yeah. Echo, unmute the TV. Will it work? It worked. All right. So here we go. Now we got Brandon Cooks on that route underneath and cutting back inside and holding the cornerback out of that zone area where Ferguson was wide open for a 14-yard gain. He has 7 catches. Last week he had 7 catches, 91 yards, and a TD. This game he's starting off pretty good too. Now we got an interesting look here. Oh, it's almost like, we got Brandon Cooks in the backfield with Ferguson in the backfield and Pollard back there to block. Dak looks to the end zone. To CeeDee Lamb, double covered. It looked like the ball was off more than anything. It didn't really get close to CeeDee Lamb, and, it was incomplete. So now, again, I don't mind the deep shot. I think it looked like more miscommunication than it was either a bad route or a bad throw. I think it was miscommunication.
Yeah, like
they
they
literally
said
just said that, yeah. I mean, and look at Brandon Cooks ran into Lamb, and I don't know what happened in that play. I don't know whose fault it is.
Obviously, it's easy to assume that Cooks was the one who made the mistake.
Yeah, he ran into CeeDee
But
Lamb.
at the same time, even CeeDee Lamb might make the occasional mistake. So I don't know. We'll find out later.
CeeDee Lamb might have had the bust to the outside. I mean, Cooks might have had the
All
bust
right, so now
to
it's
the
a
left.
run to Pollard.
There he goes. Gets through about 5 yards.
4 yards.
Yeah, good. I say good. That's 4
I know,
yards.
it's a 3rd and 6 now.
Yeah,
I mean,
3rd and 6, which again I guess is better than 3rd and 10. But 3rd and 6 is not what you want. So you want to try to get a 3rd and 3, 3rd and 2, set yourself for an easier 3rd down play. And you think of it like that, 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3, it's like a 3rd down, and you have the Cowboys are going to use that 4th down. It sounds
Scorpio
like.
kind of said it too. Why are we running on 2nd and 10?
It's those early down plays. I want to see more throws, but we have been throwing generally a lot in 1st and 2nd downs this game. 3rd and 6, we got isolation on the bottom of the screen with CeeDee Lamb. Dak taking a snap, looking left. Stepping up in the pocket. Dak rolls to the left. He's going to run himself. There's that run you want. Get that 1st down. He does.
That is it right there.
And he doesn't step out of bounds like he did in that 2-point conversion. So because again, he's coming on that corner again.
Oh no!
Fucking flags, always something with the fucking flag.
Well,
It's got to be on the defense holding or illegal contact.
It came way after the end of the play.
Let's see. Yes.
All right, so there
defensive
it is,
holding.
Yeah.
Then Dak had nobody open because they were getting held.
By the way, did we know the penalty we declined earlier? Was it a PI, a hold? I kind of wrote it down as a PI, but
sure.
it kind of looked like it was probably a hold or pat. Like,
I wasn't sure what it actually was.
I don't think it matters because we declined it. Just
Great job by Tyron Smith against Thibodeau, by the way, who shoved them right out the play and then shoved them back out the play. I mean, Tyron Smith still playing elite level. No practice this week. That's what we're going to see the rest of the year.
Obviously, it sounds like that is the magic recipe to keeping Tyron Smith playing.
Still got a long time to go in the game. Yeah, so keeping him healthy and keeping him with those stingers.
3 minutes and 45 seconds and ticking.
Oh, a little trickery here. There's CeeDee Lamb with the run. That's a touchdown, CeeDee Lamb. Boom.
Touchdown.
There it is, baby. Woohoo! No flags.
Finally, and in the red zone. And in the red zone.
Technically in the red zone.
Has to be said.
Little trickery there with the reverse pitch back to Lamb, and it was good blocking. I think Ferguson was out there. I don't know. Someone pulled. I don't know. I want to see it again, but it was a great block on the outside. Who was that?
We have
Schoonmaker making it. No, he came back out and made the block. Schoonmaker does what he does best. Not catch. Block. Here it is. Everyone's thinking it's going in misdirection. Great job by Schoonmaker. Great design there on trickery. And he gets lost in the block. Everyone thinks he's going to go left. So the whole defense starts flowing left. Misdirection, touchdown, Cowboys. And now we're up 6-0. Now Maher, make it.
Aubrey?
I mean Maher. I'm fucking saying baby. I'm sorry.
I know.
Not Brandon Aubrey, who's breaking records. I'm like, how could I forget that? Right? I trained my brain to say Maher for like 3 years here on this thing. So I wasn't thinking. I'm trying to change the score.
It's okay. Your brain defaulted to an old update.
Yeah. Much love to much love to Brandon Aubrey, who knocks again. My fear is bigger with his extra points than his field goals.
We got this on the board. That's it. We got the first one of this. Let's get to this. Right. This is the final score. I want to see.
And we didn't even have a party stream last night, so there's no hangover going on.
No, but it was a very late night.
That's a brain fart. Yes, it was.
Did have some extra work stuff and house stuff. Yesterday, especially house stuff.
Yes.
This weekend have a lot of stuff catching up on.
Yeah, but
You too. You want to get into it? Come here.
What's the matter?
Come here.
What's the matter? Go get it.
You want the Cowboys? Come here.
Come here.
Okay.
She's just looking at us and see. She's confused.
Yeah, and by the way, it does count as a rushing touchdown. Actually, because it was a pitch.
Yeah, it was a touchdown. It's a rushing touchdown. Yeah, it's a
run. It's a 3 drives. So finally, a Cowboys touchdown. Right to lunatic again. Better late than never. And remember, I think we started with the ball, so I don't know if it's because we won the toss. Actually, let me find out just to satisfy my curiosity.
I'm positive that no matter what it was.
I know, I'm just curious.
We kick off the second half to the Giants, and that's fine because we should be up by something, and the defense should be locked and loaded on really keeping this team from doing anything. What happens when the Giants go down 10-0, 14-0, 20-0? Once they're down that far, what else? What are the Giants going to do? We already seen they can't move the ball.
By the way, that was the first time since week 2 that the Cowboys didn't allow points on the first drive.
About time. Yeah, that's a long.
Since week 2. Nice to
Since the Jets game, that's something else. That's something.
Sorry, I am looking for the. I told you I'm satisfying my curiosity. I want to find out who won the catch. The coin toss.
I mean, it's almost irrelevant, but yes, I'm pretty sure if the Cowboys got it, we took it because that's what McCarthy
it's relevant
wants.
To me in my heart. Okay?
Go satisfy the heart. But I thought you have to search to say coin toss. No.
True. I guess I'm going back the old-fashioned way.
Let's see. The decline penalty was definitely holding. I think
okay, holding. Okay, so thank you guys. By the way, I appreciate that.
There we go. Star over everything, baby.
They won the Giants won the toss and deferred. There we go.
Okay, so they deferred to us, right?
Curiosity has been satisfied.
They went the ball second half. I'm not sure why. Either way, they were a lose for them.
Let me see.
I think I got everyone caught. I think you caught up a couple of comments. There were some drops of emojis in the house.
Yes, guys, drop them if you got them. And again, huge shout out to Jason Renfro from Skeptical Fan with that gifted membership battle there. Look
right above my
gifting so many memberships.
17-15. It's a battle. He's up by a safety. Jason Renfro. By the way, Brandon Aubrey about to kick off right now. Let's knock this out the fucking back of the end zone. And he does. Oh, wait. He doesn't. Oh, my God. He takes... Oh, fumble. He dropped it in the end zone. And he took a knee. So, okay. Good. I'm just saying, if he was out of the end zone, I'm not sure.
Now, Max...
I'm not sure how that works anymore.
Max Beats? I'm going to call you Max Beats. That could have been a Cook's play. Hopefully, they use him soon. As far as
the reverse?
The CeeDee Lamb thing, yeah.
Yeah, the run. I mean, that would have been great to use him there, too. And... I think...
Like I said, checkers, not chess in this case,
I think that we can use Brandon... I want to see Brandon Cooks used in that way, but also... And he's been used on those jet sweeps. I think the Giants, I think he had a good one. But I want to see him again against... I want to see him used in our offensive scheme, attacking down the field, in the passing game. That's my hope in these next 3 games. So we can kind of finalize things against Seattle and then
3 minutes and 38 seconds.
Take it to Philly in Dallas.
The first time the Giants are not in danger of a safety.
Yeah. Here we go. 3:38 almost tipped down. Good pass to number 0 there.
We got like 6 yards, 7 yards.
Who is number 0? Is that the rookie? Or that's not Jalen Hurts.
But who was our Cowboy player that almost tipped the ball?
J-Ron Curse. That was number 1 there. I saw
I couldn't quite make out the jersey. Yeah, I just saw him jump in the air.
Let me see. Number 0 for them. What can I... Oh, there he is. Paris Campbell, who's, by the way, banged up. He's a wide receiver. He's out there making the plays and He got now. Okay, that's the first reception. It was second reception.
Yeah,
of the
so
game,
they got
I
6 yards there.
Barkley
Second and 4.
in
Barkley
motion.
in motion.
Barkley in
Going back for a pass. Great pressure. They still got the first though.
First down for Sterling Shepard, I think. Right? No, is this Sterling? I forgot their guy here. Let me see. Darius Slayton. I'm sorry.
There you go.
Darius Slayton. I always get them two guys confused.
Yeah, I didn't even see the number there.
Shepard is number 3. But anyways, right now, this is an underwhelming performance so far. But we knew it was going to be a slow. This Cowboy team can't get it going. Had a failure there. The quarterback is going in motion. They're doing a wildcat there for a yard gain. Listen, the Cowboy defense is doing what they got to do, which is to stop them. They allowed one first down in the first quarter. What are you going to do?
A weird play, but okay. Anyway, I guess they're doing everything just to keep Danny DeVito from getting hit.
Danny DeVito.
I told you I'm going to call him Danny DeVito pretty much every time. I'm
Danny
sorry.
DeVito. He's a lot taller than him and less wide. But DeVito.
Can I offer you an egg in these trying times?
There you go.
Oh.
Danny DeVito, right? No, Tommy DeVito is over there taking the shotgun. Got Barkley to his right, 2nd and 7, and we got Mark Hosepian to our front with the $5.
Shout out to you, Mark.
$5 holler.
As soon as this play's over, I'll read your comment.
Nice
Great
defense
job.
there. Stephon Gilmore attacking Bellinger, the tight end. Great timing by veteran timing there by Stephon Gilmore. And now it's a 3rd and 7. Let's hear what Mark had to say.
Thank you, Mark. He said, this game is a joke. New York is so bad, this should be a blowout.
Yep.
New York was the 24th ranked offense, and now they have their 3rd string quarterback. New York needs some preparation H.
Yeah, this is going to be a reaming.
No, they need some preparation D.
But the Cowboys missed their first ream there in that first drive, right? That red zone, bad calling by, I think, McCarthy mainly. And then there was Schoonmaker dropping it, killing that second drive. He finally got in the end zone. We should be scoring a lot more in this game. It should be 20.
Man.
Almost a pick by Marquise Bell. It's just, listen, it should be
there by
we
Barkley.
can say it should be 14-0. You can say it's 16. It should be with a safety, whatever. Look, point is, give it time. The score should be a blowout, and I think by halftime we should be up by 20 or more. Figure 21 points or more in this game. We're getting the ball back now. This is a defense that outside of the run stop, they really don't have much else. So it's just about the offense look, they're trying to mix and match here and look like they're going to go for it. It's 4th and 7. Trying to look like they're going to fake it. They're punting. And they get the ball off there. Deuce Vaughn back there, let it go in the end zone. He does.
I agree.
Get in the end zone. Yes. All right. So we start on the 20-yard line.
Yeah, let's not make things any harder on ourselves.
By the beginning of the second quarter, my expectation is 14-0. Just being honest. And I'm not saying that to say that we are this super elite team. I'm saying we're playing a shitty fucking team in the Giants. And we already wasted 7 points. Okay, we might not win 47-0, but we should win 40-0. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't affect the overall score. It just shows us we still have deficiencies. Obviously, against a bad team, we have a deficiency in the red zone. That is not a opponent issue there. That is a Cowboy issue. This should be
another offensive drive of just working your way down the field and putting points on the board. That's it. Pretty much every offensive drive should be working your way down the field and putting points on the board.
If the Cowboys have 2 or 3 first downs on a drive, there should be one play that a Giant player misses coverage and we get a big play. I'm just saying, in that one play, get us in the end zone, get us in scoring.
Some Tolbert
in motion on the line. He could use the block as well, and he is. They run the ball here to Pollard, and we get 3 yards. He's
4 yards. 4 yards.
He's close to breaking one. He's the first 2-3 drives he got 1-2 yards, and the next couple of drives he got 2-3 yards.
Yeah,
now he's at 3-4 yards.
Running on a first down, very different from running on a second down, especially a 2nd and 10.
Right, I agree, but even first down, I think we should still, again, sometimes you got to run, but I think we should be more heavily leaned on the throw on first and maybe even second down. So 2nd and 7 now. Now we could run and get 3 yards.
It kind of looks like a run, so I'm going to assume it's a play action here.
We got Ferguson in motion.
Though, it's probably just a straight up run.
I think I like your call there, but Dak is changing the play here.
All right, so something changed.
Dak sees something in the defense, maybe it's a matchup situation.
I know, he moved Ferguson back. You better snap the ball back.
Yeah, there's a lot of linebackers I think you're going to try to throw here. Well, they're going to run here. And I think it was a fake change of call there.
Yeah, I don't like that.
2nd and 7 turns into 3rd and 5. And I look, here's the thing. I think that's where Dak needs to say, listen, I see this big number 45 out there. I need to see us play action. And that's what I think the announcer is saying now. Olsen is saying that Dak probably should have been too conservative there. He's doing a fake play call there to switch the play. He should have probably play action.
Yeah, we're running too much, and we're putting ourselves in these passing scenarios. It's
Third
feeling
and 5.
very Kellen Moore-esque.
We got Brandon Cooks in motion. 3rd and 5. It's a free, if we had snapped the ball, it's a free fucking play. But Dak wants to change the play. The line of scrimmage. We got Cooks in the slot with
Lamb as
the inside guy.
No,
we'll get this. We'll get this snap. No, we're not. Jesus.
That's a delay game.
That's on Dak Prescott. Case closed.
Oh,
we called timeout.
I think McCarthy might have called the timeout.
With 4 seconds in the first quarter. Again, this is not the first. This is not the
That
first
was
time.
Unfortunately, Dak
this
though.
Not the first time that shit's happened.
No.
So I gotta put that on Dak and waiting too long to make these changes.
Again, this is why I say we've seen improvements in basically everything else, right? So even McCarthy and whoever is watching the clock has gotten better at calling those timeouts instead of allowing those penalties. Like you said, it happened basically back to back to back. This is like the 3rd week in a row we've seen that specific thing happen.
And multiple times last
Now
game.
it's clear that, unfortunately, it seems like Dak is the one that's kind of getting us behind, too close to that danger zone. It's not even like a McCarthy situation when it gets down to that clock there.
Here, they got less linebackers. Obviously, 3rd and 5. It's a pass for both sides. Dak's changing the play here. He's doing this. Whatever T means, I don't know. But cross, I don't know. We'll see what happens here. Dak in a shotgun. Here comes Thibodeau coming in. Tyler Smith. And then Dak throws a pick. And there goes that game. Flott fucked us. My God. That's on Dak Prescott or a bad route run. But now the Giants have 1st and goal.
We called a timeout for that shit.
What? I mean, that's just, this is, I don't even know what Dak's throwing to.
Yeah. It seems like based on the throw, either Ferguson was on a completely different planet that he shouldn't have been, which honestly, it seems like that is a chance.
Dak doesn't throw it if that happens.
But
I'm sorry.
Dak also,
Dak's an idiot.
Doing that.
That's on Dak Prescott. Again, people are going to look for the route being not run right or the play being confused. There's always confusion. We call timeout and there's still fucking confusion. It's just bad situation for Dak. I don't know what he changed it to. Dak cannot give those points away. Now we're making this a game. We're allowing the Giants to stay in, and this is why you're going to hear ranting from me. Even if we win, you're going to hear me rant, baby. And some of you guys might unsubscribe. I don't give a fuck. Because the Cowboys are showing why we will not do well in the playoffs. Forget about a Super Bowl. These are the reasons why. And it's Dak, McCarthy. It has been the defense the last couple of weeks. It's just the inconsistency of this team from top to bottom. It's disgusting. Disgusting. Just
William Bernie said, relax, y'all. We're going to win this game by at least 20. The Giants can't score on us.
But William, I understand. Well, they're going to score now. They're going to get at least 3.
It's like what the lunatic is saying. We're not going to face teams as bad as the Giants in the playoffs.
Guys, William, in the playoffs we lose. I don't care about this win if we're going to lose in the playoffs. You understand? Come on, William. I mean, let's be honest here. Let's not be delusional. We all know. I know a lot of people out there, a lot of creators, content creators are going to blow smoke up our asses because they want you to follow them all the way through. But listen, let's be honest here. The Dallas Cowboys are not yet built for the playoffs. A playoff run. No. We can make the playoffs.
We're not.
But we're going to be done in the first round or done with the
Unless
one and done.
Unless you're only running one lap. That's our playoff run. One lap.
So, I mean, there's no confidence. Forget the fans. You can see there's no confidence in this team. They're going to tell you they have confidence, but do they? Against bad teams, they're struggling now. We used to at least blow them out. Now we're having a struggle against this Giants team, which we are literally giving them every chance. On the red zone, we give him chances because of McCarthy. We give him now a chance because of Dak. I mean, I can't bitch on the defense today. We came representing the defense.
Yeah, and
the Cowboys didn't do shit.
At least they're holding up their end of the
bargain.
They're
the only ones that can save us points here. Let's hope they save us 4 and force a field goal. But I can't get mad at the defense for this one. This is on the offense. This is on Dak.
Yeah, adds another ticker to that interception marker right now. He's got 6 picks.
Again, I don't even care about the numbers. It's just like this was a very bad. Again, sometimes you see him with 16 picks last year, but 6 or 7 of them were on the fucking receivers. This is on Dak, and I hate to see these on Dak because that can screw us right up the ass here for the entire game. It can lead this Giants. You never know what's going to hype a team up. Our team is still much better than them, but we're not playing like that right now. We're playing like we're letting them in the game. And that will bite teams in the ass. It has happened before to us. It's happened to other teams, and we've all seen it. So let's see what happens. 1st and 10 for the Giants on the 12-yard line. R12. Play action. We get pressure. No pressure. Goes in the end zone. Pick. No. Wanye Thomas. That's why you're practice squad. That's why you started off there. Wanye Thomas dropped the fucking interception in the end zone. Wide open. It was like a touchdown to him. And Wanye Thomas. See, that's costing us points there. Wanye Thomas had the easy interception. All he had to do is make the catch. Oh, what is he doing? He put his hands down. The ball hit his fingertips. Come on, Wanye. Wake the fuck up. I'm glad he's out there, but he fucked that one up. He screwed the pooch. Here we go. They got a wildcat.
Second quarter, by the way.
They're a wildcat. Now they got a high snap for Barkley. Again, I don't know what DeMarcus Lawrence did. Missed completely. He's got only 2 yards. Whoa, Mozzie, do not get called. You schmuck. Mozzie, do not fucking... Mozzie held back from punching.
Yeah.
Because he was going to get a flag against him. Thank goodness the dumbass... I'm just glad Mozzie didn't do anything stupid.
Again, that could have gone the wrong way there. Very easily. You want to go ahead and change that to second quarter?
Oh, yeah. Thank you, baby.
You're welcome. 3rd and 8 now, guys. 14 minutes and 25 seconds and ticking for the Giants. They already have 3 points, obviously.
Well, fumble. That would have been a nice pick right there. Hold them to 0, but nah. Let's see what happens. 3rd and 8 on the 10. Shotgun. We get some pressure. Micah coming.
Almost a
Can't
sack.
get the sack.
Not
Overruns
quite.
him.
He runs it. Well,
he runs into Damone Clark. But Damone Clark takes him down 2 yards short. So now they're on the 4.5, 5 yard line.
I can see Giants going for it.
They might go for it. They know
they're not going to have too many chances here in the red zone. They have to take all the points they can get. And the way our offense is playing, shit. Put the defense back out there on the field.
This thing.
Yeah, so they're going for it on 4th and 2. They're about 5 yards out from
I feel good.
Touchdown.
Here's the thing about the Cowboy defense. I do feel, and again, not it's going to happen this time, but I do feel the Cowboy defense, they really strive for these plays right here against lesser teams. I think we can get in the backfield. We can cause some damage. If there's no blown plays, it's going to be tough for the Giants to get this. Let's see what happens. Come on, Cowboy defense. Don't let me down.
Almost a delay game for them.
It's a run. I told you. What did I fucking say?
There we go.
What did I fucking say? Let's go, Cowboy defense.
I'm glad to see somebody
rep that fucking defense. Let's go, baby. Let's rep that defense. Do it for the guys that are down. 7-5-5. Let's get Cowboyed out. Let's go.
Right here.
Cowboys ball on the fucking 5 yard line. They lost a yard.
By the way, was that Hankins? I want to see that again.
It was Mozzie, Hankins. Yeah, Hankins,
yeah,
baby.
So that was Hankins. That was Hankins.
All Hankins.
Oh, no, I can't even take credit for that. That was you guys in the chat saying Hankins, showing him the love.
The Chizzy
I'm
in
not,
the house. Much love.
I'm not taking credit.
How about
for
them
that,
Cowboys? Right? Good defense. I see the defense has come to play. The defense saved us points. The defense saved Dak. Saved Dak from another reaming.
Yeah, did the defense save Dak?
Yeah, the defense saved Dak. There we go, Cowboys. Sorry. She's a little sleepy.
Like,
Usually she's jumping around fun and games. She's like, why are you mad? I'm like,
yeah, she's like,
I'm happy. Who's in the house
so
here?
Confused right now.
Tammy Saltese, Raul, Retro Scotty, Bama fan, Pioneer, Caveman. Go Cowboys.
You know, Pioneer said, of all the times to wear the red stripe, a few people in the chat today commented,
yes.
I think it was Rare, that said, like, this gives me some Denver Broncos PTSD flashbacks. I don't like it.
And go back to the Colts.
Apparently,
that was
this
an ugly game.
Is cursed.
The Colts game for 3 quarters was an ugly fucking game.
This helmet's cursed.
So I'm starting to. If this ends up not being handled by the early 3rd quarter, they got to rip those fucking straight. I don't care.
I really wish
go America, but take those damn things out. Go Cowboys.
There's a part of me that deeply wants to believe that it is the helmets, that somehow these 3 little stripes
we know it's not.
Make the difference between our Dallas Cowboys looking good and looking like trash ass.
But we know it's not. We know it's not the stripes.
Now Dylan said you got to go 98 yards and score a touchdown, Dak.
Yeah, I mean that's what, and it's got to be them blocking. Can't be if he makes a dumb mistake now, he's going to literally cost us direct points. So we got saved by the defense.
Can you imagine if they get the safety and we didn't?
All I know is we have the better offensive line. They got to block. This is just about block versus blocking. Offensive line got to block their defensive line.
Cat 52, much love to you. Yeah, let me do some quick shout out to you in the chat. Cat 52, skeptical fan, Tammy Saltese, Raul saying go back to Jersey Mike's commercials, DeVito. Oh, the lunatic, Pioneer. We have Tammy Saltese, Retro Scotty, Bama fan, Caveman, Jason Renfro, Sniper 1234, C Pass, Titan Anderson Sports, much love. My poor Titans, I know. Fuego, we do have to get our heads out of our booties. Jalian, much love to you as well.
What's up? We
have, let me see, Brandon James, William Burney, James Herr, Cowboy Longhorn.
James Herr in the Herr.
Just want to make sure we do all the shout outs here, guys. Again, Scorpio, guys, huge shout out to everybody here chilling, hanging with us. Make sure you take a second to hit like. One of the easiest, best, simplest ways to show some love here at MCF, of course. You can subscribe down below, hit that notification bell. That way you never miss a stream, not just our game day live streams.
You can drop your knowledge in there. You can drop the love from multiple ways. Go Cowboys. Let's
Ferguson
get this win.
Emotion, by the way.
Get this destructive win. We got to destroy this fucking team.
Went from right to left and back.
Good block there. Good play there. Brandon Cooks for a quick 7-yard gain. Slips on the first down marker.
It's all right.
Good blocking by Pollard. Good. I want to see moving pockets. I want to see moving in the pocket away. And I like that little kind of, it was like a play action kind of, not really.
Again, motion in general.
Yeah, moving around. Movement in your offense is good.
Oh, wow. They gave him 9 yards there. So he managed to.
He flew right over that.
No, but he stayed in bounds.
Yeah, he tippy-toed
longer than I thought.
Brandon Cooks is very agile, very, very fast. We're not using neither of those things this year so far.
We're averaging 6 yards a play, guys.
How's
it that we only have the one
under
touchdown?
center? This is going to be a play action. I would say probably a run actually here for the first down. It is a run to Pollard. Let's get the first. He cuts back, gets the first.
He does get the again. He usually gets the 1-2 yards, so it makes sense on a 2nd and 1 you run Pollard.
1 or 2 yards, not on the goal line. Yes, he does that. But
although I still want to know, I still want to keep
Rico,
seeing
Rico. We want to see more Rico. It's not that we don't want to see Pollard. We want to see more Rico
exactly.
with Pollard. Give us that little switch up because they both bring little different things like we did with last year with Zeke. And Pollard, we brought 2 different things. Pollard looked better.
Yeah.
We need somebody to help balance out Pollard. He just can't be the number 1 guy all the time. He's got to be balanced out there. He's out there now. The Cowboys start under center and going shotgun. Last play they started shotgun, went under center. They fake the run.
Play action there.
Rolling left. We go boom. Cooks in motion.
Again.
Cooks getting cooking here.
Cooks is cooking. He has a solid 20 yards there.
You're seeing these plays are working Brandon Cooks in the offense. Now, what was one of the things I wanted to see yesterday? We win 40-0. I don't give a fuck. What did I want to see?
Guys, we've been waiting to see this since like preseason.
I want to see Cooks more involved. We all want to see Cooks more involved. We want to see, eventually Tolbert get more involved, but Cooks more involved, more Rico, Dowdle, see what Schoonmaker can do. But we want to see Cooks more involved, and that's what matters. We're seeing Cooks, 3 catches? 3 targets, 3 catches, 38 yards. And a first down, and almost a first down.
Let's keep it going.
Again, he got to set us up for a good play on next down. A first down, and
bunch situation there with our guys on the right side.
Yeah, trips on the right, but it's bunched. And you got isolation with Tolbert up top. Now
CeeDee Lamb spreads out.
Kind of isolating CeeDee Lamb, looking down the field. Dak's going to him. And get CeeDee Lamb. What a play right there.
That's like 25 yards.
You're reading my isolation.
Exactly.
Give me that high five. But you understand the isolationing?
Yeah. And that was a tricky... But we saw it at first. I said, I'm like, that's a weird kind of bunch formation
it's
there.
It's bunched to make it... It's not isolation necessarily, but because he is getting so spread out, he becomes isolated naturally by the formation.
And not just that, but again, I know you caught that on that play, but CD wasn't the only person in motion. I'm pretty sure Pollard was in motion as well.
Yeah, but they can't be at the same time. The thing is that CeeDee Lamb was the inside receiver, and he became the spread out, isolated receiver on that same play on the right side still. So now on the left side, he's in the slot.
All right, now Tolbert's in motion from left to right.
Yep. Here we go. Now CD's in the slot. They're bracketing
play
him.
Action.
Goes to the outside. What a Jalen Brooks.
There we go.
First down, Brooks.
A Brooks signing.
Hey, isn't that somebody yesterday named the over everything man Seabass?
So by the way, I know a lot of people were asking if Martavius Bryant is active. He's not active, guys. You probably won't see at the soonest maybe next week, and even that that's not
a couple of weeks. I would say at best.
You touched on this earlier. The Cowboys tend to let their guys get around 2 to 3 weeks.
Speaking of
acclimate.
their guys though. We got Jalen Brooks. Seabass spoke about him yesterday. Let's see more of him. Number 83, you just saw him. The rookie, 7th round pick. Bigger body. Red zone. We're in the red zone now on the 19.
Play, by the way.
We're on the 19-yard line in the red zone. 8 seconds to snap this ball. Under center. It's a run to Pollard left. Boom. Breaks through. I said he's getting closer. Gets to the 5-yard line.
16 yards.
Boom. 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 Let's go.
And now we have to do the thing. Get this monkey off our backs, guys. 1st and goal on the 5.
Yep.
Can we score now the way we should have scored before?
What did I say about this drive? What do I expect? 14-0. And just because we're on the 4 don't mean it stops. 14-0. There's no fucking excuse.
I need to see
even
Pollard
more so
and Dowdle out there at the same
time. I would love to
see
Dowdle, Pollard.
Let me see now. What I do see is Tolbert, CeeDee Lamb.
I see CeeDee Lamb by himself in single coverage up top. That's what you want to see there. Now Tolbert going in motion to help block possibly. There it is, a run to Pollard. He runs over his own guy. Gets a touchdown. He runs over.
2nd and goal on the 12-yard line.
You know who stopped Pollard? Terrence Steele. Terrence Steele with the tackle. I mean,
by the way, do you notice we're using a lot more Tolbert, but like you said, he's in there a lot on those blocking plays.
Yes, and he's a good blocking receiver. He's taking over there for Michael. Oh,
Lipke
in the game here.
McEwen.
We're bringing in the extra lineman.
We got Adoga.
Adoga better check in now, please, as an eligible fucking receiver. If he doesn't, then if he didn't check in, we're fucked. Now here we go. This is a run play up the gut. At least it looks like it. I think it's play action. Yeah, play action touchdown Ferguson. Boom! Hell yeah, baby!
That's
Fergie
do it.
Doing a little dance.
Guys, this is
Make it. There's his dance.
Now we're flowing.
He does a weird fucking dance. How about them Cowboys? Here's a drive. Again, I'm happy. I get happy when our team does well. We know what this is. This is a game we got a measured fun here.
I need an entire highlight reel of Ferguson
doing his dances.
But to one specific song. F. Let me see. F. Let me see. What's the Fergie song? How does Fergalicious go? I'm forgetting it. Fergalicious. There we go. For some reason I was getting fancy or fabulous or whatever mixed up.
I did it too soon, but it's up anyways. Brandon Aubrey.
He never missed again, guys. He never missed again.
Yes, he hasn't missed since that day.
That's how you answer off an interception, and not just that, guys. But was that not 98 yards?
That was 98.
Or was that 98 yards?
It was like 96 yards. But yes.
Okay, sorry, my bad.
Big drive. I'm happy because it met my expectation. That's all.
Let Dak cook or let Dak deal?
Let Dak cook. Let cook.
We're cooking.
Everyone
96
cooks.
yards. You guys said it. Let me go ahead and hit up the chat here, guys. Hell yeah, the blowout is now. Great way to respond after that stupid pick.
Yeah, agree.
Retro. Needed that from Ferg. The tush push, no Pioneer. I like the Ferg shuffle better than the tush push. Pollard blue steel.
The Ferg surge. Anyways,
spreading the defense out. Agree.
Yes.
Pollard ran over Steele.
Yeah, he did, right? He ran into 78's chest right into his fucking numbers and pushed him backwards. And then he couldn't get in the end zone because of that. Hey,
Beth said everyone we talked about minus Bryant, right? We saw Brooks, we saw Cooks, we saw Rico.
Right. And Bryant we knew, though, till in the future. Latavius Bryant going to play for at least 2-3 weeks.
Fuego throwing out there. Stephen Jones was talking shit saying that Cooks was getting worse or something like that. No. Well, fuck the Joneses. Let the brother do his thing.
I don't like the Joneses, but I don't think they said that. They just said, I think McCarthy said, we're going to try to work him in there, but I don't really pay attention to that. It's fantasy football stuff is what he said when it comes to getting him more chances. But I think after last week, that was the week before that. After last week, you don't hear McCarthy saying that. And then the Joneses have been like, we got to get him in the mix here. He finally got worked in the mix, Brandon
I'm going
Cooks.
to quote the famous words of Tony Romo, football is a meritocracy.
But
right?
but it's how you get guys like Brandon Cooks. We know Brandon Cooks can do it. We've seen him. His workout video is great in this offseason. That
he can or can't is not the point. It's just that there's no, because I did this, I deserve X. It's, that's not how it works. You could be the hardest working player on the team. You're still in the practice squad. Mm-hmm. Like, you're still not necessarily going to get those opportunities or those chances. That's why guys like Schoonmaker, unfortunately... Like, that is where guys like Schoonmaker hurt us the most because of the investment that we have made in him and that value, the same way that the Cowboys see it with Cooks. The investment and the value we put into Cooks when it comes to money, when it came to the trade and
draft
everything.
Picks.
It means
he's here for 2 years, guys.
It is that double-edged sword of like, yeah, you can choose to not play him or try to push in that direction, but you've already made that investment, right. And you do lose on that investment
if you don't get him involved.
If you don't give him involved, or at least keep giving him opportunities, which is why I agree
he's a veteran. He'll make those opportunities.
We got to give Schoonmaker at least another opportunity in this game, whether we like it or not, because that investment has already been made. The same way we need to keep seeing a little more Mozzie throughout this game, right?
Mozzie looking good. He's looking good this game, manning the interior there with Hankins, who's looking great, right? I know they don't get the most money and they don't make the biggest headlines, but goddamn, they're important. You guys understand why I said Hankins is so important to this team? I called it out in the offseason. I'm so happy we re-signed him, although it was really late. And now we got Mozzie maybe learning, maybe getting to that point. I said in the middle of the season for Mozzie, you might start seeing him get more reps and better play. Boom, boom, boom. MCF's calling it.
Hell
you guys are here calling it with us. Much love to the family. And we always rep that navy blue right here. That's silver too, and that fucking star over everything. Fuck the Giants and go Cowboys.
And the good thing is now, like, the energy, the energy level's
a little
rising,
more relaxed.
right?
A little more relaxed. We're starting. The pouncing is going to continue here by the defense. We got to attack.
Now we just need the real cherry on top, guys. Now the defense has to turn the ball over or get us a big, juicy sack.
Yes. Let's force a fumble, force an interception, get a sack, get them scared, even more scared. They got backups on the offensive line. I want to see this offense of the Giants get demolished. I want to see domination from here on out by the defense. And they've been dominating. I want to see more domination. Being held there, Fowler, no call, boom.
Great stop by Curse.
Throwing guys across the field. That's all. I'm cool with that physical, angry attitude. Listen, let's keep. Thomas is back, by the way, so that's their best guy. Yes, I'm just saying that he's still manning that left side. But my point is for this defense is, I know they're being rough and tough now with the lead. This is where they have to, this is where they instill their will here. I wish we would instill it when it's 0-0 more often, like we did this game against the better teams, which we didn't do against San Francisco, the Eagles, and failed against the Cardinals. Here we go. Cowboys are on top of this here. There, oh man, overran the play, but still great job inside by Gallimore. I think number 96. It is. Great job at Gallimore.
Great read,
yeah,
though.
I mean,
whoever that was, that Mozzie, by the way, who broke in there that quickly?
No,
58?
it was. Oh, yeah, no, it wasn't 58. It was.
You sure it wasn't 56? Fowler then.
Yeah, Fowler. Someone overran it, but the important thing when you overrun and attack on that wide side there at the edge, you have to have your interior guys stay in their gaps and their assignments, and that's what Gallimore did, and he hasn't done that in the past as often. He's been doing a lot better. Something
so
switched
Gallimore,
up.
Then.
Yeah, Gallimore did
My
a great
bad.
job in there.
Sorry,
yeah.
I thought that 9 was a 5.
No, Gallimore was the guy who got the stop. Fowler ran past
Fowler,
the play.
okay,
yeah.
Oh, yeah, and there's Fowler. Okay.
Yeah. So here we
By
go
the way,
again.
it looks like Micah is up on the top.
On our left side, their right side against their weak tackle right now, their third stringer. We got Chauncey Golston inside as well. A false start for them. They stopped the clock.
Delay
or timeout. Delay a game. Let's see.
Oh, looks like they managed to call a timeout in time.
So they got one timeout left. 7:22 to go in the half. Giants call timeout.
All right, so 7 minutes and 22 seconds left, guys, by the way. So, again, 3rd and 4. You know, we've got them on the ropes here in the sense of, you know, where they're starting to feel it.
Shut them down.
We landed 1 or 2 good punches there in the early rounds, so.
We'll keep it at 0. You know, at home, we allow only 11 points per game on
Let's
defense.
keep them punch
on the
drunk.
way, we allow 23. On the road, we allow 23 points per game. So we obviously at home, we're dominant. But also, look at the teams we played at home.
I know.
Easier teams. The Jets, the Giants, the Patriots.
The Rams.
So, again, let's see when we play the Eagles in a couple of weeks. Even the Seahawks, who's really the best team in our house, we'll see after the Carolina Panthers on the road and after Washington on Thanksgiving in Dallas.
It's so weird that we've faced the Giants twice now, the Eagles once, and we won't even see the Commanders until basically the end of the season.
Well, Thanksgiving and then the end of the season.
know.
Here's a blitz coming. He's nervous.
There's
He's sacked.
finally-
He's down. He goes Gallimore with Marquise Bell with the
Man.
blitz. Good job there. Gallimore having a good damn fucking rep
Yes,
right here.
he is.
A good drive here with a nice stop. Listen.
Love to see all these different guys getting in the mix and getting their time.
This is the attack, the fear we're bringing here on 3rd down, 4. We blitz. Watch the blitz from Curse and from Marquise Bell. No, so what happens there is Curse is watching the quarterback, and he sees him looking to his left, to his right, knowing that this guy's not going to go to his 2nd or 3rd read under pressure. So you cut off the head of that first option, and then he goes down for the count. Cowboys are coming for the block, almost got it. Good angles too. Here's Deuce Vaughn trying to take this back. Oh, he goes. He keeps going. Deuce goes. Hold on to that ball, little man. He got face masked. No face mask there.
I don't think they're going to call it.
But Deuce Vaughn gave the Giants a pop or two.
But guess what? That was the first. We finally saw it for the first time live and in action. That is why Deuce was drafted when he was. They were hoping that he would get more hits like that first one, right?
Yeah.
Because that guy tried to tackle him, but because of his
Flew off
size
of him,
and his move, I give him credit there.
And strength. Yeah,
right?
all these things.
He managed to basically slip right out of there and got an additional 5-10 yards just because of that one move and that one break.
That's why you got to get Deuce loose out there on offense.
He's going to get stopped, obviously, more times than not, but it's nice to see that.
Yeah.
And we all want Deuce to find a way to, manage to stick around on this team and contribute. And we all kind of saw him as that specialty gadget type of guy. So it's just nice to see that kind of specific thing that we thought we'd see from him finally show up. That was nice. Nice move. Great job holding it down while Turpin is obviously down for the count too. Secure hands.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I haven't felt worried yet about, he's bobbling the ball. It's just great catching of the ball and then taking it forward. Could really become a guy that is a needed guy on special teams at times.
By the way, Reality Cowboy, I know you're maybe a little frustrated because he's saying, why the fuck is Micah's hand in the ground not blitzing up in the A and B gap? I think that, at least for this game, if my eyes are not deceiving me, we're Micah's obviously still in there and still trying to get in there, but that's not necessarily his job. It seems like we're giving other guys the opportunity and the chance to try and go in there. And also the Giants are basically trying to block him. Make sure he doesn't
I also
get through.
think that the way the Cowboys are kind of running their guys, again, remember guys, Dan Quinn always likes to switch something up at halftime, and you may see, I think, a lot more Micah moving around in the middle.
But we've seen a pretty heavy rotation just from our other defensive players. That's what I'm saying.
Right,
First
agree.
it was Mozzie, then
That's
we saw Tank, we saw Fowler, Gallimore. We've seen all these guys out there.
But I think that's stopping the run. I'm saying on pass rushing, you're seeing him on the outside. I think right now here's what I think Dan Quinn's going to try to do by rushing a lot of Micah on our left side, their right tackle dealing with him. Or either side, whatever side he's coming, he's running from the outside. He's had his hand in the ground, and that is to kind of create this separation on the offensive line. Every time Micah goes in there, there's a big shift of attention, and they have to maybe go left or right now. But when they go in the second half and they make their adjustments, and then we flip it and then move Micah a little more to the middle, standing up over center, over guard, over the A and B gaps. I think that is when you kind of catch the other team even more off guard. So I think right now he's just using him to kind of softening up the outsides, and then we're going to bring him inside. Micah Parsons.
When Daddy talks about Micah Parsons.
Micah.
Like both times when you said Micah's name, her little
Micah Parsons.
like wagged a little for a
Parsons.
second.
Yeah. So she knows when I say Micah Parsons, something good's happening.
I know, yeah. Like maybe she notes the happiness in your voice.
All right, now what is my expectation here on our own 46?
We go back for the quick pass too. It looks like Gallup.
Brandon
again.
Cooks, but you know what I expect here? 21-0 by not just halftime, by the end of this drive.
Oh yeah.
And that's what I wanted to say, guys. 21-0. I said, what did I say? Over 20 points by halftime.
By the way, CeeDee Lamb is 4 for 5 with 72 yards and 1 rushing touchdown. So he's obviously easily going to have another 100-plus yard gain.
You said Gallup. Not a lot of Gallup. Not one target for him. But
we're seeing a lot more Tolbert in place of Gallup, although Gallup is out here on the outside.
You've seen Tolbert, but you're seeing a lot more usage of Cooks, which is important. I think that's more important than Gallup right now.
Ooh,
There's Pollard getting a 15-yard gain again.
Again, you said it. He's going to start breaking. He already broke one a little bit, but he's going to probably fully break one here any minute now.
You remember I said it's a first down. I mean, the first couple of times he got like 1 yard, 2 yards, and he got 2, and he got 3 and 4 yards. Then he started popping them out for now 5 or 6. Now he's going 15. Every couple plays here. So Cowboys have 236 total offensive yards. The Giants have like 50. They have 10 rushing yards with Barkley, and it's going to get worse if we score touchdowns.
By the way, we have 144 passing yards. The Giants have 16.
Here we go. So we got Rico Dowdle in the game.
Right on track.
Rico Dowdle, number 23 in the game. Dak looking down the field like a pass. I think it'll be probably a run here. Rico under center for Dak. They do run left. The Giants focus on him, but he can't stop him. Rico Dowdle with 10 yards.
He almost gets the first.
I say 9.5. Yeah,
9.5
yards.
Inches. Yeah, he's mad too because he wanted that first.
Rico, man, he is. And they're taking him out of the game.
Hey, but you know what? That's fine. Again, all we said was more Rico, and specifically more Rico in the red zone. So far, we've seen more Rico.
But not in the red zone. Yeah.
I'm just saying, and he's had 2 really solid big plays.
Weren't we just on our own 45, 46
By the
yard
way,
line?
Rico is actually back out there.
Awesome. Yeah, he's a running back. We just saw the Cowboys on our own 46. A minute and a half later, we're on the Giants 26. Here we go.
Yeah, 4 minutes and 37 seconds.
Another run to Rico.
The
there you go. First down, Rico. Another 15, 20 yards. Rico on the damn 10-yard line. And what do we want him to do? What do we want more? What do you want more?
Now that we're in the red zone. Rico.
Brian Dable is like, what the fuck is going on? He's about to get fired.
4 minutes, 20 seconds, and taking, of course, for our Cowboys here as we're on our 1st and goal here on the 10.
Good job by Terrence Steele. That could have been a holding by Terrence Steele, by the way. That's the same play they called on Schoonmaker. 1st and goal on the 10.
By the way,
shotgun.
Pollard is out there.
Pollard is in there. When we got Pollard, CeeDee, the starting
Ferguson in motion from left to right.
11 personnel. We're rolling right. We're looking. No one's open. There's a flag there. Pollard, no. They're knocking Pollard down. I don't know what's going on. I can't believe there's no flag on the defense there for stopping Gallup's fucking route. It was just like everybody ran to each other.
Let me see.
It's almost like that CD should have been no place to go. Good cover.
Ooh, CD had almost a chance there. Damn. Again, I like what the announcer said, basically. You can see Dak's confidence in CeeDee Lamb where he took that chance.
Yeah.
And guess how close that was, too. So, his trust was not unwarranted.
Okay.
Now it's a 2nd and goal, though.
Trips left, doubles right, and right now it's really bunch left, too. Giants are kind of going all over the place. 2nd and goal. We got 4 seconds, 3 seconds to snap it. 2 seconds, snap the fucking ball. We do. No one's rushing. Dak going for the end zone. Got somebody. Cooks. Touchdown, Brandon Cooks. More Cooks. We cook. Let's go, Cowboys. 20-0. Like I said before the half, that's all I wanted.
Hey, we're cooking now. So, we're up 20-0. 3 minutes and 48 seconds left in the second quarter.
Touchdown,
so we
Brandon
still
Cooks.
have a chance here, guys, to
get some more
maybe
points.
Get even more points, right?
We told you it'd be a blowout. It's got to be a blowout. We're doing what we're supposed to do. Case fucking closed.
Again, no surprises. The Cowboys continue to have a rough start. That's happened in literally every single game. Although even then, I'm just saying, it's hard to call it a rough start because we drove 70-something yards down the field and then got
Brandon
stopped
Aubrey
short.
for the extra point. It's up. It's good. And he
never missed again.
You remember that.
He never missed again.
We talk about extra points or field goals since that first missed extra point. 21-0 Cowboys. Where we're supposed
said
to
that
be.
should have been a hands catch, not a body catch. I'll take a catch.
I'll take a touchdown catch. Right, the lunatic?
Yeah.
We get it. We got it. We're good. And now it should be not even close the rest of this game. And Tommy DeVito, Barkley's got 10 yards. The whole running of this offense, they got 4 yards from the quarterback. Barkley has like 6 yards rushing. Now we're taking him out of the game because of the score. So
Raul said you called it MCF up by 21 and a half the first half.
And it's not over. But I just wanted to see at least over 20, I said. And I said probably 21. And I wanted to expect it on this drive, starting on our own 46. We're going to be driving down that field and getting another touchdown against this shit-filled defense of the New York Giants. Just the way it is. Gotta. It's like the Cardinal game should have been like this too, but the defense let it get out of hand. I think in the beginning.
Now James Harris said it's the Giants, no biggie. Still doing what you were expected, what we're supposed to do.
We should have had another touchdown. It should be 28-0. But the thing is, I agree. Yes, you got to be happy that we're doing what we're supposed to do. That's it. No more than that.
DeVol has his. Am I getting fired after this game? Face?
It looks like that. It looks like he didn't know where he was. The team don't know where they are. Cowboys handling business. Saying
we should have no problem getting a 50 or 60 burger. The only thing holding us back from that is the pulling of our starters. There will just be a point in time where we bench them, right? I don't know exactly when that's going to be. If you base it off of the last game,
middle third,
it'll probably be towards the end of the third quarter, beginning of the fourth quarter, depending on who has the ball and the timing of all that stuff. So if we continue to have basically 3 and outs where the Giants have about 3 minutes on offense, and then our offense takes the field, I have a feeling it's going to be closer to halfway through the third. And then at that point, it just depends on if our backups can score a touchdown or not. I
think we can because they got a lot of backups in there right now, I'm going to be honest. So
there's never been a better chance. Also, I imagine it's one of the reasons why they're trying to almost save Dowdle in a way, like because they know he's going to be getting a lot more snaps in the third and fourth quarter.
Maybe.
So
you can see Deuce
why
Vaughn.
wear him out so
I said
early?
you can see a touchdown from Deuce this game.
I would love that.
On offense.
I would love that.
That was a bold prediction. But by the way, I do want to say one quick fact. I just realized it here. In almost 6 quarters against the Giants this year, we have 61 points. They have 0. I'm sorry, they have 3. They have 3, right? They didn't hit 3?
Yeah, they had 3.
So
actually, no. I thought it was 40-0.
I thought it was 40-0 right? They missed there. Yeah.
Yeah, 40-0. So so sorry. They have
61-0. Cowboys over the Giants this year so far. This season.
The last time they scored on us was in 2021, I guess.
2022, I guess,
22?
But it's been a while since the Giants scored on us. And
Sorry,
it may be a whole season.
I forgot what year we were in for a minute.
I don't know if that's ever been done. Like you blow out somebody so bad.
Oh, the lunatic here. Let me keep reading comments.
Yeah, as we kick
Red
off.
Manar said, "Go Cowboys! Texans won it today, so can you." The lunatic said, "Beat the inferior teams and always play better.
Yeah.
It's not how you start it; it's how you play in November, December, and January." And that's my point. If anything, we should beat the Giants even better than we did Week 1.
It should be.
And honestly, the way we're doing it is better because in that game, the weather obviously was a big factor. There's lots of running,
offense wasn't
lots
as good.
of things going on. Exactly. So
offense
overall,
a lot better now.
Our offense is moving. Our players that we expected to progress, like CeeDee Lamb, Ferguson, heck, even Cooks, which was like the biggest one that we're sitting there like, what the fuck, right?
And you look at our schedule.
I was just about to say, you put it up there. Thank you, baby.
When you look at the schedule, the next couple of weeks, this game, we should destroy the Panthers. We should destroy the Washington, even on a quick turnaround. They also have a quick turnaround, so we should destroy both these teams upcoming outside of the Giants.
And maybe not as destroyed as we're about to leave the Giants, of course, but...
No, look, my point is we should wipe the floor with all these teams. And then Seattle is a good little pre-test to the real game. And at that point, we'll take a look at the Eagles. They have some tough games themselves. We'll see what happens. But either way, we can't rely on them. We got to handle our business. And if we get to that point and we go 4 wins here, then we're putting ourselves where we should be, where we have to be.
Where we're supposed to be.
Where we're supposed to be. And...
Because that's the point. That's like the baseline expectation, right? And beating the Giants like this is a baseline expectation.
And then you're seeing the Eagles, the Bills, the Dolphins, the Lions, 4 tough games in a row. Case closed.
All right, the Giants.
Incompletion. Micah in coverage.
Linebacker.
Micah's playing linebacker, covering Saquon there. I mean,
it's funny?
DeVito can't even get the ball to Barkley.
Micah's probably going to play more linebacker in this game than you think, in the sense of, it's a nice way to obviously still have him out there on the field being a factor, but not letting him necessarily take those types of hits.
But I also think they're going to pull him earlier, so they're going to save his hits there. I think right now, on first downs, you're seeing more Micah Parsons playing linebacker, which I like.
I just said more than you think, because he usually only gets 2 or 3 a game. He'll probably get like 6 or 7 in this one.
But they have him right now, maybe getting some reps here to get him ready for what's going to be coming soon. He's on Barkley the entire game. DeVito throws the ball out of bounds.
Again, against this O-line, why let Micah take hits when we have enough talent
That's a good point
to get
too.
the pressure in there? That's what I'm saying, and you're right.
And you're getting extra reps for him at the linebacker spot.
That's never a bad thing,
Yeah.
especially considering, again, There's a reason I'm wearing this jersey too. Like, this is a weaker position on our team. Guys like Marquise Bell have done a great job of helping shore it up, right? Damone Clark, I think, has also continued to progress bit by bit.
Without Micah, you're seeing who you see out there now taking Micah's spot. Number 54, Sam Williams, which you want to see more of.
Yeah, and he's the one that needs more snaps and reps too.
You're right, baby. You called it. You actually are right on this because he is the middle linebacker for the Cowboys right now, the Mike. And you're seeing Sam Williams on the outside. There it comes. Sam Williams drops back to pass, though. We're getting some pressure on KJ Curse.
Ooh, Curse almost gets a sack, but
why
not
is Osa
quite.
stopping? Why did Osa stop? I don't
know.
understand. No, that's not a helmet to helmet there. They're saying it's helmet. There was no way it's helmet to helmet.
No, guys, the refs are right there. If it was helmet to helmet, they would have already thrown the flag.
But now they gained basically 2 yards. It's 4th down and very long. They got to punt this ball.
Yeah, they're going to have to punt
KJ Curse should have had a sack, but he gets away from that. Osa was sleeping back there. I don't know what he was doing. And it was Fowler. Ooh, Fowler did hit him in the helmet.
Yeah, it was a shoulder to helmet, though.
Yeah. Well, you can't. Yeah, you got to be careful with that one.
Damn.
They could have called that if they wanted to. Luckily, we didn't get that called, and we didn't give them an easy first down. Now they're punting.
If I'm being real, if I had seen that the other way, I would have said you should have called it.
Yeah.
Personally. So.
Blocked! Oh, my. How did he not block? How did we hit him? There's Deuce Vaughn, who can't get that punt. How did that was not blocked? Oh, my God. I don't know who came in the middle, but it went right through his body.
I hope they show the replay there, because
he punted that ball so hard it went through his body. Oh, they're not going to show it. My goodness, that should have been.
All right, so real quick, Cowboy family, please tell me somebody knows who was that big body that almost blocked that punt.
Everyone's a little behind, I think. Here,
see, James Hurst said that was a hit to the face mask. Dylan Tick said that was like Dak's hit on the sack versus Philly last week. So yeah, so if it should have been a flag. I'm just saying that should have been a flag. We got lucky on that one. I don't like getting lucky, and I don't like things like that, but I also know it wasn't a dirty hit. It was an incidental thing.
I'd rather get lucky like that in a playoff game.
I know.
I'd rather get the penalty here
this game. Dylan Tick said, stop letting the ball hit the turf on punts. Unfortunately, guys, Deuce is probably doing the best that he can. He obviously needs more practice out there, but
2:47 to go on our own 15.
Shows why we need Turpin.
Dak's going down the field with Brandon Cooks. Almost gone on the 50.
Already.
Baby, you know what that means? That's Brandon Cooks using the speed now.
Oh, yeah.
We got the agility,
By the way, I also think that's like 5 for 5 for Cooks, and he's got to have almost 100 yards now. Look, that was 40 yards just there.
He burned 30 right there down the field. Darnay Holmes.
True, 30.
And, man, I mean, that was just... 30 was
35?
bragging.
35?
No, I'm saying
number
30.
Yards.
Yeah, number 30. Oh, he's hurt a little bit, limping a little bit there. He got tripped up at the end. I think he's all right. He twisted that ankle at the end of the play.
We got lots of other guys here on the team.
So we're at basically the star, middle field, our own 49-yard line. CeeDee Lamb, not isolated, but on the outside receiver there, crossing inside. We go into Jalen Brooks with a nice catch.
Great job by Brooks catching it again.
High, but it's a good catch.
But that's why again, Steve Ross mentioned this. That's why we have these bigger guys. That is where those bigger guys, their physicality just naturally, guess what? He had the extra inch or two.
To make that catch.
That high, he just, boop.
Yeah.
Right? So, by the way, you guys got to, boop.
Thumbs
hit the
up.
like. Subscribe, hit that notification bell. Of course, follow us on all social media at MyCowboysFamily. Hop in the Discord, links down below. With all the drops and stuff, we didn't even get to even mention the fact that Jason Renfro, the stream boss, has 65 points.
Right.
Who's 65? Is there a 65? I don't think so.
There probably is. Hoffman or something. I don't know. But the point is, yes, Jason Renfro, 65 points up there. He's also in the lead on the gifting board for the week today. We will decide who's the champion. He's up by 2 over Skeptical Fan, who, by the way, Skeptical Fan is the gifting champion. Much love the man staying skeptical, but that's a battle going on. I think it's 17-15, Jason Renfro over Skeptical for this week's finale. And then if you look at the sponsor of the week, baby, representing the board, you know why he's here. SnugX. Much love to him. Back-to-back like our 90s Cowboys on the top shelf part of the board. If you look at the overall board, you do have a leader. And the leader is Jason Renfro by just a little bit over Skeptical Fan in a back and forth battle. So right now, Jason Renfro, Skeptical Fan on the battle for that sponsor of the week. And of course, the Cash App King. Don't forget SnugX. 12 weeks in a row. Much love to Mr. SnugX. And even though we got a lot of drops from all kinds of people here today, from all over the place, the leader's still up there. Stanley Smith in the lead.
Oh,
Much
you
love,
guys
Stanley.
are bringing up some
Go
great
Cowboys.
points. Real quick, Dylan said Brooks is reminding us Martavius Bryant. Who?
That's why he's in front of him.
Beast,
That's why I try to tell you guys he'd have to beat Jalen Brooks, and right now he ain't going to beat Jalen Brooks.
See, by saying I told you he needs to play. He's a tall, fast guy. Use him. Richard Scott is saying no Gallup sightings much. Does the coaching staff feel upset with his performance against the Eagles?
I mean, I don't know about the performance, but I do see a lot less snaps. I can't wait to look at the snap count for Tolbert, and he got a lot of blocking plays, no catches yet, but no targets for either guy.
I only remember seeing Gallup out there twice, specifically.
A lot less snaps.
Outside of that, we're seeing a lot of Tolbert, we're seeing a lot of Brooks, we're seeing just, heck, we saw 2 running backs out there before we saw freaking Michael Gallup. So Clark motherfucking Kent saying Brooks is better than Tolbert, I'm telling you. Again, that is going to have to be proven out there just in the physical game. One thing you got to give Brooks a lot of credit, or Tolbert a lot of credit for. I did not expect him to be as good of a blocker as he has been. He has, again, the player, Tolbert, last year, Tolbert to this year, I mean, completely different
player.
Guys,
Listen,
different
we're
guys.
on the 4. I want to see I would love to see 28. 24 is possible here, but I'd love to see 28. Cowboys have the ball on the Giants' 44-yard line, 2nd and 3.
Look, we're going to be playing some of that nice hurry-up offense now.
Yeah, don't even have to. We have a lot of time. Good blocking in the middle. Wide open for Brandon Cooks again.
Who, by the way, is obviously fine after that little, tiny tweak after that play. Like you said, just a little tweak.
Brandon Cooks got 6 catches in this game. In the
first half. Pain. He's got over 100 yards.
Out.
He's definitely, yeah, he's definitely limping a bit.
Yeah, he's coming out of this game. I
wonder if they did that just to get him to 100 yards.
Yeah, they might have, but he's not. Yeah, Gallup's coming out too. So Brooks is in.
So it looks like a run play.
Brooks is coming in though. So that's interesting. Brooks is in. You got and CeeDee Lamb in the slot. Tolbert as the outside.
It looks like Pollard next to Dak, by the way, on his left.
It is. So we're on the 28, first down and 10. We're looking left. Dak's looking middle. Dak's running run. He gets out. Throws the ball away out of bounds. It should be out of bounds.
Oh, wow!
Wait, CeeDee Lamb out of nowhere.
Said who?
I thought Dak was throwing the ball away. That's a
CeeDee
first down.
That's my receiver.
Where did he come from? Come on, guys. You watch that. You're like, what happened?
You said Dak's
what did he say? What did he went. Wow, that was magic right there. Dak just putting it in the spot.
Oh my
where
God.
Only CD can get
First of all, not to stop at Dak getting out of that sack, right? Then Dak throwing it away, which is something we yelled at him to do for forever. And then, oh no, here comes Sedarius Lamb.
Again, Dak threw it though. Dak threw it knowing that he could only get it to him there. Dak going to all his progressions. No one there. Wraps back out to the outside. Goes to Ferguson.
It's all right. We got 3 yards.
Stay in bounds.
You know what? Once again.
Stay in bounds. They stay in bounds.
Once again. Throwing it away. Dak, making the safe, smart play
but
there.
Also, Dak,
that was all CD too coming back for it.
That was all. I still say is Dak. Dak knew he had to come back to it. Allowed CeeDee Lamb to come back because the throw was a little bit higher up, and it was either going to be incomplete or not. The Cowboys called timeout, I guess. Which I think
it was the Giants.
No, we have a timeout gone.
Yeah, but remember, we used one earlier.
So I guess the Giants called timeout.
I think we were moving too fast for them. They probably were winded.
I wish after that play. I would have liked to waste a little more time, but even the Cowboys might say, we score now, we could get a defensive stop, and I don't know. Maybe thinking more points before halftime. You're going to be
seeing that little still of Dak making that face for a while after that game, because that was a nice moment.
Meme it.
CD said, nah, that's my football.
Hey,
Skeptical Fist said, this is the game where the Cowboys get to practice their plays on bad teams.
I agree. That's why I was trying to say, get more Brandon Cooks
involved.
Sarah
Small said, what a catch. I love CD.
I love it. And Dak's making that
said,
play.
what the hell? Out of bounds for a catch?
It was crazy, right? That came off the sideline to catch it. Here we go. CeeDee Lamb in the slot with the quick move there. Red zone again. Dak suffering a hold on Tyron Smith. Dak gets hit for nothing there. Under a minute to go, but man, that's too bad because now we're going backwards. This is the red zone fucking us again. Dak looks like he's limping around.
It's our first penalty of the game, though.
I agree, but it was. Oh man, I don't even know if that was a hold. Honestly, it didn't look like a hold. Looks like I guess he held him there. But he didn't call it there. He called it there. Yeah, that's a hold. Tyron Smith got a call. They kept that hand attached. Look,
let's just be glad that they didn't call that earlier play on Fowler. That should have been a penalty, by the way. Absolutely should have been a penalty.
Like I was saying, I was looking at I can see 24 points. I can definitely see 24 points now. But we got a couple of chances here to, at least attack down the field. So let's see how second down goes.
We're still technically in the red zone.
I know. It's almost better we're out the red zone. Farther out, the better. We're on the 19. We're 18 yards away from our first down. So it's basically a touchdown is what we need here. If we get a yard short of the end zone, we got a first down. Open backfield. There's 4 guys rushing for the Giants. That's a timeout. Cowboys. I don't know what the fuck is going on. This is just a little bit weird for me for the Cowboys. Looking disheveled and sloppy out there. It's a lot to do maybe with the coach. I don't know. Dak's been fucking up on these, this play clock stuff.
Look, the point is that the last 2 plays didn't look as nice as we would have liked for them to look.
This is why we lost against the Eagles, though. Think about it. These are the things you got to fix. And the Eagle game, we looked sloppy, couldn't block, couldn't throw the ball away. A lot of different things, bad play, whatever it is. All these things killed us, and we went backwards. It's like fucking PTSD right now. It feels like that. We're going backwards. It feels like it. And so Rashawn Evans on the sideline there.
Yeah, that was kind of funny.
Final elevation, by the way.
We need to get Gallup going now, said Raul.
It would be nice. It would be nice, but they haven't been using Gallup that much. Let's be real. 2nd and 18, I say get about 13 yards back and make it a attainable, possible third down, touchdown without...
Yeah, and throwing that out there, Seabass, we're definitely hoping that the Cooks connection that we seem to have finally found carries over in the future. Yeah.
That's the whole point of this, I think. Dak's attacking here. Great catch
there we go.
by CeeDee Lamb again.
So now it's like a 3rd and 10.
Why is he doing a first down? Even he said he knew he didn't have the first down. But it was a over 10-yard gain. I said I wanted to get 13 yards back. We got a lot of them. Great catch by CeeDee Lamb.
I agree.
What a play by him.
Not the greatest pass by Dak
Nope,
there.
Dak's off on that one. But that's what it hits your hand. You're supposed to catch it.
Yeah, so it's a 3rd and 9 now.
3rd and 9 on the 10 or 11-ish, almost 10 and a half. We got to attack the end zone, or it's going to be Brandon Aubrey, and we have 1 timeout left at 24 seconds. And we're snapping it. Dak's looking. Can we get 4 points here? Dak's running up the middle. He's going for the end zone. Touchdown, Dak Prescott. Boom. No flags.
Boom shakalaka.
TD for number 4. DP. Go Cowboys. Yes. Dak did it himself. Finally did what I wanted him to do for the last 20 fucking plays. Run the ball.
27. Oh, no.
That was a flag. That's the latest fucking flag I've ever seen. What is it? A fucking celebration flag? Oh, illegal. Good. Illegal contact on the Giants. Touchdown stands.
Okay.
Man, this is the most touchdowns that I've seen on us. Like when we score touchdowns and the flag hits 3 out of 4 times and it's on the Giants. This is the first time it's happened because every time it's always taking us back. So we got in that way. That Dak looking. Everyone went with the receivers. Kayvon Thibodeau wanted a flag, but he's bitching every play, Thibodeau. Fuck you, number 5. There he is. Is he held? Nah, come on. That was under the pads. That's called football,
Yeah,
buddy.
Madman said, MCF needs to do a compilation video of Dax. Here we go.
Here we go. I know, and you hear it all the time. I think people have done it already out there. 28-0, guys. I wanted
no, what we
over
need
20.
is Dax Here We Go and a freaking rap song as a sample.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go. That sounds like a freaking club song now. Here we go. Go.
Jesus, excuse me. I don't have the beat ready to go. Like,
anyways.
It's EDC weekend.
MCF music here with live and direct.
Oh,
as
the Giants are going down. Hell yeah.
The
now,
Giants are down.
Duntic saying 7-7 was holding. We dodged another one.
I think that was a lesser hold than the other one. But yeah, you know what? We can't bitch because they always call us against us.
Let's not have any of these like close situations. The thing is, now we're up.
Clean up your
28.
blocking.
Is that Turpin, by the way?
That is Turpin on the sideline there.
Talking to CD.
16 seconds before we get to halftime. This should be a kneel down, and we get to halftime. So we can start rolling into the halftime flex here. Do you want to take your break? You want me to take it first? Do you want to?
If you don't mind, I'll take mine first.
Yeah,
I'll be back.
hit it now because it's halftime, baby. This is just, you get a head start on it, and you get back here because I'll probably need a couple extra minutes.
Obviously, a more chill, relaxing halftime than the last few weeks.
And I'm going to hit up the chat here in a minute. I'm just going to make sure I put this to halftime. Brandon Aubrey is kicking off. And it is
just gonna leave it
out of the end zone. Yeah, out of the end zone. Oh, they're going to take it back. So here they go. They're going to try to make something out of it. And he breaks it for a little bit here. Try to got him to the 30-yard line. 32-yard line, 10 seconds to go. I mean, that's their best offense of the day. Returns. That's it. So I guess they had to return that. Now, again, Eagles have a bye week. They're 8-1. The Cowboys 5-3. We should win this game. 6-3. We're 2 back on the Eagles. And you know our schedule. I showed you guys. When you get the Eagles schedule, and they got teams like the Bills, the Chiefs, the Niners, and then us. That's the next 4 games. Halftime. There we go. Oops. Halftime. As the last seconds trickle off that clock in the second quarter, we get the halftime. Cowboys up 28-0. I think you see this offense with one or two more drives. If we score on both of them, I mean, game over, right? You don't have to worry about anything more. We have 129 rushing yards. They have 12. We have 239 passing yards. They have 16. We have 20 first downs. They have 1. And we more than double their time of possession. I'm just saying. This is what it had. This is not Super Bowl celebration. This is not we're a playoff team going to make it and get to the Super Bowl. This is not that kind of celebration. This is expectation celebration. This is why I'm not saying it to be braggadocious, or saying we're the best ever. This is exactly what you're seeing is what should happen, what I expected to happen, what had to happen to continue just to stay average, to stay where we're at, stay on the same line, just not to go down. If we have a fucking 28-27 finale, we went down some, I think, in that sense. So let's see who's in the house here. I'm going to go down up here. Raul, easy first half. A little annoying that first half with those red zone mistakes. Schoonmaker's drop, Dak's interception, and after that, it's been perfect. So basically, yeah, like the wife said, the first quarter, we start off slow and shitty. We can't do that against the good teams because we will be down 14-0. And then the whole game changes, right? So exactly, right now I was looking at the Lions, which is a good team. We play them towards the end of the year, the second to last game. And I think that one's in Dallas. They're up 24-17 over the Chargers as of this moment here in a close Kellen Moore battle. Anyways, those first two drives to the Lunatic can't repeat that, especially against good teams, right? Good teams were done with that. Kyler Murray, by the way, back in Arizona. I forgot that he was back today. Falcons are down 14-15 against them right now. And we talked about earlier, Niners won 34-3, although McCaffrey's numbers of record touchdowns per in a consecutive streak is done. The Vikings kind of surprised people with Josh Dobbs looking good over there with the win there. So I'm sorry I'm switching it up, guys. Just wanted to throw it out there. I mean, yeah, Eastside Harold's Houston Texans wins, but C.J. Stroud, 356 yards passing, a great game for the rookie, second overall pick of the draft. Steelers win. Patriots took an L in Germany against the Colts and on in other games on there. Madman in the house said if they don't change, it won't happen. There's 5 minutes left. And if they change, it won't happen till there's 5 minutes left. I'm not sure what that's in reference, but Caveman said you beat up on the teams you should beat up on and you lose to the iffy teams. I need to see them beat a good team before I trust them. Well, I think with Caveman's comment, the Cowboys have beat up the good teams. They beat up the iffy teams. The elite teams are the ones we have trouble with. We beat the mediocre teams. We beat the bad teams. We crushed them. But we have not. We've hung in with the Eagles. We've at times hung in with the Niners, but they've had the best of us. We can't get over that hump, and we're just a really good team. We're not a great team. That's the difference, Caveman. So we beat up and defeat the iffy teams. Of the last 3 years, we've definitely done taking care of the iffy teams here. Madman said it should be 35-0. I agree, 100% there. But that's the bad starts in the beginning, right? So Batman fans clapping it up. Madman saying Chiefs will beat the Eagles next week, and I again, 2 back on them. If we beat the Eagles again when we play them, that will give us not the tiebreaker, but we split even right there in the dead heat, splitting the division, the head-to-head, all that stuff. But the key is if the Eagles slip against the Chiefs and the Bills, and then they beat the Niners, if we win out our games and we beat the Eagles, then, hey, we might be the first team in the NFC. Now, this is only a stretch. I'm jumping the gun here. I'm not going to jump the gun because this team has to prove it to us and show it to us. They got to be consistent against the best teams, and they're not. And we know this, and that's what's stopping us from taking that next step. Retro Scotty said, I want another shutout, but I'd rather take points against me in this game and get some luck for the playoffs or something like that. You know what I mean? James Hurst said, one more TD, they would change the game to the Commander Hawks. They may. The Commander, not the Commander, I guess the Commander, yeah, the Commanders and the Seahawks, and there's also that other Cardinal game, I think. I don't know if it's on this channel, though. I think it's on the other channel. Let's see here. I want another shutout, said Retro. Justin says, we them boys. Eric Odom said, Gallup, who just watched the game 28-0. Yeah, he's barely not even playing, right? No, Madman. I don't think anybody's complaining. I'm just speaking my thoughts with your guys' thoughts. I don't know. Either way, I hope they don't change the game, James. Kelly Lincoln, a Chiefs fan here. Definitely take care of those Eagles for y'all. Again, I love that. I would love for that to happen, but if the Cowboys don't handle our own business, then your Chiefs, and that don't matter. We'll blow it. So, to me, we have, of course, Cowboys got to destroy the Panthers' neck. There's no fucking excuses there. And on Thanksgiving, our day, we got to destroy the damn Washington Commanders. Obviously, it's a division game. They might be a little tougher than the Giants. We still need to destroy them by 20 or more points. And then the Seahawks, who are going to be, all right, I would say an iffy team. They're a playoff team. We should still handle our business. And I believe we can beat them by 2 scores of double digits or more. So at home, remember that. So that takes us to the Eagle game. And that's the one. That will decide. At that point, we'll see where the Eagles are at. They lost to the Chiefs, lost to the Bills. Now we have a chance to jump them in the division and possibly jump them not just for the division but for the whole NFC conference. We'll see what happens. We gotta handle our business, so none of that shit matters, right? Let's see here. Seabass said Chiefs will dominate the Eagles. I have to assume that. I think that the Eagles, we showed a lot of weaknesses on that Eagle team, offense and defense. Kelly said, Cowboys, just keep doing what you're doing. Eagles game was fluky. You're all the better team. I do agree we were the better team. We had so many more drives. We can beat the Eagles. We beat them in the past. We'll beat them in Dallas, I believe. But we got to handle our business first. And then we handle the good teams with like the Eagles in years past. The Eagles are a team we know a lot better. That's why we played a lot better against them in Philly. We should have beat them. We didn't. We lost it. We let it slip away. But I think in Dallas, changes things. The Lunatic said, I'm surprised that Wink Martell's not blitzing more. I saw a lot of zone this game, right? A lot more zone, less blitzing. So the Lunatic said, definitely expect them to blitz more in the second half. Game is lost anyways. If they blitz more with Cooper Rush, I can see it being advantageous. If I see him blitzing with Dak, Dak's going to tear him apart. It's very easy for Dak to tear him apart there. He said, let me look up Rico's first half stats. I mean, he's got to have at least, 40-something yards?
Yeah.
35, 40 yards. I mean, he had 2 plays.
It's got to be more than that because he had 2 plays where he basically got 40 yards.
Yeah, no,
so
I agree. So
he had at least, I think, 2 more.
I hit up all the lower, I see Cowboys Longhorns here. Just win. Good to see Cowboys dominating by 4 touchdowns.
Right.
I pretty much touched on all the lower, the newer comments. You have to kind of go back to, let's say, where you see Cat 52 up there. And the Lunatic and Raul and Seabass up there. Go up a little farther and you hit those comments up. I'll be right back. Gesundheit, baby. Again, Gesundheit. I'll be right back.
Excuse me, but yeah, sorry about that. I was helping little G.
Oh, I know.
With some of his room cleanup too as well. Course. So
he
had a bit of a project today.
I'm gonna hit the
while
WC.
He watched the Cowboys.
Yeah, he's in his room cleaning.
Yeah, if you pop your head
project.
in there, you'll see the difference.
I am. I'll be right back, guys.
So real quick,
give me about a couple minutes, 3-4 minutes. I'll be back before the half.
You're good, but Dylan Tick said those first 2 drives we can't repeat that.
Exactly.
So,
not against the good team.
And again, I guess that's the other monkey we can't quite seem to get off our back then, huh? Outside of some of the red zone stopping and starting, it seems like we can't quite get past our bad start situation, right? I mean, I think I said it earlier too. Week 2 was the last time that we didn't allow a team to score on our opening drive. Outside of that, pretty much every single team, actually outside of that, every single team managed to put points up on the first drive. So, again, we like to see that progress. Like we said, obviously a little asterisk next to it since it is the Giants and not, the Niners or the Eagles. Although, I think Seabass mentioned this last night as well too. They are 2 of the best teams in the NFL, if not the 2 best teams in the NFL right now. So it still doesn't make those losses feel any better, right? But like I said, it still feels good to know that we are absolutely dominating the teams that we're supposed to dominate. We just got to continue to get that other half of it. So the fact that we are starting to see some of these guys get worked in, though, that we've been desperately needing to get worked in. Again, it's similar to like the Dak CD connection in general, right? We didn't quite see it in those first early weeks. It kept growing and developing as it went on. By week 4 or 5, bam, it was not just undeniable, it was unstoppable. So, even in those 2 games, we still saw, good performances from CeeDee Lamb, although obviously that's, a poor consolation prize for, the losses there. Anyway, let me keep hitting up the chat here a little bit more. Dunta said Steele also seems to be playing better, though I thought Thibodeau would be moved opposite T. Steele all day. Even I can't really, again, it's one of those things where Terrence Steele is looking better. I do think it's one of those things where just by default, everyone's going to look better on our Cowboys today. I just need to see him not fuck up. Right? So, no dumb penalties. Tyron Smith getting a penalty, obviously not great, but it happens every once in a while, right? But yeah, Terrence Steele is another one of those players that we need to hope that consistency and the good things that we're seeing from him today, that specifically carries over into next week and then beyond that. So, one thing I'll say too, I know Mr. MCF pointed it out when we threw up the schedule earlier, but next week is also one of those weird situations because, we're also like, oh, okay, it's like it's the Panthers. It's the Panthers. So next week is another similar type of setup where, okay, we have to beat this team. That's the expectation. That's like the baseline. Obviously, I don't think we're going to beat them quite as badly as well, I should say, as we're beating the Giants here. And by the way, I know we said it before, but the way our Cowboys are playing, good chance that halfway through the third quarter we see our starters pulled. You guys let us know, what score do you want to see before our offense sits down, right? Because obviously we could say, okay, one more touchdown. Like, is that the point? Do we give them one more touchdown? Because to me, I say maybe a touchdown and a field goal. Just, whatever that entails. Maybe the defense can come through a little bit, right? Xavier Hidalgo throwing out there, say, if everything goes right, we beat the Panthers, the Commanders, the Seahawks, and then the Eagles. Do you guys have confidence beating the Dolphins, the Lions, and the Bills while we're away? Honestly, to me, out of all those teams, it does feel like the Eagles, first and foremost, are the one that we have to beat. Like, the rest of them are expected beatings, right? As far as the Commanders, even the Seahawks, I would say, the Panthers, right? Like, these are all teams that, obviously the Seahawks, I expect to be a tougher one. What about that last December flex there? But yeah, that last part teams. There,
3 out of 4
realistically
tough.
Speaking, I think the Lions are going to be tougher than some people expect, but we should still beat them.
We're at home.
The Dolphins are the ones that concern me, just because the way that our offense or defense was trending, it seemed like the Dolphins had a much bigger chance of putting up points on us.
But the Bills scare me. Not scare me, but the Bills in the snow, in the cold, it's in Buffalo.
That was the last thing I was going to say. Out of all those teams, the one that concerns me the most is probably the Bills, specifically because of the weather, because of the toughness of the team, because of the specific matchups. And they're not even that great. As well, just off the top of my head.
They're not as good as they were to start the season.
I agree. The Lions, I think, even though it's in Detroit, even though it's probably going to be chilly and cold.
No, it's not in Detroit. It's in Dallas. And then outside, they're in a dome. No, it's a home game.
Okay.
We go away against Buffalo, away against the
Dolphins.
The Dolphins, home against the Lions, and away against Washington.
My bad. So with the Lions, again, they're, unfortunately for them, the type of team that makes enough mistakes that we should capitalize on it, even if it's a close game, even if it ends up being a bit of a back and forth, even if somebody fucks up somewhere. So the Dolphins, obviously, it's, the weather is a factor, but in a more positive way, right? Like, outside of, one of those freaks, cold snaps, which, of course, is absolutely possible, but even then, a cold snap here is still like a chilly day in Dallas. So, not anything that we can't handle. So.
Agree.
But yeah, the Dolphins, obviously, dominating offense concerns me for different reasons.
Well,
I think the Bills' overall team is more concerning, and I think the Lions, could end up being one of those situations where, again, if the Cowboys decide to pull like Cardinals and maybe underestimate the Lions, which I don't see them doing personally.
We can't, because that's going to be a huge game in Dallas. Again, if we beat the Seahawks...
Max Beat said they all concern me because we're inconsistent.
That's a good point, too. They're all concerning, and even this one is concerning. This game was concerning. It's not as concerning now. I think we all are a little more comfortable. This is a win for the Cowboys. If we blow it, we don't need to talk about playoffs if we blow this game. But Panthers have one win. They're the worst team in the league next week in Carolina. That should be a blowout. Sorry to say it. I don't care if we're on the road. I don't care if it's in Carolina. They have a rookie quarterback who's not playing to the expectations. We got to shut him down, and then we got to go home 3 days later, and in 4 days later, and play the Washington Commanders in Dallas on Thanksgiving. Which, for some reason, I have a feeling we're going to come out a little flat again in that game. I just have that feeling because of the quick turnaround. Although the Washington Commanders also going to have a quick turnaround, and then a week later on Thursday night we get the Seahawks. We got to be ready for that game to set up the Eagle game. So we got to just keep winning, and now we're going to keep playing here in the second half. In the third quarter, as we kick off to the
Mary
Giants.
Alvarez again. That's the one thing that makes me very sad about that Bills game. The Diggs matchup, that was supposed to happen. We're only going to get to see them say hi to each other on the sideline and stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we'll see how that game goes, though. Right now, let's finish up strong against these Giants. Number one, at this point, no injuries. Number two, let's see more consistency and figure out some things that can work, for the rest of the second half of the season. In this game now.
Give me a second. I have to blow my nose real quick. My nose is really itchy right now.
It might be. I think a little G's room had a little dust.
No, I know. I was cleaning up. up the.
I was telling him he needs to clean up the dust a little bit.
That's the last thing we got to do.
So, anyways, you've seen the sideline before halftime. You're seeing Wink Martindale. No, not the talk show host, but the defensive coordinator, talking to Dable, trying to figure out what the hell's going on. Now we got a shotgun situation here for I'll say Daniel Jones, for Tommy DeVito, as the wife says, a.k.a. Danny DeVito. And we get some pressure here. A sack. It went low on his legs, though. Dante Fowler does get the sack. Baby, stay away. It's good. No, I'm joking.
Oh, God, not again.
Every time you walk away, something big happens. So, again, no fumble, but it is a sack. Dante Fowler, the pressure is just immense. Nothing they can do to stop us. And, yes, Micah's back at linebacker as Fowler gets in and gets a sack. We're going to get these numbers up. I see here in this play, I'm seeing number 90 playing linebacker over center there. He's blitzing, I guess you can say. There's pushing it back in a sack for number 90. Another one, DeMarcus Lawrence, back-to-back. And Mozzie Smith. Mozzie Smith kind of helping there, but it was all DeMarcus Lawrence playing the linebacker position there, playing the Micah over the A-gap position, pushing the center right back into the quarterback. Baby, all we need is a minute or two. Now, if they score a touchdown, you're leaving. If the Giants score a touchdown, you're out of here. So
I'm removed to the cone of shame.
Yes, for the rest of the season.
This is so stupid. So
here we go. Let's hear it a little bit. I think 28-0, under 14 minutes and ticking. Micah's over the B gap now with Sam Williams as a pass rusher and hand in the ground, and here we come. Gets a little nope. Now we don't get a sack, but he dumps it down for about a 4-yard gain. Marquise Bell takes down Bellinger, and they will punt after 3rd and 26 turns in 3rd and 22. Go Cowboys! You missed the fun. But now we'll get to see a return by Deuce Vaughn. You get some fun. Little man, 42, Deuce Vaughn.
Man, first sack in 5 games for D-Law, said the Lunatic. Yeah, good point.
But I also say the Lunatic, right? The Marcus Lawrence is playing at an elite level as an edge rush, as an edge player on defense. He's one of the best in the league.
Yeah,
right now.
Again, don't let sacks are nice, and obviously we all love sacks, but don't let some of those stats fool you. Like you said, Tank has been playing at an elite level.
That will be a block. They're getting some pressure. We got some blocks earlier. Almost some blocks this time now. Getting close. Deuce Vaughn, fair catching.
Catch.
Yeah.
At the 35, that makes sense.
Yeah. So, again, Deuce Vaughn, I mean...
Take what they give you.
That's pretty sure hands from Deuce. I like that part of things, for sure.
As long as he actually, I can't remember who was that said it earlier, but just, don't let the ball touch the turf there on those punt returns.
I agree. Now with Dak was coming back in, so we got our starters. Here's what my thing is, for me... I would say take Cooks out this game. Let him rest. I say let's work in Gallup. Let's work in Tolbert. Let's see those guys doing
Brooks
work.
Too.
Yeah, Jalen Brooks been working already. So I think that keep more of these 3 guys along with CeeDee Lamb. That I like to see. I like to see that now. We got Cooks. We got him cooking. We know what we can do with him now. Now actually targeting him and making him part of the game plan that McCarthy has done. You're seeing the advantages. You're seeing the way we're kind of being much more efficient on offense. Now we got CeeDee Lamb and Brandon Cooks and Jake Ferguson. We got 3 major targets now. So, again, I want to see more Rico. Maybe a little Deuce Vaughn as well. But I want to see Rico as the running back a little bit more. Tolbert almost broke. I mean, not Tolbert. Pollard almost broke a couple.
Yeah.
So maybe he gets a couple of plays, and then if he breaks one or something, he'll get a little more rest and see more Rico Dowdle. And, hey, target Schoonmaker a little bit more. Let's see what happens in the second half.
You said Parcells preached to punt returners. The only bad things happen when punts hit the ground.
And that is true. I know what you mean. Hey, let the ball bounce. It's going to either hit someone's leg or it's going to go backwards and make it harder for your offense.
Yeah.
So
it
I get
feels
that.
Like you're asking for problems.
You don't let it bounce. And it looks like Deuce Vaughn before the half, right? He could have went back and gotten that rather than let it bounce. I agree. He misjudged that one. Everything good?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Are we running good here? We're going?
Yeah. Just checking my thing here. Oh, there we go. Okay. So...
Sorry, I'm checking one thing on my side, actually.
We're just checking all the things. By the way, guys, hopefully everyone's enjoying their, Cowboys SmackDown. I think once the Cowboys officially seem to be winning and winning solidly, everyone said, all right, that's good. I can turn the TV off now.
Big, huge shout-outs to the leader in the Cash App. The man,
Stanley Smith.
She's trying to take it down. He dropped a $6 holler.
Thank you, Stanley.
About 4 minutes ago.
Go Cowboys.
Hell yeah. Much love, Stanley Smith, who is the leader.
6 for the number of touchdowns he wants to see today.
And the number of Super Bowls we want to have at the end of the season. Much love, Stanley. I read what you're saying out there. Much love. Appreciate you. And by the way, remember, Stanley's still leading in the Cash App, trying to break that 12-week streak.
By Snug X.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens. Much love, Stanley Smith, as he's got the lead there. Still on the board up there. I think, let me see, I'll see if he jumped any spots, but I think Stanley, yeah, he's still in third place. Skeptical is still in second, and Jason Renfro first on the overall board. 65 points on the Stream Boss, and he's also the gifting leader by 2 over Skeptical Fan. It's a battle. In this game, not so much of a bigger battle in MCF than in this Giants-Cowboy game at this moment. Sorry, go ahead. What were you saying?
Probably got 1 yard there on that.
Pollard?
Little.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate.
Outside play. Okay, sorry. I thought Aaron Andrews was speaking on some kind of injury update real quick.
No. He's talking.
Weak blocking on that sweep, right? Yeah, the lunatic. I agree.
Not a good play, I thought, there.
Which is funny because it actually looked like a pretty good play at first. Oh God, bad. Oh, I think his arm got hit or something.
Dak? I looked up too late there.
I don't know. Just the ball. I'm just saying it was a bad pass. I couldn't quite see what happened there, but ended up just blobbing over way to the left of CeeDee Lamb. Now it's a 3rd and 9.
I missed that play. God darn it.
It's all right.
Oh, we're at 28.2, by the way.
By the way, Cooks is still out there.
Yeah, all right. That's good to see.
There we go.
28.2. Much love to the family. We keep growing
Hey, can
slowly
we end the
but
year
surely.
on 30K?
That'd be nice. 30K.
Probably not, but still.
Somehow, maybe. I mean, I have some more NFL shorts coming on, and get more
Deuce?
NFL fans.
No,
that's Pollard blocking. Get open right there,
there
Ferguson.
Come on, Ferguson. Come on, Fergie.
Oh, a yard and a half short, Ferguson.
We were so close.
4th and 1. And are we gonna go for it?
It seems stupid to go for it on our own 45.
I think if the Cowboys want to rest our players, then it's smart to go for it here. It's my point. My thing. I'm just thinking.
Look, it looks like we're going. Oh yeah, we are punting.
All right, it just means that the Cowboys.
Hey, this would be a great time to fake the punt.
Hey, 4th and 2, it is a fake punt situation.
No, when you have Brian Anger, you don't fake a punt. You just go for it.
When you have Bones, when you have John Foster, you do fake punts. So watch out, Wanye Thomas. They're watching. The Giants are watching for this. Boom, bombs it. Great punt. Fair catch on the 10, on the 9.
A fantastic punt again. Like I said, when you have Brian Anger,
beautiful punt.
Why mess around?
So now their offense coming back on the field, which again is providing no fear to our defense. What they are fearing is our defense. So again, I think the Cowboys are just rolling on. You know what? Let the defense get some points for us here. The defense is playing great. The defense is save those points now. Maybe let's get a turnover now. We haven't seen a turnover yet, right?
Yeah, but
a drop interception in the end zone.
One philosophy that hasn't changed that I still do appreciate is we're trying to play turnover-free football.
Trying. We
McCarthy
are down
there.
One.
Yeah, we could have gone for it. Yeah, maybe we could have taken a different chance or whatever. But I'm almost positive, and someone in the chat, please let me know. On that 2nd down play, target to CeeDee Lamb was Dax. It looked like Dak's arm was hit. Or the ball was tipped or something. Because the ball didn't, it wasn't even just like a bad pass. It was like the ball was like, blah, 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 the way that it usually looks when the ball's tipped.
I think that's what Retro's saying in the chat. And I also
Retro said, yeah, what the hell happened there? Are people saying the ball? Yeah, it was a tip ball, said the lunatic. Yeah, thinking that's what I thought. Obviously, we couldn't go back and replay it real quick, but that was my initial assumption as well.
I also think my assumption about this punt is that why use your offense if you don't have to? What I mean by that is this punt is like a 40-yard passing play. And what I mean by that is, let's see what happens in these next 3 plays by the Giants. This could be a turnover right here. This could be something where we get the ball, inside the 20. The offense is set up well, or they are forced to punt again. And if we force them to punt, we should have the ball right back where we had it, where we left off at, before we couldn't make that that we got to a 4th down and 2 and punted. So I think the plan is, let the time run off a little bit. Worst case, we get it back where we started it from. The defense will probably give us a turnover, possibly eventually. If we get that, that's like we just did a 30-yard, 40-yard pass, wherever the interception ends up being. So I think it's almost like let your defense do a little work here. Complimentary football in the sense of point-wise. So we'll see. I don't know. But just some thoughts, guys. I see Raul said pick 6 coming. Maybe so. I mean, it feels like it could come. If this crowd gets loud, this could be the end of the game here. If we can just put the last... finish pounding that nail. That same nail been pounding all game. Pound that shit into the coffin. And then,
let me see. Any love for Outback Steakhouse? I do like the blooming onion.
We're watching that, right?
That's how you said, I don't know if you saw the ad. But I do like the blooming onion, but we haven't been to an Outback Steakhouse in
a while, right? It has been a little bit.
I think, when the last time we went, I think we got a gift card for them.
I know we're going to
For,
birthday.
like, our wedding?
Kobe. Oh, no. Here's Saquon
Damn.
Barkley with the most yards he
He
has.
gets his first down. There's a flag,
hold. There's a hold on the Giants. He just had about a 13-yard run. That triples his yards for the game. But
it's getting called back.
I'm pretty sure it's a hold because he had a wide open hole and on us.
Wow.
Osa, how dare you there? He helped make that hole, I guess. Osa, bad move there on defensive holding because he probably grabbed the Giants' offensive lineman and threw him down. That's usually what that means. Let's see what they called. Let's see if they show the replay there. Not good. Okay, that's our worst play on defense, right? You just saw the worst play on defense. The hole was open and a penalty on top of that. That's what we don't want to see from our defense. So at least we know now what not to want to see. They got Matt Breida and Barkley in the backfield, looking like an I formation now. Now it's not. Now it's a regular look with Barkley as almost like the tight end, and don't know what they're doing. They're trying to
way
block.
Too much time.
They're blocking Mike. He just shoved Jordan Lewis. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's Jordan Lewis got shoved to the ground by number 18. You can celebrate that first down, but that should be an offensive pass interference. Which they remember that's one of the top 3 things they call. It's on us. It should not be on us.
How is it on us?
He might have held him earlier. Jordan Lewis. And look, he was held half the way down the field.
God, this is some cowboy bullshit.
Defenses went to sleep.
It looks like they're discussing it, though. But, yeah, they're going to call it on us. Okay.
Offsetting. Illegal contact and pass interference on them. Yeah. So we had illegal contact. They had pass interference. They offset. They redo the play. They don't get that yardage.
Yeah.
Which is a break for us. Jordan Lewis, again, one of our biggest issues in their coverage. But there was also no pressure.
I know.
You said that. And they left Barkley in there to block Micah Parsons.
Yeah.
They doubled him and just kind of stalemated Micah.
So
but Micah also watch
Penn
Micah.
State buddies.
Micah stays with him here too on purpose almost. He wants to make sure he stays with. Yeah.
Didn't they play together at Penn State, right?
Yeah. They're both Penn Staters.
Yeah.
Here we go, guys. So 1st and 10 again. So that play didn't count, which is a break for us. They're looking at going to run Barkley here. Let's see what happens. They do, and we don't stop Barkley. He gets about a 6-yard gain. Better than the last play, though. Donovan Wilson with a nice tackle there. 7-yard run for Barkley.
It's a small consolation prize.
I guess. Barkley's coming out. Oh, no, they're coming right back. Almost a quick huddle, I guess you can say that was. 2nd and 2. They obviously have a game plan going out here. And again, they got a little. We're coming with our all defense. We got Rashaan Evans on the outside blitzing. No pressure there.
Pressure.
Wide open for DeVito. He's past the star.
There's a flag.
There's a flag. Could be on us. Yeah, it's on us. It's on R45. The flag. Now we're letting ourselves get
Hey, at least having one of those dumb drives.
Holding defense. I mean, the defense fell apart.
Number 2, Jordan Lewis.
2 penalties on him back to back. Man, 19-yard run. The Cowboys fell asleep. And again, this is what happens here with the defense. It seems like now we're like too resting on our laurels. Where's that hunger that we had? Now that we let them get a little confidence.
Do you guys care about keeping that 0 on the board?
This very well could be 28-7, 28-8. And they're not going to take this game off now. Here we go. Can we get a stop this time? No.
We do not.
Micah can't get the edge. Barkley runs for another 20 yards. I mean, shit.
That's it. They're in the red zone now.
Barkley looks like he's hurt.
No, he's tired. He's taking a break.
His one arm didn't come back down, but I hope he's all right. Micah got blocked inside there by Bellinger and just disappeared.
Again, Bellinger did a great job.
Yeah, and he went to the second level, and he blocked Damone Clark, which kept him out of that play from making it there. The Cowboy defense fell asleep. They're on the 21-yard line.
Okay, sorry. Right outside the red zone.
Yeah. We Cowboys have just fell asleep on defense here. Here's Micah, but still gets pushed out to play there.
Some pressure, but not enough.
Nope. He runs for another 10 yards. Another 8 yards.
DeVito's about to get his first touchdown here.
Yep. DeVito's going to score against us. The Cowboy defense breaking down here. And if they just do this all game, we're going to have a fucking spy on DeVito because right now Donovan Wilson would usually use a spy, and we had other guy. I don't see that by Dan Quinn right now. And I see our pass rush is getting fooled into like allowing us to rush to certain parts, and then the quarterback runs around that. And that's the adjustment they made. Where's Micah going to the middle? That's a good adjustment we need to make. We're back to the right side now. Hand in the ground. 2nd and 2 for Micah. Mozzie getting some good penetration. They still get the first down.
We stopped them there finally, but like you said, they still get the first down. So
damn.
Look, at this point, just no injuries. Knock on wood. Barkley, I think you're right, baby. Barkley, I saw him make a bit of a face. He looked a little bit.
He's looking at his right arm. I think it was an issue with his arm.
I don't know if it's his arm. It just looks like his whole side. Like he just looks sore, right?
Yeah, he does.
I don't know.
Like an oblique or something.
Someone in the chat, let us know if you guys are kind of seeing it too, where it looks like Barkley's
now we're
feeling the pain right now.
Now the Giants are first and goal in the 9.5.
Dallas is playing soft, said Jay Palmer on this drive, 100%.
Playing horrible too, not disciplined, a lot of penalties. It's just ugly. They're going to the right. Touchdown.
They got it. That's some
bad defense.
Trashy.
And that's why I can't trust this team. Against the bad teams, we allow this. I understand 1 or 2 mistakes, but 18 mistakes and then allowing this, it's ugly. This is why the Cowboys are not built for the playoffs, guys. I don't care if we win this game eventually by 40 to 7.
I'm not going to sit there and say one freaking touchdown by the Giants means that we're not a playoff team. It's more about the consistencies and the things that we're seeing on this bad drive, right? It wasn't just, whatever. It was a crap ton of penalties leading to forward progress. It was the same guys that keep messing up.
Motherfuckers, man. The last thing you want to do is
soft scheme, soft effort.
The last thing you want to worry about. The last thing you want to worry about is giving these motherfuckers
Hot Boys
boost.
Defense was returned.
It's a flag now, so they might go for 2.
Skeptical fan said, "Quinn, call a timeout and yell at this defense."
Well, now they don't need a timeout. Now you can yell at them. He's up there though. He's up there. Let's see. This might be put on the kickoff. Exactly what I said. The Cowboys are completely falling apart here as far as discipline. They're playing like a bunch of fucking rabid animals right now. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Pushed off?
Maybe someone. Funny. I talked about this. This is something that
it looked like Hankins.
This is something that I think they call a lot. Leverage, which is basically it's like the 4th most called thing they do, and that's on kicks. You fall on guys. You can't lean or help a guy jump. If you try to jump over, you can clip them. If you hit your foot on them and their back, that's called leverage, I think. And also, the snapper, right, the guy who's snapping the ball, the long snapper, when he snaps it for the holder, he cannot be hit in the back of his head. So I think those are 2 things of that's what leverage is. Are you checking? I don't know if you're checking.
Yeah. I was trying to see if they said who the penalty was on.
You said number 90. I thought you said.
No, I said it looked like 95. Hankins.
Okay.
Because he's the last one I saw kind of. Up in there, but...
Yeah, the leverage penalty is something that this refereeing crew does show up on their penalty list. So, unfortunately, they looked for that, and we fucked it up, and we did it. That was a very bad drive for our defense. We allowed multiple penalties, first down type penalties.
Sloppy. I know, but
undisciplined.
That one drive is still not... That's not going to change my mind. You have to imagine that the Giants would have scored a touchdown on us eventually, considering they basically haven't scored one on us in like 2.5 games.
The reason for that 4th down and 2 punt was to stop them. We didn't stop them, and that's the problem there. I mean, the defense kind of, again, 1 or 2 times we get the ball back on our own 20 or 18 or 10. That's fine. This was an entire drive down the field, and I'm not saying I'm concerned that we're going to lose the game. I'm not, but I am concerned about this team being consistent enough, especially on defense. We know that's what really runs the show here in Dallas. So the defense falling apart. What happens against the Niners when they fall apart for a drive, or the Eagles? If you're a real team, you gotta stay. You can't fall apart, not even against the shitty teams. This defense has got, for one drive, got figured out. So hopefully we rebound this a little better. But there's got to be an adjustment now. I got to see adjustment by Dan Quinn. I know he usually does do it. So let's see the adjustment to stop DeVito running around, extending the play, running for yards. And, maybe you got to stop being overly kind of blitzy on defense and maybe hang back a little bit more so you can, maybe make DeVito have to make some tougher passes.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're not getting much pressure from the blitzing. Not this drive.
Dirty South said this game's not over yet. Oh, shit. Barkley, you're right again. There it is. Right. He's getting his right ankle taped up.
I'm not saying this game is obviously over yet. Watch for the onside kick. They're looking like onside kick, by the way.
Kelly Presley's asked. It should be. I mean, they should
onside. It is. No, they're just going to.
Kelly Presley said, what is a leverage penalty?
Like I said,
Is that Dowdle?
It's Dowdle.
Okay.
Hold that ball, Rico.
All right.
So that
Again,
penalty,
we're on the 14.
that penalty cost us like 13 yards.
So, real quick, can you explain what a leverage penalty is?
I did, but
oh, okay.
I mean, if you want to look at the actual definition, I'll look it up.
By the way, Dylan said NFL competition committee allowed it for this year. They'll probably ban the tush push play next year.
They were thinking about it. Listen, a player jumping or standing on a teammate or an opponent to block or a kick or attempt. So again, it's like basically someone lifted themselves up on the back of somebody else and tried to jump up and block it. So you cannot do that. That's
Dylan said yes. Dan Quinn has to face questions, especially after the 14-point third quarter given up to Philly.
Here's Dak rolling out right, dumps it down to CeeDee Lamb wide open. Gets again.
So he gets like
4 yards.
5 yards.
Felt like he could have got more yards there for CeeDee Lamb, but all right. Playing it a little too relaxed, in my opinion. By the way, Seattle Seahawks looking down the field here, dumps it down to the running back who goes number 9, goes all the way for a touchdown. They took the lead over Washington right now. So again, that'll be a team we face in about 3 weeks, and the Washington Commanders in 2 weeks. Thanksgiving.
Again, the Seahawks and the Lions are, to me, remind me of like they're very similar teams. Yeah.
I think the Lions are a little better.
For different reasons.
Okay, here we go. Nice block by 77.
Here we go.
Nice run by Dowdle, spinning in the middle of getting tackled.
And you know what? Just in time, because it's right in the middle of the third quarter. Our offense is, has the ball once more, and we're seeing a lot more of what I'm going to call our secondary players, even though our offense is still out there. We're going to see a lot more Dowdle, expect to see a lot more Tolbert, probably watch Cooks still, get in the mix.
But baby, it's not 28-0. It's 28-7. This offense we're playing our starters here, and we're going to see a lot of them now. Again, that stripe does kind of fuck with me a little bit. I think this is going to be
a drive where we don't see Pollard.
All right, they just showed him on the sideline, just kind of sitting there waiting, but not getting called in. Dak shotgun, another fake run to Dowdle, go right to the outside of Tolbert. There's Tolbert. You called it.
Tolbert gets 4 or 5 yards.
Yep. So now it's again 2nd down and 6.
That's fine. That's all we have to do.
Exactly.
Keep moving the chains.
That's
moving down the field. If we're getting 4 yards every play, that's fine.
First down throws.
By the way, Kayvon Thibodeau is out with a concussion. Deontay Banks is questionable with an ankle, and Cordarrelle Flott is questionable with the shoulder
injury. He's the one with the pick, Flott.
Yeah.
The other 2 guys, the guys I talked about this entire week about being their better players.
Thibodeau with a concussion? Ouch. Yeah. I didn't even notice that.
Number 5 is no more for them. Dak under center. Pitches out to Rico Dowdle. Should have some space here. Gets about a yard.
Gets like 2 yards.
Yeah.
1 yard, you're right.
Biadasz. Let me see. You all right?
Yeah, he's fine.
I know. They usually the linemen stay on the ground a little bit longer, make sure everyone gets off on them, and then they get up. But
I know. He looked like he took a bit of a bigger hit there.
So now we've got 3rd down and 5 here. The question is, it's makeable. We cannot get... This is actually a very big play if you want to kind of end this game in a sense of like getting this drive moving. Because if we're gonna go for this on a 4th, we're not gonna go for this. So it's time to get this play converted. I think Gallup is a little bit too close, or is that C is a little too close. His toe is on that line, but it's close. The ref said he's all right. Dak looking, maybe Dak should run. Dak going down the middle of the field. CeeDee Lamb again. Beautiful play. That's what I needed, the conversion. That's what I needed, the conversion. That's what I needed, the conversion. We got the conversion. And it's the 1-2 punch, and love.
Cowboys.
Dak to CD, baby.
Oh.
And again, Dak could have led him down the field more. Oh, he could have been running. Shut the fuck up. That was a beautiful pass in the opening of the middle of their intermediate defense. Really, if he had thrown it farther down the field, it would have been endangering CeeDee Lamb for a hit, exposing his ribs. Perfect pass by Dak. Beautiful route and run, catch by CeeDee Lamb. We're on the Giants' 41-yard line. We need to put this fucking shit in the end zone. Let's go. Pollard in the game. Pass protecting in a shotgun to Dak's right. Dak's flicks himself 1 second. Snap it. We do. Right before the game, Dak looks down the field. Goes for the end zone. Right side to Michael Gallup. Yes! Touchdown, baby.
What
yes!
play!
Gallup. Touchdown to the right side.
Man.
Touchdown. A bomb.
First target.
Woo! TD for MG13, baby. That's what I wanted to fucking see. And we got to see more Gallup.
Just when he thought he was out, they pull you back in.
That's what we wanted to see. Dak, beautiful plays here. Touchdown, Dak Prescott. Touchdown, Michael Gallup. Play. That was a great drive for our offense.
That was a beautiful play.
Very important. How important was that 3rd down to convert?
Great blocking, by the way.
Yes. And exactly what we need to do. Gallup finally gets a chance out there. I said you got to get the ball up there. Get him a couple chances. Not him, but anybody deep. And that's what we did. 34-7.
Dylan said another body catch.
Hey, that's the way Gallup catches the ball. As far as those that's kind of a Gallup type play. I guess that's the way Gallup almost always does his catches when he beats the guy. When he's had to go up for it, he uses obviously his hands. never missed again. 35-7.
All right, now I believe the offense will probably rest.
Again, he almost dropped it.
Depending on what the defense does.
Gallup
That's why the Lunatic is saying that.
Yeah.
Another body catch. Like, we got to...
I don't think that he could have had a hands catch on that one, though. That might have been chopped down and fumbled it away. So he got it through, caught it. Again, I agree. Maybe a receiver should go and get that, but that kind of is his play there, going deep, and the ball's coming in low like that. So anyways, I feel you, though. Chancey... at least we got. It's more about this game extending the lead here and targeting some of our guys that have been less targeted this year. There we go. We got to see Brandon Cooks. We got to see a lot of targets and great plays from him. CeeDee Lamb always gets targeted. He's the man. And then you got now finally Gallup involved in this thing in a big play situation. Will we see Tolbert? I think from now on, you will see more
kind
Tolbert.
Of rolling back, since we were talking about the defense before that, and I had mentioned the Lunatic saying, like, Quinn has to face a few questions, especially after last week's game to Philly.
Mm-hmm.
Cat 52 had responded to that, basically saying Quinn isn't on the field. Sometimes the players just fuck up. Like,
that's true.
It's not always Dan
He's
Quinn and the
them.
defensive scheme. Sometimes it is just player execution, but on the defensive side. So
yeah, I agree. And that's where I think
Cat 52 said, I've seen players catch with their legs. Just catch it. Oh, that was funny because I'm just picturing someone like with their legs like
they
that,
have.
Like.
And listen, not like that.
I know, that's why. That was the first thing. Yeah. That's why I said. I'm like, when I first thought of that, I was just like, oh, catch with your legs, like you're catching with your feet.
Right now, I see Azteca saying backup time. I wouldn't say that yet. I still say
that's why I said it depends what the defense does here.
Yeah, exactly. Defense can really can get this thing stopped here. 4th down, stop, turnover, or whatever the fuck it is. We need to get the ball back. I think the offense then gets one more drive, and then ends it, and that's it. We get up, whether it's a field goal or touchdown. I think one more offensive touchdown, or or if the defense gets a pick six, of course, or if the defense can get a turnover, we get the ball back. You put your starters in, and then just slam that last nail, that last pounding, bam, pound of the Giants, and that's it. You got a happy family. Anyways.
Anyway,
only
like I said, now
understand.
Let's see a turnover again. Like I said, the
there
last
you go. Thank you.
We've gotten sacks. We've gotten everything but some kind of turnover, right? It would be nice to see a pick, but realistically speaking, the way this game is going, it's probably more likely to be a fumble.
It should have been already happened.
I know.
On the goal line, we had an interception.
Thomas, let it go.
Yeah. Look. There's no safety there. Rookie corner, is that Trey Hawkins, 37.
Again, taking advantage of matchups.
That was like our view right there for a second.
I know.
Here we go.
Are we back in the stadium?
I know. For a second, I'm like, whoa, transported back and we're on MCF. So, here we go, guys. This is basically, hopefully, the final drive. We need to worry about anything here in a real way other than injuries, which we always worry about. Want to make sure everyone, Cowboys and Giants, come out clean as possible. Brandon Aubrey kicking off. Let's get it out of the back of the end zone. And honestly, this is really one of their few chances to score is to bring the ball out, which they did a couple of times. They did once. They forced it out. The second half, though, what's going on?
The Giant players are fighting amongst themselves.
Both receivers, Sterling Shepard and Darius Slayton, are both arguing on the sideline.
What'd you say? Oh,
yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa. I think I know what he said.
Yeah, what'd you say, friend?
Yeah, he's still going.
I don't think he called him friend.
They're gonna let Sterling Shepard go.
That's crap.
Sterling Shepard's their 4th, 5th, 6th receiver there, so he's gonna be gone if he keeps. He's right in front of Dable too. So, anyways, Hankins went over there. I'm not sure if they call him that or not. Yeah,
they did.
He was over. It was over. It's encroachment.
Offsides.
Yeah, I think it might be encroachment because he went over that invisible line.
The thing is, he picked up his hand before they snapped the ball.
But he went too far in a neutral zone infraction. So I think that's maybe it. Right. So when we talked to Brian Dable this week, guys, he told us this is not going to be a funeral. That's how he started his phone. He said, "Whoops." Cowboys outscoring the Giants 75-7, 40-0, 35-7.
So it's not going to be a funeral. So what is it going to be?
It's a mass.
You're right. It's a wake.
Wake. I'm sorry. Yes, it's a wake. The wake was the first one. This is the funeral. I think he's wrong. Here we go. So they're play actioning. We got to get in. No pressure this time. He's going deep.
It's a memorial.
He's going deep.
Shit.
Interception.
Bland gets the pick.
Yes. DeRon Bland, another one.
Guys, He is officially the NFL scoring leader, I think.
Scoring.
With that.
Interception.
Or interception leader.
At least, I think he's tied with him at best.
I thought 4 took it. Or 4 tied it.
No, we're talking about a record. That's pick sixes we need. Pick sixes.
Okay.
He's got the most interceptions since he's come into the league. DeRon Bland is the winner there.
Go.
And on top of that, he's also...
I guess he heard us on the fumble thing. He said, no, let's get a pick instead.
There's our turnover. He's got at least, at the very least, he's got a tie. I think he's either tied or he's still second.
Oh, boy. Coach is pissed at DeVito.
I mean, there's only so much you can do there. He threw in triple coverage. Bland, the man. He's another one.
But he's pissed.
Fresno
He's like,
State.
you're costing me my fucking job, kid.
Fresno State interception there. Now that we got our turnover, Jalen Hyatt was the rookie. Remember, Robert Prince, our receiver coach, supposedly was caught here. We heard the video, but it wasn't a malicious thing. Supposedly, he's like, we heard you can't run routes. So he was supposed to pay us back. Didn't do it week 1. Didn't do it week 10, Jalen Hyatt. Sorry. Here we go. Now we're running with Tony Pollard, which I don't know.
We're just going to run.
Why is 21 so happy?
Run.
He gained 6 yards on you. Pollard got like 5 yards on him.
He wasn't happy. That was pissed.
Well, was he? Okay,
I mean, that looked like a not a.
Okay, Hyatt. He looks like either he's crying or he's hurt. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I was going to say, it looks like he's trying to spit out some of his teeth or something. I don't know.
Right now, I think the Giants are all losing their mind.
They're losing their composure, for sure.
And Brian Dable is also like, he's got to like...
He, as a coach, looks like he's lost his composure a little bit. He looks a little discombobulated
It's literally a funeral. What's happening? And exactly what he said he wasn't going to happen. Here it is!
There it is.
I felt the burst.
Go Pollard.
There he goes.
Pollard. Ooh,
oh my God, he got flipped.
Pollard.
But you know what? Pollard is, again, another 15-yard run.
That's
he
it.
is...
All we have to do is keep running the ball.
No flags.
The third quarter. Don't make any dumb mistakes. And
a fucking flag. I say it and it happens.
63 Beatish. Yeah, McCarthy is yelling out there. Oh, can't have
you wanna bench our guys and rest our guys? We gotta get this one last drive. This offense is not able to earn it right now.
We kind of do have to put up
one last
40
touchdown.
points on them.
Yeah.
So, give me a second.
40 plus, I would say, right? I mean,
a single tear leaked out of my eye
after that play.
After that play. Hold. After the hold. Oh, announcers are right. Like sometimes the announcers are.
How do we get back to our own 20?
Antagonizing.
Jesus
we went
Christ.
back 10. That's
our
what
own
happens when you go back
19-yard line.
yards.
I just didn't know the interception was so deep, and then that took us back another 10 yards. Now, my God,
such a nice play there.
We were on the 30. Now we're on our own 19. We're gonna run here. Second and 14. Play action. Dak's gonna look deep here. He does. He gets killed. And Brandon Cooks cooking. Let's hope Dak is okay. Let's hope Dak is okay. Dak got cracked in the sternum, in the chest. He's up and he's running. Wow.
He took White the hit there, but guess what? He made the play.
Yeah,
I don't know if that was necessarily necessary.
I don't know if he's 100% though. He took a big hit there by
Look, we're gonna run the ball next.
Leonard Williams.
We're running the ball this next play. It's okay.
I'm sorry, Dexter Lawrence just fucking walloped Dak. But what a pass from Dak to Brandon Cook. What a route by. You saw that in our little pregame, in our little after Brandon Cook scored. You saw us using the video from. Oh man, he got clobbered. You saw him using that same route that you see Cooks running there for that big play. He did that in our little
he's still out
off-season practice. Yeah, Dak's the man.
By the way, no sacks, 4 pressures, 31 dropbacks.
Shit.
Timeout?
False start. Timeout. You're right. It's a
flag on us?
It's a timeout first.
Yeah, we call the timeout.
To help the flag. Because another game almost happening. I don't blame that one that much.
Say what you want. I know, but say what you want. Obviously, our clock time management is, what the
Lions
fuck?
just took a lead. 7 minutes and 30. We want the Lions to lose. 7 minutes and 30 seconds, and they're up 38-31.
I told you the Lions are more mighty than we want to give them. I'm just saying, because a lot of people think that basically...
They're right behind us.
Exactly.
They're not. It's not as much as they're with Seattle. They're way above Seattle. I think they're more close to us, and that's why I think they're.
Have they had their bye week yet?
What's their record?
7-2.
Then they haven't had their bye week.
Okay.
Not yet. So. They have. They're
9 about to be 8-2.
Right. So that's the thing. That's why we want them to see them lose. Either way, got to handle our business, which we are trying to this game. Run to Pollard to the left.
Nothing.
No fucking gain. No 0.0 yardage there. On a 1st and 10 with under 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. So we hope the Cowboys...
We'd like to get a touchdown here. Obviously, even if it's a field goal, we'll take it.
I just wonder, we're not going to kick a 60-yarder, are we, please? Don't snap that record, the extending of the record. Because you want to.
Although we are at home, I could see the Cowboys trying to go for it.
Right now,
it would be like a 58-yarder.
No, right now
it would be a 62-yarder.
61-yarder right now. It looks like. We got Lipke in the game.
We need to get another.
We
need another first down.
Play action, good. Dak's looking deep. He's going deep, and a pick. Oh, almost a pick.
Damn, thank you, Cooks.
Brandon Cooks playing some defense there, knocking the ball out. Thank goodness. That should have been an interception. Dak should have thrown a pick. 360 yards for Dak in 2.5 quarters, or almost 3 quarters. Dak got caught there.
Let me see what happened there.
He should have went to CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb was open.
Yeah, it wasn't even a bad pass by Dak necessarily.
No, a
bad read.
So now it's 3rd and 10 after the gain on the.
I think it's important to call that distinction out, though.
61-yard field goal. So we're going to have to get some yards here to get at least an under 60-yarder. This could be the end of the Aubrey streak. Let's get that first.
Don't jinx my running back.
There it is. Brandon Cooks, big first down and go. Why did Gallup not block?
Go.
Oh, good job there. Brandon Cooks, he's got over 100 yards.
He said field goal what? No.
Dak's got 380 yards plus 385. Cooks got 120 yards receiving right now, a touchdown. Oh, I thought he was going to get another one. Brandon.
Where's Gallup?
This is how you use. Thank you for finally. This is what we wanted to see, baby. I'm almost in tears.
I don't see how Gallup was supposed to block there. The guy got right past him.
I know, but he didn't want to. I didn't even want to give him a blindside block, and that could be a flag. So that was actually smart. But I think that Brandon Cooks, man, we found a way of getting him intertwined. 392 yards for Dak. Will he get to 400?
Now it's 1st and 10 on the 12.
If Dak throws a touchdown, he gets over 400 yards in this game. And it's a throw. It's going to Tolbert. Tolbert misread there. Tolbert should have went for the end zone. That's a.
Yeah, it looks like
Tolbert.
Yeah, it looked like that was, like you said,
Tolbert fuck up there. Brandon Cooks, 9 catches, 173 yards.
Hey.
CeeDee Lamb, 8 catches, 130 yards, and a rushing touchdown for him. Cooks has a touchdown.
Dak's 25 for 33. Like you said, he's just short.
392 yards.
Yeah, if he's going to get 400 yards, it's got to be here in a pass. Otherwise, because he's getting benched after this.
For a 400-yard game for Dak, another one, that's like the record as far as since he's been in the league. Here we go. Again, against the bad teams, he does get those 400 yards. But he did against the Eagles, too, last week. Almost got 400. 2nd and 10, looking to the end zone. Dak looking, throwing, red zone, touchdown! CD!
And there it is, guys.
Receiving touchdown. A flag, though. Fucking shit. We can't ever. This is the 4th out of 5 touchdowns. 4 out of 6. There was a flag at the play.
And they're not putting the points on the board, so it's definitely on us.
It's a hold. Yeah!
Oh!
Cowboys touchdown!
Contact on the defense.
Hell,
it's a touchdown.
Blowout as predicted, as expected, as had to happen. Cowboys up at that 41 points range. Hey, they got in the 40 burger, guys.
There we go.
For those people that are hungry for the 40, you got it.
I am hungry for a 40 burger. I think I know what we're having for dinner tonight.
Burger.
40 burgers.
Yes, we got some burgers ready.
Oh my God, can you imagine 40 burgers?
We're going to get 40 burgers.
The burgers better be this size. They got to be medallions.
They're going to be nickel or quarter sized. Here we go. Again, Brandon Aubrey up. The ball is held down. And guess what?
Never missed again.
Never missed again, Brandon Aubrey. Now, the streak doesn't extend, but he never missed again since that first miss of the season as an extra point.
This is not a field goal game.
Now you bring in your backups. Not a field goal game. Now you're bringing up your backups. By the way, 100-yard or more receiving games. Longest streaks, Michael Irvin has 7. CeeDee Lamb now has 4. Tied with Terrell Owens, 2023, 2020, 2007. He's some great company.
And guess what? There's still a lot of ball left to play in this season and hopefully beyond, right?
There's no reason why, especially the next 3 weeks, that CeeDee Lamb should not have over 100 yards every game. Let's be honest. And now that they're starting to try to slow him down, double him, like I said this at the beginning of the year, there's a video that I put out of CeeDee doing some offseason stuff. I said the goal for CeeDee Lamb is not to be the top receiver for the Cowboys. It's to be the top receiver in the NFL. And I said I think he'll be challenging the top spot and be in the top 5 if things go, I think, the way we're going to play. He's been consistently
in the top 5 basically since we started waking up our offense.
I'd say after the first 3-4 weeks.
That's what I said. Like, early on, like we all knew our offense had a slow
start. Still had some good games in those games, but it wasn't like now. He's demanding double, triple team. Everybody's eyes on him.
Again, the Dak and CeeDee connection, it's like you feel like you could see Dak with his eyes closed going like this.
Yes.
And CeeDee Lamb with his eyes closed
I see CeeDee Lamb being the guy like we used to rely on with Romo to Dez, to Troy Aikman with Michael Irvin, with Roger Staubach and Drew Pearson. Now you're seeing the 88 come to fruition. And this is last year he woke up from being a kind of a guy trying to make it.
No more security blanket type of shit in Dallas in the sense of like, and there's nothing wrong with having a secure guy, but it wasn't necessarily safety,
got your
blanket, playmaker, right? No. This is playmaking. You got your consistency.
The guy who demands coverage now. Every play, at least all eyes on him. Now we got a guy everyone's got to be on alert for, and that change. That's why you get guys like Brandon Cooks open.
Justin Crow said, "I believe CeeDee Lamb is close to breaking an NFL all-time record."
I think that I don't know which is that record though for receiving 100-yard games.
I was gonna say like most 100-yard games or most
in a row,
consistently good games in a row or something.
If he gets close, man, Micah's been a little
Barkley does
off
run
there.
for a first down there.
But this game is pretty much good to go. We just got to make sure no injuries. And again, I say on defense, let's still see us kind of keep the score at 7. Keep it single digits.
Backups. Tell your mom and family I'm playing soon. Man, sorry, my eyeball's like watering.
Right?
I want to make sure I'm not leaking on stream.
Oh,
sorry.
Unleakage.
No, it's fine. I know.
So here we go. So we got the Giants kind of playing a lot of bunch formation, tight, trying to get a little their run with number 17 on the outside. Good job by Donovan Wilson, but no tackle. Slows him down enough for Dorrance Armstrong, Malik Hooker to finish the playoff there.
Some teamwork.
Yeah. Now it's first. That was first. That was so a second down now, but I'd say about 10 still for the Cowboys with 40 seconds to go before the end of the quarter.
Micah can get a sack here.
I know it looks like Micah's playing a different kind of situation there. Like he's not even playing.
I like the fact that we've seen a lot of Micah at linebacker in this game. Like I said, I think it's an easy way to still have that Micah impact without having Micah take those D-line
and a
hits.
sack. Dorrance Armstrong gets that sack. It's done.
Guess who sacked?
Sacked again. That's Tommy DeVito.
Guess who sacked? Tell his mom.
Again, Dorrance Armstrong getting a lot of sacks in 2 years. Trade bait? I don't know, because now he's going to be out of his contract after this year. So either way, Armstrong playing a solid
to me,
role.
Armstrong is one of those players that I don't think he'll be back because of money situations, because of other situations. But that does not mean that he can't give us contribution now. And don't forget, compensation picks. We got to start playing that game again.
I wonder how much
Armstrong fits that category. I'm going to go ahead and take this quick little 30-second break at the end of the third quarter to just refill my water because I'm completely out. And by the way, guys, don't forget. Fourth quarter. You're getting close to the last chance. You can hit like, subscribe, or hit that notification bell.
1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth quarter.
I declare it.
Hit your likes. Hit your thumbs up, guys. Hit the notification bell. If you got to be subscribed to do that.
Yeah, you do.
Subscribe. Keep growing the channel. We're 1,800 away from 30K. Will it happen? Who knows? Either way, we're repping that star for everything, no matter what happens.
By the way, thank you to everybody so far today who has dropped the love and shown the love. Right, there's a back and forth battle there to kick things off by Jason Renfro and Skeptical Fan and the membership side.
SnugX is running the boards here when it comes to last week. Sponsor of the week, back-to-back, 12 weeks of Cash App King. But Stanley Smith is now the Cash App leader, trying to break that big streak. And hey, by the end of the game, shortly after, if Snug is nowhere to be found, the streak has been broken, and Stanley Smith will take it if he holds it down. So right now he's in the lead there. Marco Seppian, again, Stanley Smith dropped some love today. Marco Seppian dropped some love. The Q man, Justin Quarles, he dropped some love. Always appreciate the OG. And then the battle between the two best guys on the board. You got Skeptical Fan, who's the gifting champion, truly humbled, much love to him, versus Jason Renfro, who's, by the way, the stream boss, but also leading by 2 in the gifting board over Skeptical Fan. We'll see who wins that. If does the streak continue for Skeptical? Does Jason take his crown back? We'll see. He was the champion 2 weeks ago. And then the overall board, we had Stanley Smith start off there in first place, but man, there's been a lot of battles, a lot of backs and forth, And then we had Jason Renfro in that battle with Skeptical Fan in that gifting board. They're also battling for the overall board right now, not far apart, separating first and second place. We'll see what happens. That's for the sponsor of the week. Also, right now, the streak is in danger there for SnugX. Anyway, I want to go through everything.
By the way, a really cute thing I just saw now. Des Bryant tweeted Dak and CD. Oh my god!
Who?
Des Bryant tweeted Dak and CD. Oh my god! Like, way to go, guys!
Yeah.
Showing him some love. Tammy, I wouldn't say Micah's done nothing today. He's had great pressure. I think he had half of a sack.
No, I don't think it went to him.
No,
I'm not sure. No, but he created those sacks, and I also think that Micah Parsons hasn't got you the stats for sure.
Yeah,
but
he doesn't have the flashy ones.
But I think the Cowboys are kind of doing different things with Micah to maybe give him some rest while playing in the game too. Like you said, more linebacker. This wasn't
as much of a Micah Parsons.
Yeah. He's playing more linebacker
game.
snaps, and here he's kind of playing. You don't know who's going to go in there because you got Dorrance Armstrong. This is your Daytona 500. It almost looks like it's on us there.
Yeah, but
good job. That Micah's unrushed. Nowhere to
Great
go.
pressure.
That was 30-11.
There you go. That could not have happened without Micah.
Yeah. 30-11. Now it's 14-11, and the Cowboys get the ball back after this punt. So Micah, again, that was his best rush of the day, really, right there. Really got through there with some
But again,
authority.
he has not rushed much today
Overall,
in general.
right.
That's the point.
Right. And I want to see him more inside. Look how, it's incredible. They're knowingly going to double team him, and they still can't stop him. He was so fast. He gave a move that just rocked the guy.
Even I have to give credit to the Giants player because I can't remember who it was, but someone did, like on one of Barkley, on that touchdown drive, Micah got stopped.
Well, but it was Barkley that hit the block, actually. Here's Deuce Vaughn. Damn, don't like that chance by Deuce Vaughn. But he gets tackled. It was a punt. They went from one end to the other end. Cooper Rush is on the field now.
Yeah, as we expected.
Yeah, CeeDee Lamb's still out there, though. Rico Dowdle's out there, but you got Chuma Odoga. You got our offensive.
At least they're giving the backups a chance.
Listen, you got guys out like Tyron Smith, giving a little rest. You got guys out like Zach Martin. So you're going to see TJ Bass.
You saw Dowdle, so I'm assuming Pollard is also done for the day. Although, the wear and tear on running backs is a little different. I think CeeDee Lamb is there. He's more of a decoy.
I think he's there to help Cooper Rush in the offense.
I just said they're still there to help the offense, but I don't think the targets are really going to go to CeeDee Lamb. Again, I think they're going to go to the other guys.
I think the reason why you leave CeeDee Lamb out there is because you can go to other guys, but I also think that
you still have CeeDee Lamb.
If he is, how does he help by drawing everybody onto him? That's going to get other guys open. So
I know.
I don't think it's about, like you said, I don't think it's about using the ball to get to him. But if you ever need to find someone for sure, you throw it to CeeDee Lamb and you give him a chance, right? So
by the way, are you guys feeling the Christmas cheer? Are you feeling the holiday?
The Thanksgiving is building up, right? Thanksgiving's building up.
I guess I'll go ahead and ask the chat. Are you guys the type to kind of skip right past Thanksgiving and go straight to Christmas, or do you like to, percolate on your turkey? So you let me know. Cap52 said, keep Deuce on the sideline and get someone else for kick return and punt return. Justin Crozak said 88 still in the game. He's about to get that record. There you go. So what's the record, Justin Crozak? Can you let us know what record it is he's trying to break?
I know he's already got a lot of records.
Is it like most yards in first 10 games or something by a receiver?
No, that wouldn't be it, baby. The other guys have many more yards than him right now.
I'm literally just spitballing here because I don't know what record it is.
I want to know. I want to know what the record is. Let us know.
So, because Delutic is asking, why is 88 out there? Mary Albert said, I'd like to see Lance playing. Unfortunately, he isn't active. Remember, guys, we are never going to, as much as some of us might want to occasionally see a little bit of, seeing Trey Lance is always going to be a bad thing. At least for now, because if we're seeing him, it means Dak.
Well, but I'm with Mary Alvarez, though. It would have been nice to have him not inactive today, and then seeing him be able to go in now to the game. Like, now's a great time to see, not Cooper Rush. Now's a good time to see Trey Lance. Now, the only thing I can say is maybe he's just not ready yet to really take on that kind of situation yet. I don't know. Maybe he could, and the Cowboys just wanted to save that special team spot and make sure we use some. But again,
I'm going to say the thing that I always say.
Mm-hmm.
It's similar to the reason why we keep seeing Michael Gallup in certain situations, or Brandon Cooks, or whoever. Cooper Rush is the guy that we paid to be our backup quarterback. Now, I know it's not like we're paying him a lot of money or whatever, but I just don't think the Cowboys see a need to have Lance take any snaps.
Here's the way.
Why do it when that's what?
Here's why I say do it. You can see where he's at, and also Jerry Jones cares this time more than about Cooper Rush. He cares more about having his big pickup look good out there.
I know, which is why you're not seeing him. I don't think he wants him to go out there and look bad.
That's why I think he's not ready. If he's ready, he would have been out there, in my opinion.
Look, my point is, Trey Lance is not for this year. I think that's probably the easiest way to sum it up. You're probably not going to see week 17 or 18 or whatever.
But I want to see him active for a game so we can see him in this situation.
I think the only chance we might have is if we've already secured our playoff situation in that last game.
And it means
against
nothing.
The Commanders doesn't mean anything.
Well, we'll see. Right now, we're not getting. We're going to say
Second
Cooper Rush.
5, by the way. CeeDee Lamb got a little 5-yard pickup.
Cooper Rush going outside again.
Another little CeeDee Lamb pickup for the first.
CeeDee Lamb should have went for that first rather than dance.
He tried to make a move.
He does that a little bit too much. I think he dances a little too much and tries to hope he's going to use whatever to get a first.
CeeDee Lamb out of there. He's taking too many hits on those two little dumb
I think he just walked away there. But again, now we got Rico. It's 3rd and 1. Let's just run the ball up the middle.
Yeah, run the ball to Dowdle.
Let's get the first. Dowdle has that oomph. Let's go. I think who is that? 83, Jalen Brooks. You got Gallup in the game. You got Schoonmaker in the game.
Yeah, I think CeeDee Lamb wanted to break whatever record it was with those few yards.
I don't know what yards. It was receptions.
Jerry Rice or Randy Moss holds the record.
The reception record there? It was a reception or yardage?
Maybe it is that.
3rd and 1 here. We got Schoonmaker going out. Cooper Rush looking right. Going inside. Is good.
He got it.
Jalen Brooks, what a catch.
Way to go.
7th round pick.
Dude, I know Seabass is feeling hype right now.
Listen,
Thank you, Jason Renfro, with the $1 holler there, by the way. CD Lamb is the first player in NFL history with 10-plus catches and 150 yards in 3 straight games.
Woo, that's the longest streak.
That's the record that he wanted.
Longest streak in NFL history. Woohoo! Much love to CD Lamb and much love to Jason Renfro, who dropping that $1 holler said, "Go Cowboys." Hell yeah. Much love to Jason Renfro. Appreciate you and always go Cowboys. I also think that, again, great. Jalen Brooks has like 3 or 4 catches in this game. Looking damn good.
Really good ones.
Rico bursting for about 2 yards. But, look at this.
Hey, what the hell?
Hoffman's getting thrown to the ground.
No flag, no nothing?
Now, listen, I'm going to be honest. We know Hoffman's a shit starter. So he probably was laying on someone's knee or pushing on someone's back. And he came up innocent.
Said something?
I don't know. He came up and then they threw him to the ground. I don't know why, but it was nice.
I mean, it's hard. Look, even I can call Hoffman a shit starter, but it's hard to see how he was shit starting when he was literally just kneeling on the ground going like this.
Who was he kneeling on? That's the thing. Whose leg was he laying?
Saying, "What did I do?"
Yeah, I think so. Look, week 6 against the Chargers, 7 catches, 117 for CD. 12 catches next week against the Rams, 158, 2 touchdowns. Eagles, again, a huge game, 191. And now this game, another huge
so now
game.
we know why CD Lamb was out there.
Yeah.
Just wanted to go ahead and break that record.
Yeah, so now Cooper Rush under center, 2nd and 8. Lipke under there. Cooper Rush throwing the ball. It's a little bit lateral. Rico getting something out of nothing. Back to the line of scrimmage.
He got nothing out of nothing.
Maybe a loss there of 1. 3rd and 9. Now Cooper Rush actually has to throw the ball down the field.
Sorry, Rush. Your "here we go" doesn't hit like Dak's. Here we go.
Yeah, here we go.
Go Cowboys, Mavericks, hell yeah. Whatever happened to James Washington from Pittsburgh? He's
nothing good. He's
gone.
I don't think he's in the league.
Nothing happened.
Yeah, I mean, that was the replacement of Amari Cooper. Remember that? And we laughed at that. We said, please don't do that.
Get that man his money, said Mary Alvarez. Honestly, the best thing I like is seeing the Cowboys kind of get a bit of their comeuppance because
they're blitzing. Can Cooper Rush do it? He's going down the field. And throws an interception. Now, see, now I'm going to say Dak does that. He wouldn't do that. Bad targeting. No,
but now the Giants are in a position where they'll probably put at least a field goal.
Well, I wanted this to be single digits. This is the only way he goes into double digits is if we give it to them.
We'll see. Our defense can also, do their thing again, cause a turnover.
Giants may not want to, they might want to go for it or something. Well, they don't have a chance in this game. It's over. So we'll see. We'll see who their start. I mean, they're not. Who's their backup? It's DeVito. I mean, he is their 3rd stringer. So can you really go to Matt Barkley? I think they're going to stay with their guys. If I'm the Giants, just stay with your guys through the game and just let them learn.
I agree. There's too much time here in this 4th quarter to just give up.
Yeah.
But now I want to hear all the
Cooper Rush fans.
Yeah.
Cooper Rush is better than Dak. Those guys sound like dumbasses. They're gone. They're long gone. Now they're full-fledged Eagle fans. Anyways, let's keep it rolling here. Oh, man.
I mean,
DeVito almost got tackled, but Barkley breaks it. Oh, that's a face mask. Marquise Bell, I thought.
Not quite, because he didn't quite touch him there. It looked
close. But the point is, Barkley ran for a damn 12 yards there. So right now, time is running. I just want the time to run out at this point, guys. So make sure you get your last comments in, your last thoughts in, your last drops of love in here. And whoever's making that run for the top spot.
Yeah, and Caveman,
thankfully,
I know we were definitely not those fans. I know we were
What?
pretty happy with the CeeDee Lamb pick, especially considering how we basically scooped them up from under the Giants.
Screen.
Or the Eagles.
There it is. The Marquise Bell sees the screen. Great stop. Osa and...
Too much slipping and sliding there.
Osa and Marquise Bell. That looked like Barkley went down with nobody touching him. I hope he's all right.
I think Barkley just...
He's all right. He's a little limping on an ankle, though.
Yeah, he's got to come out.
It looks like the knee twisted bad there, and then he went down. I just hope it looked like more of now it's ankle.
Honestly, the Giants need to be like some kind of a case study.
Oh, he tripped himself.
Yeah, the Giants need like some kind of like specific like NFL study out to figure out why they end up hurt more than basically any other team.
It's not just their field.
No.
Because Saquon Barkley tripped himself. He hit his tippy toe into the ground and kind of tripped himself. Fell back on his leg. He could have twisted something or tore something. I think he managed to be okay.
Did they sell the future?
Oh, I thought Damone Clark had a chance there.
Did they sell the future health of their players for those Super Bowls earlier?
Which ones? The back of
Giants?
Eli?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Just saying, like, we'll do anything. We'll sacrifice anything.
Kathy
okay.
too said Saquon made of glass Barker.
Oh, no.
Mary says she wants a 50 burger. Like Cooper Rush. Maybe we get a pick 6 by the defense.
I think at this point, the best we can hope for is
49.
just keep it 42-7.
I'll say 49-7. And pick 6 right here, 3rd and 15. Let's go, Cowboys. A sack 6. A fumble strip sack.
Hey,
6.
that would be great.
Let's go. Micah's going to play that B gap this time. They're rolling it
there.
out. Doesn't matter. It's pressure. They make the catch, Slayton.
Yeah.
And it's 4th
like
down.
4th and 8.
7-8.
Yeah, 4th and 7.
You go for it if you're the Giants?
4th and 15, sorry. Wow. That looked a lot.
That was behind
a
the line.
lot more yards.
That's behind the 5. That's behind their at the end zone. That's the first down marker.
Is that even a catch?
They're going to kick the field goal. Bullock is going to kick it. They're going to get in double digits.
Well, miss it.
Unless we block
it.
Yeah, remember that? Block 6.
No dumb penalties.
Block 6. Let's go, Cowboys.
Yeah, he's probably not going to miss this.
You stuck. Yeah, there it is. Double digits.
There it is.
It was bound to happen. 2 mistakes by our offense.
We're still up 32 points.
Are we bitching? No. It's all right.
No.
It's all right.
Especially, Cooper Rush. What are you going to do?
Cooper Rush, Cooper sucks.
Leverage, Sam Williams. Leverage. Richard Sky said, I would have just run the ball. Let me see.
Cooper flush.
Caveman said, backup quarterback is probably the hardest position to play. You come in cold many times. The game is out of hand already. A good backup is hard to find.
I agree, but Cooper Rush threw into a triple team there. That was just a bad decision. I don't care about coming in cold. You're a quarterback.
It's more about the fact that at that point,
yeah, I know.
We should have just been running the ball. More or
probably
less, 3 and out.
I mean, yeah, exactly. You don't want. I mean, again, you leaving. I guess CeeDee Lamb got the record.
Yeah.
But the point is, outside of that, there's really no need to really attack down the field anymore. Just run the clock out.
But at the same time, similar to that, we keep saying it about all the other players. Why not Cooper Rush? We're up by this much. This is the time to let him, air it out a tiny bit instead of waiting for those game time moments where you're coming in cold and you're dealing with all that, and then next thing you know, you're hoping that Cooper Rush is supposed to go out there and just dominate.
Yeah, exactly.
No. So, but yeah, probably not the time to get too pass happy, right? It's all right. Let's see some deuce gameplay. Honestly, at this point,
I agree.
Let's go ahead and let pretty much everybody get their chance to touch the ball. Think of it like old school. Pee-wee flag football, where you got to make sure everybody gets a chance to
touch the ball, right?
Touch the ball. Everybody gets a chance to touch the ball.
I got some shout-outs coming here in a second, baby.
Which is funny because I think we did a pretty good job of making sure that even on those 1 play, 2 plays where everybody has to touch the ball, we took advantage. When we were up by this, guess what? Those guys that never touch the ball, they touch the ball all the time. Mixed in with your CeeDee Lambs and your Fergusons, so to speak.
And what about your Jason Renfro's and Stanley Smiths? You know why?
Yeah, I think I know about them.
Jason Renfro dropping $3.60 holler in the Cash App.
A 360 win by the Cowboys, the way we're headed.
Yeah, another 360 win there for us. And Jason Renfro second on the Cash App board. SnugX got that streak. Who's going to break that streak? It's going to be Stanley Smith if this holds up. He dropped another $10 holler.
Oh, Stanley, much love.
And a huge go Cowboys as he has control of the Cash App board. SnugX, I think he's hanging on in 3rd place right now on that board.
Yeah, it's going to be nice to be able to celebrate hopefully another victory Monday here in about
for our Cowboys.
8 minutes. It almost feels like this game is too much time left.
Yeah, it's just about our running. Again, 10th career game with 400 pass yards for Dak. I think that was a record, right? It said something like it's been a while since that's happened.
So, yeah, I did see. Oh my God, sorry, I was waiting to see. Guys, you have almost 9 minutes left.
Sit along and enjoy it, guys.
I know.
We could do shot time. I'm just joking.
Dylan excited to think that the G-Men may have Daniel Jones for 3 years because his 3rd year has an injury guarantee, and the ACL, is tough to come back from in just the 1 year.
There is a way they can get out of it, though, but yeah.
It's still, the point is they lock themselves into a very costly situation to get out of or stay in. It's a lose-lose at this point. So, fuck the Niners. Always fuck the Niners. Honestly, that's the only thing that would have been nice,
Yeah, I know. But the Niners couldn't. They just walloped the fucking Jacksonville Jaguars, unfortunately. He has 2 rushes, by the way, 17 yards on a touchdown for Dak Prescott on top of that 400-plus yard game. But again, great game. I love it. I know it. It's great. But also keep in mind,
Dak gets tripped. He only gets 3 yards.
It is the New York Giants we're playing, guys. Remember that. Dak did what he's supposed to do against the shitty Giants. So, anyways. Point is, that's the upcoming schedule. They're showing it on the screen.
Dead money either way, Mary Alvarez.
Yep, exactly. Listen, we get next week on Fox. Carolina Panthers, I mean, they got one win. We should throttle them. We should. Yeah, their thing is keep pounding. You get the theme for next week. Keep pounding on those fucking Panthers until they're executed, until they are put to sleep, until they give them anesthesia.
To me, it's almost a guarantee that there's two positions that we get next year, which is O-line and quarterback.
There's Rico breaking through for a couple extra yards there. Now it's 3rd and 5. Around 3rd and 5, 3rd and 4 for the Cowboys. All right, go ahead, baby.
No, I'm just saying that there's two positions I 100% guarantee you'll see the Cowboys draft next year. O-line and quarterback. One, O-line, depth and necessity. Right? Quality and necessity, I should say, because we're not going to wait and go that deep. And two, agree with you on the quarterback, but it's also need and depth on that one. Again, Cooper Rush is out. We have Trey Lance here waiting on the sideline, waiting in the wings, and then whoever we draft is going to take Trey Lance's spot.
Cooper
That's
Rush
my
out
mind as
right
far
now.
As the
Shotgun with Rico Dowdle back there. Tolbert in the slot. Cooper Rush going 3rd and 4. Down the field for Gallup.
Woo!
Gallup!
He gets it!
A handsy catch there. Woo! He went up and got it. That was a more handsy kind of catch. And you see the tummy grab.
Look, Mom, all hands.
Great job there. This time against Darnay Holmes on the other side. Darnay Holmes, number 30, and getting wrecked the whole game. Remember, he was celebrating on special teams, number 30. Boy, it's been a bad game for him since. Cooper Rush, nice pass down the field. Greater effort by Michael Gallup to go up there and grab it. MG13, touchdown on a big play. Another big play there for just the backup fun. Now from our own 20, now we're on the Giants 40. Shotgun for Cooper Rush. A run to Deuce Vaughn, and he loses 2 yards.
By the way, remember, when we say draft a QB, think a Dak Prescott-esque type pick. I'm talking a day 3, 4th round pick or something like that.
But that's what we just gave up. We just gave that up for Trey Lance. That's our day 2, 3, day 3 round pick. It's already been done.
So it'll probably be an undrafted guy or something. My point is,
or 7th rounder.
We're still going to make some kind of effort to get a quarterback from this draft class.
I think Trey Lance is the quarterback that we got from this last draft, in this upcoming draft. By the way, again, I want to reiterate, lost 2 yards. Deuce Vaughn is in the game. Lost 2 yards. We got all the rookies now. We got Tolbert and we got Jalen Brooks.
Now we're
we got Deuce Vaughn.
Out. Deuce is still back there.
Schoonmaker, play action. Cooper Rush dumps to the Deuce. Come on, use those moves now, Deuce. Boom, boom.
Hey.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Deuce. A yard short of a first down, but got 11 of those 12 yards back.
And fought for them.
And by the way, here I think people don't understand.
Just because you're little doesn't mean you're not strong.
I don't really want to see Deuce Vaughn playing like the typical running back situation. He did not in the NFL. He's not fast enough.
If you use him like a typical running back, you're basically wasting.
Get the ball in his goddamn hands on the pass, and he in space will dominate against corners, against safeties, against linebackers. He will make them run to the ground, and he'll get the extra 3-4 yards that you won't get from anybody else.
He needs these good looks right now, the same way that Brooks needed them today.
I've been saying this. We want to see him. I want to see him in the red zone. You don't want him on a 3rd and 1. Here we're going to the end zone.
That looked a little weird.
Tolbert over the back. Yeah. Oh man, Tolbert for almost a touchdown from Cooper Rush.
A slightly too bad pass there.
Off.
Tolbert had enough space to try and make it happen.
The Chargers about to win the game at the buzzer. They beat the Lions. The Lions won. I'm sorry. Fuck.
Oh, there we go.
The Lions beat them.
That's good for me.
At the buzzer. And then the Cardinals also win at the buzzer.
Damn.
I took all my losses today real quick, back to back on my picks. My goodness.
I think you lost every single game but one.
I had a horrible fucking day today on my picks. But all that matters, I won.
I think a few went my way
I won this pick. That's what matters. 4th and 1. I got Rico Dowdle, which is, you do run to Rico here, I think. I don't know about a shotgun, which the Cowboys are in.
You're going to have to if you don't snap the fucking ball.
I think we should go right. Ferguson left to right.
That was close.
Cooper Rush going to run for it. And he gets it. First down.
I like that.
There you go. No one ever expects Cooper Rush to run. Boom. I did think they were going to go right, the way Rico was standing.
I agree.
And Ferguson went to the right. Everyone also thought that,
honestly, he looked a little scared when he got up, like, ooh, I got to wait with that one.
Like, I didn't die. I didn't die that time on that real quick little quarterback scamper. We have 29 first downs. They have 8. We have 616 yards of offense. They have 115. We have 157 rushing yards. They have 103, though. They have 17 yards of passing. We have 459 yards of passing. I can't make this shit up. It's a disaster. It's a dismantlement of the Giants. Cooper Rush in the shotgun, looking, going to go to the end. Going back to Jalen Brooks.
Go Brooks,
5,
go Brooks,
10,
go Brooks, go
15 yards to the 10-yard line. Red zone. Cooper Rush, 4 minutes and 30 seconds and ticking. Give me some. Here's what I want to see. Deuce Vaughn. Remember I said that touchdown for Deuce Vaughn? This is when it happens. You know why it happens here? If it happens, you throw the ball to Deuce Vaughn in the screen, in the flats. Give it a Deuce, guys, and it'll be a touchdown.
I almost want to go for 2.
I know, we're not. We're going to go 49 points if we get lucky.
I know.
We may just kick the 3 points if we don't get closer. But it's first and 10. We got 3 shots here to get a first or a touchdown. I think we get the touchdown. We got Tolbert. I would watch for him. McEwen as a tight end now. Rico Dowdle in the backfield. Cooper Rush with Tolbert in motion. It's a quick run to Tolbert, and he gets loss of 2 yards. Yep. On a trickery there, the Giants snuffed out real quick. There's that. I mean, they still have their starters in, although half of them are injured, and that's why they have their same backups in, basically. Mike McCarthy still calling some plays, 3 minutes and 40 seconds and ticking. And, just looking to see if we can put this in the end zone. And I'm telling you, I would love to see number 42, but I was seeing Rico in the game more often. So let's see if they keep Rico. I mean, Darius Slayton looked like he was like in depression mode. Rico's in the backfield. I mean, Rico for a screen wouldn't hurt either there. I think that could get him in the end zone. But let's see. Red zone, issues with our starters, issues with the backups, 2nd and 12. Here we go. It is a Rico run, draw up the middle. Rico with the move. Rico with the run. Touchdown! Yeah, baby. Let's get that shit. Rico with the TDO.
That's my team.
Is that a touchdown? No, 1st and goal. Will you believe this? All right. Well, you know what? Maybe you called Rico. We got a lot of Rico. He's the real deal. You know who's now in there? Oh, Rico's back in there.
You know who needs to stay out there? I was going to say, turn right back the fuck around and give it back
Rico,
to that man.
Rico, turn around. I wanted to see Deuce Vaughn's first touchdown. They went off sides on purpose. I don't know what's. It doesn't matter though for the Giants. It's half the distance.
Yeah.
You might as well give it a Cooper Rush tush push. You run it to Rico, give him his touchdown. Are they gonna? Let's see. Was he down? Down. Yeah, he's down.
Yeah, he's literally. It's
perfect
like,
call by the refs.
Yeah, I agree. Now, and literally by like an inch. Once again, it's a game of inches here, but this time, we'll take that.
All right,
inch.
Either way, well, we know. Listen, give Rico the ball, give him his touchdown. If we run 4 times in the middle, that's all you want to do. Just get the touchdown. Let's get this 49. Let's end this thing. There's no penalties to take us back 5 silly yards. No holding. Nothing. Come on. Just get that 49. Yeah, we destroy the easy teams. I know.
Oh.
Now, we're in a shotgun situation, which is silly. But, all right. Shotgun. We're going to run to Rico here. We do. And Rico is in for the touchdown, baby.
He gets it.
Boom. Let me get the 48 points. We might go for 2. You never know. Put Deuce Vaughn in for the 2-point conversion.
There's a part of me that wants to.
Uh-oh. Rico putting him to sleep.
Putting him asleep.
This is the Giants' funeral.
Goodbye, baby.
What are we scoring on this Giants team?
Rico Suave.
88. It's funny, we got 88 points on the Giants this year. Right as of this moment, 88 points. The Giants have 10 on us this year. 88 to 10 is the point difference. 78 points is point differential.
Let's go for 2 and try out one of those little.
Try Deuce Vaughn.
One of those plays.
Nah, that'd be running it up.
Yeah.
That'd be
I know.
I know you know, but baby, guess who's up? He hit the goal post last week and banked in there. Still hasn't missed the extra points since the first one. And guess what?
He never missed again.
49 to 10.
There we go.
Cowboys are kicking in the Giants' ass. Woo! How about them Cowboys? Damn right.
There it is.
Rough, rugged, and raw. All right. So with only 2 minutes and 14 seconds, unless some kind of real crazy turnover happens,
I think at this point we can go ahead and kick our cleats up, so to speak.
It's time to say goodbye. You know what I mean? We got to be aware. Jason Renfro is going to take down a lot of the boards here. He's got a 2. Okay. He's got a 3. 3 gifting lead right there. The great Jason Renfro says, I want to put this out of reach for a skeptical fan, as he's going to solidify the top spot on the overall board. He's got 66 points in the stream boss, and he's going to take that gifting championship if things stay the way they are here, the last 2.5 minutes of the game, and our stream. He's got the lead across all 3 of those boards. The takeover is real. The only lead he hasn't taken over is the Cash App board. That's Stanley Smith. He's about to take that over from SnugX after 12 weeks of domination. So I think I got everyone covered. Skeptical fan in the battle with Jason, by the way. He's down 3 now on that board. And guess what else? He's got the gifting crown. So he'll have to give that over, pass it down to Jason Renfro if he does hold down to that win. In the next, 5, 10, 15 minutes, we're going to be on stream.
Our Cowboys are looking real happy on the sideline.
It's great. But you know what? This is what we did. We're supposed to do it.
I know.
Celebration ends after this stream ends. For me, that's the way it works.
2 minutes and 14 seconds there.
Yeah, the celebration ends in 2 minutes and 14 seconds. And then we got to worry about the Panthers and whip their ass. Case closed, no exceptions, no ifs, ands, or buts, no trap game, none of that shit. every game is the most important game of the year. Every game is a must-win. And when they came through this day, the Cowboys must-won, and they did. They missed that really had a really bad almost first quarter and then dominated the Giants the entire rest of the game. A couple silly mistakes on defense in the second half, and then we got back. And it was easy. No big deal. We got it. No big win. This is like what we did what we're supposed to do. Good. Let's do this against the Eagles and the Niners. Then we'll be impressed.
No, Mary Evers said we don't quite own New York unless we beat Buffalo too. Like that's
coming
the last,
up, right?
That's the last one.
I'm glad you guys are actually saying this because you know what?
We did beat our score.
Yeah, we did 49-10. It's great.
I don't think Dak is dipping because of spit. He's always kind of.
He
always
dipping.
been a spitter. Like in the sense of like you've always seen him doing that weird spitting
pressure.
thing.
DeVito throwing in coverage knocks the ball away again. A pick six could still happen here.
That's what I said. Like I know it sounds weird, but my point is that Dak has always done that weird spinning thing that he does. It looks like just water.
Could be sunflower seeds.
I think if it was chew, I think if it was some kind of chew. It would look.
But he's
grosser.
a chew type of guy, I think. I wouldn't put it past Dak. I don't know. Let's ask Dak himself. Dak?
I guess. Chill, MCF. Victory Monday.
Victory Monday, I guess. We'll be
Scorpio
Carolina.
said, I'm very disappointed in this team for not getting 50 points.
Well, it's not over yet. This might be a 50 points right here. Let's see what happens. 2nd and 10.
All right, a pick six. Imagine.
I still think it could happen. They're still throwing the ball. I mean, the fumble, a pick six, a colossal hit right there. Wanye Thomas, he went under him.
Again, I appreciate them fighting.
2 minute warning. 2 minute warning. So this is the third down. This is literally the last. If they don't get this play here, they'll probably punt the ball.
And we'll take the knee.
They're gonna punt the ball. So again,
that officially end their misery.
Yeah. So any celebratory shots before we end this?
No,
thing?
we're calling it a night.
Good. Okay. Good. I just want to make sure because this should not call for celebratory shots. This is what we should have done.
If you round the score up, it's technically 50. Said Rare.
Rounding up, we got 50. We got the 50 burger. It definitely got closer to 50 than to 40.
No rounding up in football, thank goodness.
Nah.
Madman said last week at the end of the game, Dallas couldn't hike the ball before the play clock expired, or we would have won against the E-Girls.
Yeah, well, has that happened a couple times?
Better time management in this week, for sure.
The missed blocks, though, you know what I'm saying? That also hurt. There you go, Giants. There you go. That's what happens when you get 89 points to 10 against the Cowboys, because the Giants, plain and simple, they suck. Giants are tiny. The tiny defense against our big D. They're trash. And I've been saying it all week. I'm not just saying it now because I want to put them down. The Vagiants got pounded today. And anyways, guys, and that's what should have happened. 89 points in 2 games. They have 10. Let's leave it at that. That's just domination. They're averaging 5 against us. We're averaging 45 against them. So, go Cowboys. We did what we were supposed to do. But now, I kind of wanted to say, I'm glad some of you guys are saying, Carolina game, the Washington game, and a quick turnaround. It's exactly what the fans, I know we could enjoy this a little bit, whatever. But let's truly go to what's real here. What's the purpose of really enjoying the rest of the season in a real way? We got to win these next 3 games against the Panthers, the Washington Commanders, and the Seattle Seahawks. And again, we win those 3. 5 games to go. 4 of them are tough. 2 at home. Starts off against the Eagles. And that Eagle game would put us in the front runner seat, possibly, going into the last 4 weeks of the season. If we can get maybe in the NFC East, but also maybe the NFC.
Even that Seattle game is one to keep a close eye on in the sense of
Thursday night football. Yeah, but it's not just that though.
But it is one of the
It's a playoff team.
The crap that's been said consistently, and you can't really take it away from us. Is again, we can lay the smack down on the bad teams, but can we beat the good or the better teams?
Right.
And Seattle definitely leans on the good to better side of things than pretty much any of the other teams that we faced this season outside of the Niners and the Eagles. Pretty much every other team.
People say the Chargers too on that one, but
look, the Chargers are more middle of the pack, and my point is that Seattle, if you're putting them somewhere in the Chargers, way on the other
Seattle
side, closer to the Eagles and the 49ers.
Seattle right now is struggling 26-19 against the Washington Commanders, which, by the way, the Panthers we know, but then the next 2 weeks, what do we play after that? The Washington Commanders who are on right now, 3rd and 10 and down by 7, and the Seattle Seahawks, who are struggling against them. So to me, they're more of I don't want to say Rams because they're better than the Rams, but to me, they're more of I would say, kind of like what you were saying, maybe a
1-score game.
A little under the lines.
But that's, to me, is pretty much what they've done almost every time. No, the Seahawks.
Seattle?
I'm just saying, they've laid the smackdown on a few teams, but they hang close pretty much every single time. So even if we do beat them, it's not. I think it's gonna be a similar situation. Watch us be the ones 26, and then with the 19, and then driving
I hear you,
or something.
but I still for the Cowboys at home. The way we're supposed to play, I think we should beat them by double digits. We have been pretty dominant double digits, at home. 10 points, something like that. Now
we'll see. It looks like Jordan Lewis is hurt, unfortunately.
Jordan Lewis.
Is that what you guys are saying?
Lewis
hurt?
Jordan Lewis. Oh,
Scorpio said Lewis hurt?
I mean, I'm not sure about that. You have to check the Twitter world on that. X world.
Yeah, but obviously they're not showing the Cowboy game right now.
Well, the Cowboy game is over. That's it. The game's over, right? We sat in the ball. That's it, right? Or is it 2 minutes? Did they switch over? Is that what they did?
I think so. Yeah, I guess the game is officially over.
Yeah, I thought it ended.
That was a little want ending.
But, I mean, there's no reason why Jordan Lewis...
Yeah, I don't think Jordan Lewis is... If he's hurt, I don't know.
I mean, we didn't see it, so they took it off.
Is it a different Lewis?
It could be that the game's...
I knew it, Cat 52. He said they showed that Dak face from the pass to CD earlier. I told you that face was going to be making the rounds.
They took it off for our local channel, though. We didn't get to see the last plays.
Yeah, we didn't get to see the last plays.
So I will put that up there. But I just want to see the games coming up now. I'm just saying... We handle our business when we get to the Eagles. If we can
Lewis is in the tent right now.
Damn, that's just unfortunate that it happens right at the end of a game. But the Eagles, that game right there is where things will either kind of be set up for us to control our destiny to get that first seed, possibly, or can we even get there? With the next 3 weeks, we got to win. And yes, the next 2 we should win by 20 or more. And then in the Seahawks, it might be 10. But we got to win these 3 games.
Agreed.
And then the Eagles, and we beat the Eagles in Dallas. It sets us up 2 road games. Yes, cold of Buffalo, the warm of Miami. Those are games that will be tough, but are winnable. And then those are real tests for us. And then at home on ESPN, I think it's New Year's Eve or something like this. New Year's Eve weekend, Detroit Lions in Dallas, and that's a big game right there. Of course, if we need to, that last game would be a big one in Washington. But they will be, of course, they'll be done. They'll just be trying to play spoilers if we need that game. That's the schedule looking up. That's really what's important going forward.
Yeah.
We can't lose anybody, and especially when a game that's 49-10, like Jordan Lewis, even if he's been having a struggling season this year. So I wonder if we can go to...
no. I mean, I guess we can go to the red zone, right?
I don't think we're not in the red zone, are we? So I guess you can try to check it and see if you can get anything. I don't even know. But it's not even on now.
Most games are basically over, but...
I'm sure they're just running the clock out. I hope they are. They should be taking a knee.
Is it this? No. I have to go through the YouTube thing, right?
Yeah, just go to YouTube, the app, and it's the first thing there. So we'll see. But I think the game is over, guys. I'm going to put a final here. And we'll run through some more shout-outs, some more comments in the chat.
Yeah,
and then
we're wrapping things up here.
So there you go. I'm going to put that final. We won no matter what. We know this. It's more about the final score. Hey, there it is. Oh, 1:15 to go.
Yeah, we'll actually finally get to see, I guess, the last
minutes of this. There's a missed tackle. Who missed that tackle? My goodness, that was horrible. That's going to cause more injuries by our dumb defense.
That was a joke.
No, I know. I didn't even. Yeah, I wasn't even paying attention.
Let me see. Yeah, 2nd and 4 on Dallas's 46. I think Dallas is 31.
Yeah, they drove a little bit down the field. Here we go. They're going to go back and forth. Commanders.
Here, I guess let me put the volume up. There we go. So
they should go back. Here it is. So now we get to see it here.
Right, yeah, Kelly, they did change it over.
Yeah. So we're seeing in the red zone, 1st and 10. Cowboys get some pressure inside. Gallimore overruns it. DeVito runs the ball here. So, yep, like you get 2nd and what? 2nd and 4?
Well, 2nd and 3, probably. Yeah. We'll give them that extra yard. Watch.
I wouldn't even look at the chat, man.
True, because they're going to be ahead of us. Yeah, he got hurt tackling someone, by the way. Lewis.
Just great.
So it might have been
Why is he in the game? Like, I don't understand why he's in the game. Someone explain that to me. Why is Jordan Lewis in the fucking game?
He's too low on the totem pole to not be out there.
He's still a starter.
Because we don't have depth.
Oh! Washington catches it, gets a touchdown.
He's gone, yeah.
Wow, with 52 seconds, Washington scores. Which, again, when you look at the teams that really bother us, it'd be the Seattle Seahawks over the Washington Commanders.
Yeah, in this case, it wouldn't... It's...
Although the Commanders would be 5-5. You know, it's not bad. And Seattle would be 5-4. Or 6-3 like us.
Look, overall, the point is that Washington faces tougher teams. That it does us good to see the Seahawks get knocked down a peg in this particular scenario. Well, part of that is also because we fully expect to beat them and not have to worry about them within the confines of the NFC East as well.
It would have been nicer to see the to see the fucking Chargers upset the Lions. That would have been a nicer success today. Oh.
By the way, when was the last time that we had an NFC East matchup for a Thanksgiving game? It's been a little while, hasn't it?
The Giants was it last time, right? The Giants last time.
Yeah, but it was a few years ago.
No, I thought we had...
the last few weeks we had like... The last few years we had like different teams.
2 years ago we had the Raiders, but I think last year we had the Giants.
Did we?
Yeah,
okay.
I think so. We wore our
so you know what that means? Next year
we wore
it's
those
Eagles.
Uniforms.
Next year it's the Eagles.
It may have to be because
that would be a good
Washington
one.
this.
But
oh yeah, that's a big
you know
one.
that they don't want to waste such a good game on a Thanksgiving situation when they can pull that out on a Sunday.
That'd be the ultimate Thanksgiving game in my opinion.
I agree
because you see the best on
plucking of the bird. I hope
on a national television stage in Dallas, of course, and you know it'd be probably the most watched game of the season. Like, you know, we had that against the Raiders 2 years ago when we played the Raiders.
It was like the most watched game of the season so far. Yeah, at that point.
I still think it is. We lost. Yeah, I know. Of course, in overtime, good game. I mean, bad game, but we came back and played better at the end there. But I mean, that's when we came back and tied it. It was like 50-47 the final. It's crazy.
Oh, sleep with the fishes. Oh, personal foul on Gallimore. It looks like he was disqualified.
Really?
Really?
That's going to be a finding for him.
Let me double check that because that's silly.
They're showing the Seattle game. So, you know, we'll probably get that. Here it is. So they're talking a lot about the Cowboys and Panthers game. Here it is. 1st and 10 for the Giants, 44 seconds. They're going to try to sneak in another 17 points, 18-point total. Let's see, no sack. Sam Williams getting pressure. Ball's overthrown. Let's see if this is the penalty now.
Yeah, why is nobody talking about this?
Because we're probably behind.
No. I'm not talking about in the chat. I'm talking about in general. Like no one's talking about the fact that the game was still technically going for us. They're just like, oh, okay, since the game's basically over. It's like, come on.
Well, I put final, but because it is a final. Uh-oh. Geno Smith trying to make something happen here for the Seahawks. We're going to watch the end of these here because it is at the... Oh, my goodness.
This is going into...
Man, number 20 just got bludgeoned by 26. They have Charbonnet, the running back, but they have no... Well, they have no... Okay, here it is, 2nd and 10. They're going to the end zone. And I thought if Wanye Thomas turned around, he could have had another chance for an interception. Sterling Shepard, incomplete there. He was the one yelling and bitching at his teammate, Darius Slayton, number 86. What a run. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. And he's definitely not out of bounds. So when it comes to the Seattle play, I know we're talking low and into ourselves here. Fine and coming, says C. Bass, and that is true.
Yeah.
We don't want a suspension from Gallimore. He had a great game, and that's a bad situation.
I don't think he'll get suspended, but he'll definitely get a heavy fine.
So 32 seconds, 3rd and 10, shotgun for the Giants on the 15-yard line, on our 15 in the red zone. Can we get a stop here? Let's see. We got a shotgun. We go in here. Cowboys get some pressure. Can't do anything. He throws it inside, makes the catch, and is a yard short. Israel Mukwamu. It's now, 3rd and what is it?
They're still going for it here.
Yeah, 4th and 1 here. I mean, they're obviously going to go for this.
Just trying to, close that gap.
They're actually calling timeout, the Giants. Just they really want to put points up on the board here. All right, they got to give them some.
Man, we have to drag out every second of this game here. Oh, it sucks that the only way we can watch it is literally through Red Zone because they took it off our regular TV.
Yeah. I mean, this is a much better game, obviously, but I don't really care.
Yeah.
Boom, Seattle trying to win this game here at midfield.
Seattle's midfield.
They have no timeouts, and they got to spike it.
They have one timeout.
Do they? Oh, actually, sorry, they have one timeout. I don't know if that's the right time to do it.
They're using it now.
I would have spiked it.
I think the way they see it is they can spike it in the future, I guess. I don't know. Remember, all they need is a field goal, and they're only one more first down away from that. Yeah. So
4th and 1. DeVito under center, Barkley in the backfield. They're going to try to get this play. They're going to run it to Barkley. They do. He gets the first down. And he gets the first. Looks like he gets the first.
They have one more timeout left, and I'm guessing they use it now because the time stopped.
Yeah. So this basically...
So they use their final timeout.
4 plays left in the game at most. So them try to get a touchdown on us. It'd be nice for them not to get a touchdown.
It'd be nice to get a pick and end this game.
Pick 6.
Yeah, pick 6 on top of that. 2 Deron Bland.
Yeah,
why not?
Break the record. One more breaks the record. Ties the record in the NFL.
Let's break all the records today.
That would tie the NFL record. He gets one more pick 6 this year. Oh, that's a hold on Washington.
Yeah,
number
25.
Flag? No flag.
No flag? Yeah.
Wow. You're getting an overtime bonus here.
Oh, wait, I thought I saw a flag over there.
Overtime MCF bonus.
That could have just been a cleat.
It's bonus for us because this would be over if okay, 1st and goal. Cowboys are loading up inside. They got Barkley. I think it's Barkley. I can't see. No, it's Barkley or Breda.
It looks like Barkley.
Okay, there. No, it's 31.
No,
Going for the end zone. Nice play by Israel Mukwamu, knocking the ball away.
No flag.
Geno Smith on the Seattle gets the first down and more. DK Metcalf breaks tackles.
Timeouts.
They got to spike it here for the win. This is it. 13, 12 for Seattle. 10, 9, 8. They got lined up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. He stops the clock.
Smart.
3 seconds for the field goal, and Seattle's about to win the game and beat Washington. Anyways, here we go.
I have to admit, it is exciting at least.
More exciting as a football game, much more exciting than what's going on in Dallas.
Of course.
But they're still showing the game here. We get to see it. We're not looking at the
exciting
chat.
to see our Cowboys destroy this
Second
team.
and goal. Can we get one more stop? We are getting pressure. DeVito's running, throwing it out of bounds.
Looks no good, so there you go.
Did I predict?
Oh, there's a flag, though.
Did I predict the future with the final score there?
I don't know.
I'm going to change the score. Let me just do this. They still might fucking... There. This is not officially over.
All right,
sorry,
so
guys.
Washington, I think, uses their final timeout to ice the kicker for Seattle. Man, it feels like both of these games are, it's like someone's like extending their last final little play. Like, football is a game of inches, as we know.
And you see the inches there?
Oh, yeah.
If Washington would have knocked that ball down, Washington Commanders...
That wasn't even an inch. That was a centimeter.
Yeah.
That was a centimeter.
It hit his glove, and it still got through.
It grazed it, for sure.
3 seconds in the Seattle game. Our game is still 10 seconds.
43-yard attempt.
Which, again, we're watching our Cowboys, but they're about to kick it. First and goal for the Giants on the Cowboys. Oh, my God, they took it the fuck away.
What the hell?
That sucks. We got to watch their 43-yard field goal attempt, which I guess is more important. Oh, shit. He almost missed it, but he made it, knocks it through. Switch it back to the Cowboy game, goddammit.
All right, so Seattle wins.
They turned the lights off.
Jeez.
Yeah.
They told everybody to go home.
The Commanders are getting demoralized. Seattle is 6-3, but that's a funky 6-3. So I can't wait till we kick them in the nuts in a couple of weeks.
So
move the game back to the Cowboys.
What happened on that Cowboy play? Like, can we check the chat now to see what happened since we couldn't see it?
They
got a touchdown.
Fuck. Shepard scored number 3. They said that he's not celebrating because he knows.
Yeah, Shepard knew not to celebrate. You don't celebrate
look at the
that.
Score. Yeah.
You don't celebrate that.
A gimme touchdown. Well, I guess the score is going to be 49-17. As soon as I took the thing off the screen, it switched in on us.
It feels like a cosmic joke at this point.
I don't care about Seattle anymore. Take it off.
There's somebody in Vegas like screaming their full head off because they had...
Well, they're watching it on some stream, on some screen somewhere.
Talk to Montana said 17 points to backups. Is this really a Super Bowl team? I mean, guys, we had like every single one of our backups.
I mean, this last touchdown don't count. I mean, come on. There it is.
Yeah, on Deshaun Wright.
Deshaun Wright got burned.
I'm pretty sure Lil G can get a touchdown on Deshaun Wright at this point.
6 seconds. That's 17. There it is. 17-49 with 6 seconds. The game is over.
49-17 is still an ass whooping.
Listen, I agree though. This is not. I agree with Montana in the sense that we didn't show it. We just showed what we're supposed to show. We got 49. They had 3 or 7.
I know.
And that was pretty much the game. But the truth of the matter is that the Cowboys have to show it. They can't show it this week. They can't show it next week. They're not going to show it not against Seattle. The only week they're going to show it against the Eagles, and by beating the Eagles, if we can really throttle the Eagles, then people will say, okay, we have a chance again, I guess. I won't believe it to win the playoffs. In the playoffs, we can do that in the playoffs. Then I'll say, okay, this team, they may be able to make that run now. But right now, we're not ready, and not because of the 17 points, bro. Yeah. I'm just shocked about that's false equivalency. No, there's not. That's nothing to do with the way the Cowboys play. The Cowboys played badly in the first quarter and missed a touchdown ability there, and played sloppy in the first drive for the defense in the second quarter, the second drive, and they had some bumps, but.
I think we had 2 or 3 red zone touchdowns today.
Yeah, well, again, this is against a bad team. We did what we were supposed to do.
Yeah,
a very bad team. So we did what we're supposed to do.
52 said, this game shows what Cooks could have been doing all season. McCarthy's a fool.
But the point here is, we got to say, McCarthy could have been using him more, but you know what? It's kind of a good thing we can now incorporate. Now we know that we've seen the ability of getting Brandon Cooks involved. The problem's not Brandon Cooks. The problem is Mike McCarthy, and he seems to have fixed that. What was one of the main things we wanted to see? A little more Rico Dowdle. We want to see more Brandon Cooks involvement, and that's what we got.
The only thing that we didn't see, Schoonmaker got his one and only chance. That's
and fucked it up.
He's on thin ice in Dallas as far as offensive attempts.
Yeah, blocking's great, but as far as getting that ball, I don't, a wasted pick on that side of things. So we got a glorified, guard. I got tackled out there, right?
He's a glorified fullback, let's be honest.
I guess so, yeah, good point.
Anyway, let me go ahead and hit up actually, that basically consider him that. Yeah, he's basically Hunter Lipke without being Hunter Lipke, like a better version of Hunter Lipke. So real quick, Scorpio, thank you for being here. Kelly Presley, Choctaw Montana 808. Of course, Cab52 said McCarthy's running for the playoffs. Justin Quarles, a Q-man, saying that overturned Schoonmaker touchdown last week was robbery. He didn't have full possession of the ball until right before he hit the ground. Should have been a touchdown.
You can't let it in the hands of the ref. That's a Cowboys'
But again,
fault.
that to me is another mark on Schoonmaker.
Yeah, Schoonmaker got to take that a little deeper into the end zone. I know there's a penalty. They missed it.
Yeah,
wow. We got to overcome that shit.
Yeah, Madman, take it easy. Bama fan, much love. Brandon James, of course. We have Jason Renfro in the house. Skeptical fan said garbage touchdown. Yeah, C. Bass, much love to you as well. We have Clark motherfucking Kent, of course. William Burney, Carolina. Hopefully should be another blowout.
It should be.
That's what we mean by expected. Not as much as the Giants, I'll give you that.
I'm going to say, we're going to probably throw up 30-plus points. They shouldn't get into the double digits. Like I said about this game, we allow those last two scores. Whatever. Give me scores by Cooper Rush on that last drive, whatever.
Of course, the Lunatic. Let me see who else.
You guys are cracking me up. We allowed 7 points in this game in reality, and the other points were garbage time points. Let's be real. So, yeah.
Let me see. I didn't see Mary Alvarez, of course.
28-7 was the scariest this game got, once it started. So, at that point, we draw the feeling and kick their ass.
Everybody's still here hanging out with us. But, yes, guys, again, huge shout-out to everybody here chilling and hanging with us. Don't forget, hit like, sub it up, hit the bell. Let me see what you want me to.
Justin Quarles.
So Justin Quarles said it just sucked. We clearly outplayed Philadelphia and lost the game from 2 overturned touchdowns. It just really sucks scoring 5 touchdowns when only 3 of those really count.
Exactly, and that's an upsetting thing. And then Justin Quarles, I saw the one before that.
He said 6 inches made all the difference.
He said that Schoonmaker had to get deeper in the end zone on that play, and I agree. That's what we had to do. That's the game plan. That's the depth of that route is about Schoonmaker, and he cut it a little short. He got shoved out. Whatever. Look, his foot hit. We left it in the hands of the refs, and we got fucked.
Schoonmaker is
can't leave it in the hands of the refs.
A very rough rookie season.
Yeah, for sure.
So let's hope that he has a Tolbert-esque.
Which translates to McCarthy picking him, which I think he was the main
let's hope he has a Tolbert-esque second year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's hope we see that kind of major jump and improvement. But anyway, with that said, guys, again, the final shout-outs have been given. The passing of the torch is about to happen as the sponsor of the week.
Yes.
Mr. Snugx gives up his crown.
You know who gets
hands it over to, is it Stanley?
The sponsor of the week. The sponsor of the week is Jason Renfro.
Oh, there we go, Jason. Shout out to you. Not just the sponsor of the week. I think you're repping it too as the stream boss with 66 points.
Yes, he's the stream boss, 66, that TJ Bass style. Jason Renfro is now going to be the sponsor of the week. He's also 3 up on Skeptical Fan, so he's going to be the gifting champion. That's a takeover. Mm-hmm. 3 out of the 4 boards, Jason Renfro's taken over. What about that big Cash App streak? Snugx having that for 12 weeks. Much love. Sponsor of the week, Snugx. That's passed over to Jason Renfro. Is this one of Jason Renfro? He has the all-time record. No, not Jason Renfro, but the man Stanley Smith taking that Cash App crown, breaking the big streak by the big man Snugx. Stanley Smith, congrats. It's been 3 months we've had Mr. Snugx. Now we got the man Stanley Smith this week.
That's right.
Taking us into the next game, which is against the Panthers. So much love to Stanley. Much love to Jason Renfro across all the other boards with the big victories there. We start over again tomorrow, new week, with a little Monday victory recap, and then turn our attention to the Carolina Panthers. I also want to remind everybody, every single person, guys, if you're in the Navy Blue crew, at Silver Level 2, we appreciate every single one in that membership. Check it out if you're interested in that. But also, I want to shout out those top shelf membership areas there, like the Star level and Over Everything level. I know we shouted everybody out, but I want an extra shout out here. A raffle we got going down for the Star and Over Everything level memberships. Sewn and stitched jerseys, your chance to win. You see old school, Randy White, Tony Dorsett, Roger Staubach, whoever. We got a lot of them. We got Aikman, Irvin, Emmett Smith. We also got Deion Sanders. But you also got the new guys, the guys in between that haven't won, like the Wittens and the Des Bryants and the Romos. But we also got the Nows. So stack them up. We got a lot of choices. Already. I think we're gonna be sending away for a Ferguson and a Bland combo, which is interesting. There we go on digging deep here. Appreciate everybody in this thing for all our previous raffles, and this is another one's coming against the Carolina Panthers for our November monthly raffle for the star and the over everything levels of membership. If you're in it by Saturday night, you're in this raffle on Sunday against the Panthers. So much love to you guys on that. And again, that's open at full time. You can join that whenever you want. You can upgrade, whatever. Appreciate everybody who dropped the love today, because you got a lot of memberships right now given to the family in the chat. By who? By the two dominators here, Skeptical Fan and Jason Renfro. They dropped a lot of love today all over the place. Appreciate them, truly do. Basically, before the game started. Justin Quarles dropping his love for getting a little membership love there. You got Mark Hovsepian, always representing from Hawaii. And then Stanley Smith also dropping the love tonight. Cash App King now, right? Baby, that's a wrap from me.
Yeah.
I want to know from you. I mean, any other comments?
House Nelson said, Dak Prescott drugged my fantasy team, kicking and screaming to a victory. So that's a good feeling.
Boom, there you go. See, a little bonus there on these easy games. But baby, I want to know from you. Why do we do this each and every day? 6 years plus. 7 years. 7 seasons of doing these on your screen, live stream, play-by-play, watch party reactions. Baby, why do we do this stuff here at MCF?
Does it have anything to do with that navy blue?
I think so.
A little bit to do with that silver, too?
A lot.
A lot to do with that star over everything.
You know it here. Another victory. Take it with a grain of salt because it's against the Giants. Be happy we did what we were supposed to do. Crush the goddamn Giants. Thrash the trash of New York. And now we can move on to the Panthers. Celebrate it a little bit. Have a couple shots. Enjoy. And then relax. And then, no, we're just doing what we're supposed to do. And this way should be the next 2 weeks as well. On that note, baby, appreciate your insight here. Your thoughts. I hope you guys appreciate my side of things as well. And truly appreciate you guys dropping your knowledge all night long in the chat. But, baby, as you said, Navy Blue Silver Star, and win, lose, or draw, good, bad, or ugly here at MCF. We always rep this star over everything on this channel. Never forget, My Cowboys Family, here, now, and forever. As always, say it with us. Never forget it. Go Cowboys! Let's get that 6, maybe 7 in the future and beyond.
Maybe 7.
Let's get them sooner than later. Guys, thank you for dropping the knowledge in the chat all night long. Thank you, guys. Truly appreciate you there. Appreciate the drops of love from above. Can't do this without your guys' support. Truly humbled by the best fans of all YouTube. But, baby, before we can officially drop out of here for the night, relock and reload, a whole new week tomorrow. Hang up this week and call it a night. Before we can do all that, before we can drop out of here for the night, what do we got to do?
We got to drop the beat.
Beat's been dropped. The Giants been dropped. 89 points against the Giants this year in 2 games.
To enjoy our victory Monday fully.
They got 17.
And then we'll go ahead and turn the page on to the next.
And let's tear up the Panthers. Let's keep pounding the Panthers next week. Yes, guys. Thank you for joining us. We repped it here. The Mosh jersey raffle. The jersey. You see examples here.
There's representation.
Right? Always, man.
Across the board.
Much love to the Mosh, man. Much love to all you guys. Much love to the Cowboys handling business and doing the job that it's supposed to do. And guys, here on Week 10, regular season, live stream reaction, we belittled the little Giants with our big D. Baby. Hell yeah. Another one in the books, guys. Appreciate you guys. Every single person in the house joining us for another one here. And we'll be rocking it tomorrow once again. But here, right here in this channel, this little channel on YouTube, here in MCF, the navy blue, the silver 2, that star over everything. You know the deal here, guys. Never forget the number one thing here on My Cowboys Family. And much love to everybody in the house joining us tonight. Appreciate everybody. Hit the like, hit subscribe, hit that notification bell. Follow us at all social media at My Cowboys Family. And of course, never, ever forget. Stay safe and never, ever forget. Go Cowboys!
Monk on the